Is that a refresher page?
You're live. Let me see. Here we go. Hi guys. We made it.
Oops. Hold on. There we go.
Okay. Let's see. Who's present tonight? What do I have?
That's
echo?
over here.
Okay. I know.
Oh, look at all the conversation.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Right.
So starting from the hello.
Oh, look at Sheila Wright made it. Hi, Sheila. Awesome. She figured it out. Very
was she the
good.
one having problems with the comments?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So we have Leanne Albrain. She said hello. C. Pierre. Leslie LeBron.
Okay. Where are you starting from?
From the first person that said hello.
Okay. Okay, you're doing good. Okay, you start roll call.
Melissa Creed. You want to wave? Did waving?
Okay.
Melissa Creed. Tiana Williams.
Tiana.
Is it Tiana? Praria. D. Curly.
Okay.
Diasha P. Monica Reynoso. You're not waving.
Okay, I know, because I'm trying to catch up where you're at, because I'm always off where you're at. Okay, are you at July Alba? Hey, okay. Tiana Williams.
It is Tiana.
It is Tiana. Okay. All right. That's what you said, Tiana. You said Tiana.
Did I say Tiana?
You did. I said
Tiana.
Tiana.
Maybe I'm thinking of Disney princess.
Yes. Okay. Maybe. Okay, Pagan. Hey, ladies. We said Denisha Bessard. Okay. Let's see. Melissa C. Love your videos. That's a new name, right? Melissa C. We haven't seen that name before.
Yes, she said, love your videos. I saw you guys at the Curly Pride in New Jersey at Utopia. Both of you guys have amazing hair. Thank you.
Cool.
That was a fun event. That food was good.
Yeah, it was. It was very good.
Was it the paella?
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Paella. All right, let's see. We have Ari Brown. Hey, TaylorAnne and LoriAnne. Is it Kaya or Kaya Smith? Allen. Kai, very good. Kaya. All right, Sue E. Power.
All right, Diasha, but D's fine. She
Okay.
said. I love a good nickname.
Okay, Nietzsche Peachy. Happy Friday. Daphne Kong. Let's see. Diasha, but D is fine. Okay. Vanessa Christel. All right, let's see. Beagle Lady NB. Who I made it for roll call for once. Hey, ladies.
Danasha Besser said, hi, ladies. I made it to class on time with my lunchbox. I know. I got snacks over here. I'm already starting to eat my snacks.
I know. Stopped off at Target. You get like peanut butter M&Ms.
I have Junior Mints and Twizzlers.
All right.
Sweet and sour Twizzlers.
All right, so we haven't heard from Angela yet talking about the Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi is definitely messed up, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it looks to me, it looks messed up. Is anybody's Wi-Fi?
It's clear over here.
Is it?
Turn your Wi-Fi off.
Oh, that's what I have to do. All right. Let's see. All right. Continue on, girl.
Oh, there's Angela. Hey, girl.
Okay. Let me turn off my
It's
Wi-Fi.
it's clear to me. Yeah,
It is? Oh, wow. Okay. Then I'm the only one that's out the loop. All right. Let's see.
JB, hello from the Bronx. Hey.
All right. Hey. All right. Let's see. We have Karen Reeves. How are you this evening, ladies? We're fine.
Not
See.
bad.
Okay, so it's clear. Okay. The Bronx. All right. Let's Bronx. All right. Latrice Hubbard. Hi. All right. Who else? Let's see. Just Retta. Okay, and then Retta. All right. Michelle Guzman. Hey guys.
Let's see. Beagle Lady said, I was just about to watch your LUS video and I saw the live notification. I'm Natalie, by the way. Hi, Natalie.
Okay. Okay.
Where's the bye, Mom?
Okay. Right here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I have pineapple tonight. It's not my favorite, but I want to switch up since the other night we did the impromptu live and I had the lime. So I figured, let me just show off something new. So, yep, I have the pineapple.
See, Pierre, why did your mom ban you from M&M's?
Eating raspberry, mint, caramel, and coffee nut.
Ooh.
Okay, eating M&M's. There are raspberry ones, there are mint ones, the caramel, and coffee nut. Those are your favorite, Ari? Your mom's so nice. My mom banned me from M&M's. How old are you? Why are you banned from M&M's?
Oops, there's Cheryl Singleton.
Okay, just walked in the door and straight to the computer.
We did too.
We literally did too. And we got some Puerto Rican food. We didn't finish it. We were wolfing it down.
I know, we might have to heat it up
on the street
in an hour or two.
Choking meat, counting how many pieces each person got.
We were, because you look like you had more fried pork than
I know,
me.
you kept watching my plate and I didn't.
And I was trying to be like slick, because like you know, when you go to McDonald's and like they put all the fries in the bag, they try to hand the fries out, and like you don't want to hand out the fry thing that has like the most fries.
I felt that vibe.
So I was looking in the bag to see which one looked the best, and I thought
I wasn't gonna let you get away with it.
the one on top looked the best,
Uh-huh.
but I thought the one below it was better, so I gave you the one on top, and turned out the one on top was the best one.
Really?
And you weren't trying to give it back.
No, I wasn't.
That was totally the vibe in the car.
It was like just
you
like
had
one
more beads.
hunk of meat, one little piece.
No,
of
but you
extra
look like you
pork.
had more beads. It just looked like more. Mine just looked like a whole bunch of rice.
I was trying to save you from yourself because she joined the health club today.
I did. Who goes to the gym? You guys, I got a gym membership today.
So I said we might as well start early.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Carrie Wheeler. Hey, hey, hey. She noticed our numbers climb. All right. Let's see.
Or have you tried the strawberry lemonade bar? I don't think you have. I have though. It's so good.
I only like the coconut
So
ones.
sweet.
Coconut with whatever other flavor they mix it with, but I don't like the fruity ones. Just
Hi Tosh. Drive safe, girl.
Right. Back to Woodbury from Bridgeport. Oh, see, we were just in Bridgeport. That's Puerto Rican restaurant.
Yeah.
Should stop by.
Hey.
What is it, Ramirez family? Familia?
It's Ramirez Restaurant.
Restaurant. Okay.
Or I think it's Restaurant Ramirez.
One of those.
I have 3 memberships and go to none.
Sounds like me. I've had Planet Fitness. I've had Fitness Edge. I've had it when they turned into the Edge.
Right.
I had it when it was Planet and then it turned into Fitness. Yes, I've had them at different jobs and hospitals.
I owe Planet Fitness money, so I had to sign up to the Edge. I wasn't prepared to clean up that debt today.
Yeah, definitely. We had a lunch date with, is she in the room yet, Lady Jess? And oh, it was so great. It's so good to go to a Puerto Rican restaurant with an authentic Puerto Rican.
With a Puerto Rican
like
person who
we
can
were
speak-
so
who can
fascinated.
speak Spanish.
We were just sitting there smiling like we knew, well, we do know her, but it was just like so awesome to see.
She walked in. She was off and running, speaking Spanish. Like, it was a whole different experience. We go there all the time, but she walked in immediately. They just started like speaking Spanish to each other. She got us good seats, good food. I'm just like,
we could stay as long as we want to. Once we finish eating, we could just sit there and talk.
She was reading us the menu, and I'm like, this is like our first time here now.
And she was explaining things, because like we always just stick with our beans and rice and meat, and then she got the plantains, I think. I'm sure there's 2 different kinds, one sweet and one kind of just bland, and I think she had the bland ones. She said it's an acquired taste.
Oh, I love Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Cheryl Singleton said she just got back from Olive Garden.
Oh, his choice for graduation dinner. Oh, cute. Yeah, we do that too.
The endless salad and their salad and what is it? Breadsticks.
Okay.
Breadsticks.
Okay. So they don't dole it out like the Cheesecake Factory?
No, they're pretty good.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that's her too. She so we have to do that at the Puerto Rican restaurant.
Okay.
Also, my food home so I won't fall asleep.
Me too.
I know our food is refrigerated. I don't know why we put it in there. It's gonna get cold. She just kind of kept it room temperature.
All right.
Okay. So, all right, so her son's graduating, I forget, was it high school or junior high? Which one was it, Cheryl? It's definitely, or so last year this time, it was a week away from Wi-Fi Adams graduation.
So what you guys do to your hair this week? What are some products you guys put in your hair this week? Wash and goes, twist outs, braid outs. What you guys use this week in your hair? Tonight I have a one and done with the M.A.D.CURLS Spiralicious. He's going to 6th grade. Until 5th grade graduation.
Okay. So it's an entirely different school? Do they switch classes? Sometimes the experience is different. Once they go from elementary, then they kind of like go to like the big kid school. They have to switch classes and juggle their little books and everything. It's so cute. Yeah.
Also scared to switch classes and then.
I know, remember, and you kind of just got thrown into the experience. Yeah. Yeah.
So we have a washing with Uncle Funky's daughter. I looked at that today on my shelf. I thought about putting that in my hair today. The Uncle Funky's. I just sprayed it my hair in 2 today.
Okay.
Palmer's olive oil deep conditioning now. Cantu curl activator and blueberry bliss jelly. Ooh, that's an interesting combo.
Let me see. Palmer's olive oil deep conditioning. Okay, yeah, I love that
Dippity
one.
Do.
That is so good, that Palmer's one. And the little packets.
Afro G foam mousse.
Okay.
Tay, I use the As I Am co-wash because of you. How'd you like it? Kinky curly custard. My wash and go stay so moisturized.
Wash and go with Curls Blueberry Bliss we have. Like LoriAnne says, it's a treat. Okay.
Tamir Rose Curlade.
Alright. Curlade, okay, for a braid out.
Carrie Wheeler received her CURLMIX. She'll be trying it tomorrow. Ooh.
Oh, which flavor was it? It's not flavor, it's scent.
It's not flavor, it's a scent.
Okay, but which flavor did you get?
Flavor.
Oh, I have CURLMIX serum in my hair. I wanted that so bad, so I bought it and it came. It was, of course, the green one, and I like it.
Let me see.
Okay.
Angela Marcinkovic says she used the Diva Leave-In
Leave-In.
Archangel Gel and Aunt Jackie's Curl Maintenance.
Oh,
Cool.
wow, that's a lot. Okay, one layer in there. I did a twist out with Camille Rose Naturals, Almond Dye
A lot of
Cookie
Cantu
Butter,
in the
and
comments.
Aunt Jackie's Flaxseed Gel. Yeah.
Why don't you go Cantu Leave-In with the Cantu Curl Activator Cream. Smells like berries. Ooh. Strengthening vanilla smells like berries. Okay.
Beagle Lady said I use Creole Essence Hair Milk. I never heard of that brand. Okay, Sheila Wright said braid out with Giovanni Direct Leave-In. That Giovanni is like an OG. That product has been around for years. We've never tried that. But that used to just be everything when we were natural years ago.
Giovanni. The Giovanni leave-in conditioner,
That's what you, Sheila, how do you like the Giovanni leave-in?
It's almost as like OG as like Aussie and Hello Hydration.
Exactly. Yeah. So Rebellion said low puff with main choice 24 karat gel.
Okay.
It flakes.
Carol Donner almond milk mask this week works really good.
Somebody's okay. Michelle.
Oh, it's Kedra, and she uses the Earth's Nectar.
Okay. Let me see. Strengthening vanilla.
Oh, Cheyenne says she's out eating with friends. She's wanted to say hi. Thanks for popping in.
Hi, friends.
Hey.
Okay.
Trico in the house again. It's a treat.
Okay. With Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil. That's Michelle Guzman. Carrie Wheeler Strengthening Vanilla. What's
The
that?
blue one, the strengthening one. We have the strengthening one. It's blue.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Smells like berries. Okay.
Heavenly Me in the house.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi. Okay, Yana, I have the Garnier Fructose Buttercream. Okay, we have that upstairs. Remember that cute little golden orangey container? Remember the little pull lid? Now you want to know what it was. We were digging in that the box
the what?
one time. Remember the Garnier? I call it.
Oh yes.
Fructose. You like it's not fructose.
Oh no, you can call it fructose.
Fructose. Like it's sugar. Okay.
Daniele Cabrera, did you guys ever do a meet and greet? We totally would. We wanted to do one this summer in like New York because we figured there's like a whole bunch of our followers that seem to be from New York. We were thinking about it. Just saying we're gonna be here at a certain time.
Yeah.
Say hey.
Nothing too much.
Yeah.
Nothing too big.
I know. Would
This
you
is
guys
what we'll
come
need.
if you were in like the New York area?
Okay.
Meet and greet would be nice. Yeah.
Baby Lennox is tuned in. Okay, so that's Baby Lennox. Okay. All right. Aries said I re-wet my hair yesterday and put a lot of the leave-in Decadence.
Susan Sharper said I went straight for graduation tomorrow. Deep conditioning with Heaven and Hair and lots of heat protection. So, do you guys who are natural, do you straighten your hair for special occasions like weddings and graduations? And if it's like a special occasion, do you think like would you wear your natural hair to a special occasion? I saw a post, I think it's on Healthy Hair Journey on Instagram, and they posted that. And there were so many comments of natural girls who are natural, but they said they absolutely refuse to wear their hair curly on their wedding days, on graduations, any special occasions, because they said their natural hair's too unpredictable, so they'd rather go straight.
Wow.
And they said any other time they'll wear their natural hair, but on special occasions they're like absolutely not. Like they were like, no, I won't wear my hair curly on my wedding day. I won't wear my hair curly at graduations, parties.
To me, it's almost like
and I was like, what?
Getting a tan for your wedding day, and then years later, you know, your normal skin tone is not tan, so why do people go like super tan for their wedding days? Or like your hair is curly, like you will always be curly, and then then years later.
So Susan Sharper said it was her first time in 2 years. Yeah, no judgment, girl. It was just a question.
Yeah.
Like, cause I just had recently seen a post, and like I was shocked by the comments how people who are natural hair gurus and everything were like, nope, on their wedding day they were not wearing their hair curly on.
But you didn't for your high school graduation.
I sure did it, but like I didn't love my hair at that point.
Yeah,
so I sure did. I went, and I wish I didn't, because it was it rained that day and I looked a hot mess. in graduation pictures.
Yeah, but you hadn't embraced the natural
But I
yet.
did for my associate's degree
Yes.
and my bachelor's degree. I
Yeah.
had my curly hair under my cap.
You did.
I sure did.
Yeah.
And for my wedding, I totally plan on having my big curly hair and like flowers in my hair.
Do people think it's like dressier to straighten their hair? Is that why they straighten it?
Yeah,
Because
is that
I
a
know
question?
that growing up, you know, that was like a big deal to get your hair straightened and wear it down or wear it out, you know, as our parents called, you know, come over here, let me straighten your hair so you can wear it out. And it only lasted like 5.2 seconds because the humidity would get to it or whatever. For picture day, my hair would be poking out and sticking out with straightening comb. So, but I guess that's what you feel like you're really dressed up at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think Kayla Smith Allen has a son who likes us. She said he's 19 months and will hop right in his lap when he hears us. Hop right in her lap. That's so cute.
Okay, Pagan said no more straightening for me.
No.
4 years natural.
No, I would not straighten for special occasion. No. People just love to see length. Trico. Nope, no more straightening for me. Hair in braids for 2 weeks. Tay, when you had your hair in braids for 2 weeks, hair in 2 braids, how did you keep it? I wore a sassy hair cap at night, so I just put a bonnet on at night, and then the next day, the only thing that would kind of be messed up were like my edges, so I would just get some Eco Gel and just kind of slick them back down. If there were pieces poking up, I would kind of take the end of like a rat tooth comb and like kind of try to stick it back in and just kind of fix it a little bit. But it was basically just some Eco Gel on my edges. But I did sleep at night with a bonnet on my head.
Okay. Karen Spearman, did she just arrive? Said hello, MADCURLS.
Hey.
Yes, embrace. It is good. Dre Richard. Hey, ladies.
So
okay.
YouTube babysitting. So yeah, so it seems like a lot of people in here would keep their hair curly.
Manisha Parker, what's up, my ladies? I'm wearing my natural hair and there.
Oh, wow, all the way from Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Wow, hey.
Wow. All right.
People's phones are dying.
I know my iPad just clicked off. And then I just now it's clearer.
Oh, that was clear. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the curly bee lights in the house. That was Miss do a wash and go for a week. So yeah,
okay.
we're still thinking about that. I totally want to do it.
By that idea.
I was, yeah, the wash and go for a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heavenly me. I straightened for my brother's firefighter graduation. I don't want to worry about what my hair would look like that day.
Yeah, that's what people were saying. They were like, they didn't know. You know, curly hair is so unpredictable. You could think you're going to get a good wash and go. Because for me, I could see myself doing like day 2 or day 3 on my wedding day because those are my best days.
Yeah.
But what if it goes awry day 1 and things get all askew and you just don't know? But that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah,
my
oldest son,
my wedding pictures.
is finally finishing up boot camp, and so we're going to South Carolina.
You know our hair's
in a
gonna
few
look
weeks.
busted.
And so today I redid the Love Yourself LUS, that line, the video we just put out. I loved it so much, and then you asked what I do it for his graduation, and I said, I don't know, because it shrinks up so much, and I definitely have to take that dryer to the roots, and I don't know if I have all that time that morning. We have to be out there in the field.
Because I feel like I don't want to travel because we're driving. It's like 14 hours. I don't want to drive. Like, say I would do my hair today. So say this is day 1. Say we were leaving tomorrow. Like, I would want day 1 or day 2 to travel with. I would pineapple my hair. Like, you have to time it just right.
Yeah.
I don't want to travel with wet hair because I'm going to be sleeping all over the car.
Right.
So I don't want to travel with wet hair. But I want, like, day 2 and 3 for the event to try to look good. But you know our hair never looks good for events. It's always when you got someplace to go where your hair doesn't look good. It's always when you got someplace to go.
I remember planning outfits and hairdos and everything for your senior portrait. You could bring whatever, your best friend,
oh my
your
gosh,
pet,
remember that?
Your instrument, whatever meant the world to you, and you brought me.
Guys, you know for senior picture when you can like do poses and do different things, like bring props and bring your pets and bring a football if you're a football player, or ballet shoes if you're a ballerina or whatever. Like, I brought my mom and we had a photo shoot for my senior pictures.
Yeah.
And yeah, I brought my mom.
I know, that was so funny.
We sure did. Those pictures are horrible.
No, awful. We planned so much matchy
and we were transitioning. My hair was like bunchy here and stringy here, and I had a wash and go, and we were just in the pictures like posing, thinking we were so cute.
Awful.
Like,
awful.
Horrible pictures.
Awful. You know that when we get the when you get those senior pictures when you have the big stamp on it so you can't use it. People use it anyway. People don't care when they put the great big stamp on it, where it's like from Life Touch or something. They put these big.
They said they want to see the pictures. I don't even know where they are. Where are they?
That was like before Facebook days or anything.
Yeah, no, they're not on Facebook.
No,
they're definitely somewhere in this house.
They used to be hanging on the wall. They did. They used to be.
You took them though. I think they might be in your drawer with all the baby pictures and stuff.
Okay, like, sounds like something I would definitely save. So
I think they are in there because we found them one time and you were like, oh my gosh. We're like, where did these come from?
Yeah.
I think they're in that drawer. I don't want to leave you to go look though. Unless you want to be left. But they were, I think they're in that drawer. But no,
it is too hot tonight. They'll be digging through stuff.
They're pretty bad. No. We'll have to show you guys another time, but they're pretty bad.
Yes.
And I had like fake nails on that needed a refill, so they were just like highlighted in the pictures when my hand was on your arm, and and there was brown nail polish, so you see like my normal nail and the grown out nail of the long nail. It needed a refill, and it was just not cute.
Like, were we like rushing at the last minute? Like our makeup wasn't on point. Like our hair
it was just horrible.
I had like this slick, short hairdo,
button ups on. We looked like servants or something, like waitresses.
We looked like we were like going to Catholic school and took the blazer part off. Like we just had like the light blue button ups or something.
Yeah, I think it was like light blue and white, and I had light blue on and you had white. It was just really bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I brought my mom.
We've been close going way back, guys. Okay. Let's see. You guys will video on conditioners with lots of slip or products.
Asia in the house. Hey.
Lots of slip. Yeah, like to have a specific video about conditioners with slip. When we do videos in general and we wash and condition our hair before we put the product in, we always say what has slip and what doesn't. Like I can sit here right now and tell you that my favorite for slip as of late is the Sotanicals Afrotastic. It is topped, in my opinion, Curl Junkie, which has been my favorite for centuries. So that finally edged it out. But Curl Junkie, Curl Rehab has the best slip I've ever felt. And you swear by the Jane Carter, that leave-in one, right?
Yeah, she asked about leave-ins.
No, just conditioners in general that have slip. Could we do a video? And I said,
oh yeah, no, I told you that. Like when people ask about like our favorite shampoos and our favorite conditioners, like we might have mentioned them before, but I think they want them all in one place.
Yeah.
Like on one video where we just sit and talk about all our favorite conditioners with slip and all our favorite shampoos and all our favorite wash and goes.
We always go off though. Like we start off focused on something and then. But like we just did like kind of like a favorites of what we do on our so-called days off without filming, what we reach for.
Let me see. Caramel Mocha 22 says, "Hey guys, can you still use products that have never been opened but the expiration date has passed?" I feel like yes, if they don't smell. Because some things have gone past the expiration date, and most of the time I don't even check the expiration date. The only time I check the expiration date is if I get a funky smell that I'm just like looking like, oh, okay, this is old. But other than that, maybe it depends. I don't know. Let me not speak for the crowd.
No, because that Moroccan oil.
Because it stunk.
All that expensive Moroccan oil stuff. Was it all opened? Had it all been opened?
So that had been opened.
Okay.
But I feel like if you open it and you don't get a smell from it, like I would give it a go. Why not?
I don't know.
But if it smells.
To me, it's questionable. It's almost like medication that you have, whether it's prescription or whether it's over the counter. Can you use it after the expiration date? You know, it's do you take a chance and see? Let me see if it works. You know, no one wants to do that when you're in the winter and you have a cold and you're stuffy and you don't know whether the NyQuil works or not. You know, and it's 2 years old.
Yeah.
You know.
Is it the same for hair products though? Do hair products will a cream stop working? Like. Yeah, see, Asia said as long as it doesn't smell and isn't discolored, like, is the curling cream still gonna curl my hair? Like, I think I just found a curl enhancing smoothie that I opened and it smelled like funky and like there was barely anything in there, so I'm like, so this is old, and like I tossed it out because it smelled funny, but it probably still worked. What about
makeup? What about my collection of the Bronx lipstick? Because I didn't know MAC was going to do a throwback recently. I was shocked when they did a few months ago and brought back my favorite lipstick from 20 years ago. Called the Bronx, but I had such a collection, but they're hard, they don't like swatch really that good, they are extra oxidized, so even though I never used them, they oxidized, and so to put them on my lips now without some sort of a balm, like I'm pulling my whole lip off to put it on, so I don't know, does makeup last, would you put blush
Makeup's
on?
different though, because makeup's different, I don't know, because I'm not putting on there's certain things like, stuff you know won't work. Like if it's an old blush, there's not going to be no pigmentation, so you can't use it anyway. If it's an old lipstick, it's going to be like scraping across your lips, or it's going to have like a funky smell to it, again with the smells. But I feel like hair products, like is a curling cream really not going to work because it's expired? will not curl your hair anymore. I just feel like if it smells, she said it's the coconut hibiscus line. So I feel like as long as it doesn't smell and it's not like really, really a dark color when it's supposed to be light, then I don't know.
Yeah.
People
But I
aren't-
think that there was something to not opening it, though. That's the first key. But why do things have expiration dates? Even with skincare, the little numbers on the back, they say those little jars with the little 24 months or 12 months or 18 months or whatever. I never listen to that because it's too expensive, and I just cannot go through it that quickly.
She said it doesn't smell. I mean, well, I don't want to say I don't think your hair gonna fall. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I feel like if it were me, if I opened it, it doesn't smell and it looks like there's nothing wrong with it, I would say go for
Yes,
it.
the
I would
Taylor,
go for it.
let me use the lust. She said, TaylorAnne, let you use and keep the lust. Well, let's see. It's inching towards the doorway near my room, but it's still kind of midway in the hallway. I can't do things too quick. I have to ease it into the room. But yes, I was able to use it again.
You were.
Uh-huh.
I let you.
Uh-huh. I think Lisa Powell asked a while ago about my phone. I can't say any. I can't mention the phone anymore. Taylor keeps saying like I made such an issue over the phone thing.
You did.
I swear I did not. I just mentioned.
Because it had been the first time in a while that a company came through, the It's TaylorAnne and not the MADCURLS, and so LUS came through to send a phone case, which was really nice, but what I really wanted was the products because you guys have been asking for it. So I said, cool, we'll take the phone case, but I really want to try the products. And since they weren't offering two, and it was the phone, I didn't know you wanted a phone case.
It was
Mom. I didn't want a phone case.
I was caught off guard. I was blindsided.
I was just like, Mom, you picked the color of the phone case. Like,
because
I don't care.
You came in the room and act like, oh, this company approached us and they want us to pick out phone cases. What color do you want? So I picked it out. When it came in the mail, one came. And so I think it was because at one point there was kind of like an issue with MADCURLS and the It's TaylorAnne. And I'm like, MADCURLS is trying to grow and it's competing with like this It's TaylorAnne. I think I discussed this a few weeks ago about, at the church where they might have the minister has the page and then they have the generic church page and people want the minister's page because they feel like you're going to get the minister's ear. And so I said MADCURLS to me was like generic and people want It's TaylorAnne. And so people still kind of sometimes email you through that. And so with that, I think at that point you got nervous, so you try to act like, oh, this is for both of us. And so I ordered it accordingly, and when it came, only one. Now, like, look at it, flip it, and look at it, and like, where's mine? Like, where's my phone?
I'm like, yours is right here. I mean, we really like the phone cases we have. Show them your phone. Our phones look identical. We were actually someplace the other day, and this man was sitting there, and he was like, oh my gosh, you have the same hair, the same phone. Like, our phones look identical. We both have, like, the red iPhone, and then we got the red iPhone case, and so our phones look the same. And I like my red iPhone case, so I've been kind of switching back and forth. I figured, why make it an issue and say, can we have two phone cases when I'm probably not going to use the one phone case?
It wasn't an issue.
But no, you were like, in the video, you were like, yeah, they sent one, and then you were like, we're not using it anyway, and you were like, $27, like it's Apple, and I'm just like, Mom, like, chill.
Yeah, but they put the Apple prices on it.
Like,
$27. All right, so I'm just like, Apple charges like $30, and so and you're like, Mom, like you can't say that. Like what did I say? I just said nobody was using it anyway. It was true, but we love the products. I love it. This is the second wash ago in the week, so that's all.
But you love the product, so I let you have the product for all your trouble.
Okay.
Okay, are we? I feel like we're late. I feel like everybody is responding to us late.
What do you mean late?
Like there's almost like there's a lag time in our speak. So
Um,
people are now talking about they're still talking about if stuff is old.
Because we went off on a tangent, and so we weren't like really was watching the comments. We were just
talking
talking
to
about our
ourselves.
phones. Okay. Have we tried the Pantene 3-minute daily moisture miracle condition?
Yes, it's the same as the Aussie 3-minute miracle.
Yeah, explain that to Sheila, right? What you found out about Aussie and Pantene.
Yeah, so apparently Aussie and Pantene are like made in the same factory, Procter and Gamble or something like that. Cracker Barrel or one of the places, and they're made in the same factory. So one came out before the other, but the other company came out and they wanted to like make products, so they took a formula that was already there and working and like kind of slapped their label on it. So some of the Aussie products and the Pantene moisture line, are the same product. They smell the same. They have the same ingredients on the back. I found that the Aussie 3-minute miracle and the Pantene, what is it? The Pantene Miracle Curls Co-Wash and the the Aussie.
They smell identical.
Yeah, the Aussie Miracle Curls co-wash and the Pantene for naturals co-wash is the same, and the 3-Minute Miracle and the Pantene 3-Minute Moisture Miracle or whatever. They're the same product. Like, they're the same product. You get different ounces. One is a little bit more, one's a little bit less. The only thing that's different is the amount you get in the price, but
if
it's,
you flip them
it's
over,
the same product.
The ingredients word for word for word for word are identical. They smell identical. They feel identical. They work identical.
Yeah.
And what we found, and if anybody knows more than we do, speak to it, what we found is that when you want to make something, you can either get a formula that's already out there. Like, say I want to make coconut water. I can either get this that already has the ingredients that's already ready made, or I can come up in my kitchen and make my own formula.
Yep.
And so sometimes that's more expensive to do, but if you can get something that's already out there and slap your name on it, it's already existing, people already like it, and it's a sure seller. So I think Pantene and Aussie are one and the same. Somebody just borrow the other person's or use the other person's formula, but they're identical.
Yeah, Heavenly Me says she's never seen the Pantene co-wash anywhere. I think it's kind of old. You were just saying this the other day. It came out a couple years ago, like years ago, when Pantene first tried to like get that like African American market or like the natural hair market. They tried to get it, and they have like those brown bottles, and it says Pantene for naturals, and they came out like last year or whatever with the Pantene Gold series, but it was the Pantene for naturals. It came out years ago, and so when I did a collab with them for the Pantene Gold series, they didn't send me the Pantene Gold series co-wash. They sent me the Pantene for naturals, and I had to message them like, this is not on the line, and it's been sitting in the house forever. And then one day I tried it and I smelled it and I'm like, this smells like Aussie. And then I flipped it over and I'm like, this is Aussie. And so like they were like the same thing. But I think the Pantene for naturals you can only buy like on eBay now, like random places, but I don't think you can get it in stores.
Cheryl said, don't you have to change the order of ingredients? They didn't. They were identical.
They were maybe off by like one ingredient. Something was flipped. So since you mentioned that, maybe like one alcohol came before the other alcohol and the other one is like swapped. So they have the same amount of product, same products, but I think one or two was like in a different order, now that you mentioned that.
So that would make it different then, because the level, because where it lines up would make it different.
But it's like on like the same row. It was like barely a difference.
Okay.
It still had
just only the one that they did.
Yeah, but it still had the same amount, still had the same ingredients. Spelled the same, acted the same. It was Aussie. Pantene and Aussie, the same thing.
Yes, you can recycle at MAC. Yes, I have been known to recycle. Lugging it, I mean, but wow, I mean, how many lipsticks?
Wait, you
six lipsticks,
six, right? Yeah.
6 for one? Come on, like really, like 6? That means each one is like, what, $17 now? Just round off to 20. So $120 for one $20 lipstick. But I guess it's better than nothing because other brands don't let you recycle and bring them in. But yeah, you have to juggle all stuff though. Compacts. I don't know how many compacts you have to bring back because I've never done that. I've just done the lipsticks. But yeah, MAC does do that.
Yeah, Ari, I do prefer the Aussie. I mean, the Pantene's good when I can't get Aussie. I have both in the house, so but I'm more likely to reach for my Aussie than I am the Pantene.
Pathmark, Cheryl Singleton. I remember Pathmark. Okay, so she said Pathmark had a sale on Shea Moisture last year. They used alcohol to remove the dates that were close to expiring.
Oh, no.
So if you racked up, you wasted your money. Wow. Well, don't you notice that in the grocery store, though? They, I always reach way in the back, roll up my sleeve and reach in the back because they always push all the dairy, like the butter and the milk and everything that's going to expire within like a day or two, and all the ones in the way back have the later dates, like where are we at, June 15th today, 16th, so the ones like maybe June 26th or something will be way in the back, and then they'll have June 17th in the front. I'm like, oh no. So you
no, when I worked at the grocery store and I had to stock, you had to take the ones on the shelf, take them out, and put the new ones in the back. And
you
then
would think
push
I was a
it.
stock girl when I go to the grocery store. I start taking things and lining it up, lining it up, lining it up. I finally get to the back and I put it all back, but I don't take the first one there.
No.
Yeah.
The first one is unless someone didn't do their job and they just, after a while, after a couple of shelves, I got tired, so I would just start slapping stuff on the shelf. Like, I'm sick of taking stuff out. Just push them in.
Hi, Big Y. There goes your job.
I hope I never want to work there again.
But I call that bare minimum. I'm like, you know, when you go places, it's the people, it's the human mind to do. I always say the barest of minimum. Like when you call a store and you ask, hello, J. Crew, do you have such and such a t-shirt and such a size? I really think that people just take the phone, okay, hold on for a minute, put it down, go on and finish talking to their friend and come back, I'm sorry, we don't have it, because I swear, this was before I was saved, though, turned my life over to Christ. I called one time, and just to prove that this is what they do, I went driving down to the store, and there it was. And I like had a fit, but then once I got saved, I went back to the store and apologized for my behavior. I'm like, it was just a t-shirt, it wasn't that big of a deal. But it just really goes to show they don't really look sometimes. I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying that
maybe that's why I was so like anal about that, because I never did that to people. When they call, like I made sure, like I moved, because I was so afraid they might do a pop-up and find it. So like when I worked customer service, like I would make sure I would go look to see if the product was there myself, just in case they popped up, and like I was so afraid they'd come to the counter, like slam it there, like I found it. Was it you I talked to? I'd be like, no, it wasn't me. Wasn't me.
It's frustrating, because at one point I was like such a clothes horse, and I really took it seriously, and I would call the stores so it would save myself a trip so I can go this direction or another direction, and I'm calling here, and it could be right there on the shelf, but they just don't bother to look, and they just hold the phone. Okay, we checked, no, we don't have it, and there it is.
I was so aggravated today in Forever 21 when we were in the mall, because they had a sale, and it was like 50% off all their sale stuff, and they have like a sale section, and every single thing I picked up didn't have like the orange sale sticker on it. So I felt like it was just clothes just thrown in with the sale stuff, and like finally I just gave up. Like I saw a whole bunch, like so many cute things, but nothing had, it was supposed to have the orange sticker on it, and then it was 50% off the orange sticker. And so I felt like it was just bare minimum, like people just throwing stuff back into the sale thing, or somebody was not watching that sale area to make sure it was all sale items. And I was just so aggravated because none of the stuff had the sticker on it, meaning it wasn't sale, but it was in the sale section.
Wow.
And then I was like, well, I can make an issue, like bring it up and be like, well, it was in the sale section,
Yeah.
but it was just not the kind of like.
And some stores will stand by that. I'll
Yeah.
say that this was in a sale section, and then they'll go over and check and see that everything was lined up that wasn't supposed to be, and they'll say, oh, I'm so sorry, it's a mistake. And I'm like, I know, unfortunately it is, but you're gonna have to stand by this. Today.
Yeah, people are like, I would have asked for
Yeah.
the sale price, like everything. I wanted to like take it up there, make a point, like you guys need to go check the sale section, because
Yeah.
there's no orange tags on anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm confused as to what's 50% off the sale. Like nothing has an orange tag on it. And but it was just, I don't know. The people behind the counter just looked like they were about it. So I was like, you know what, not today. Not
Adam
today.
and me said higher end stores are so good at going that extra mile for the customer. Yeah, I used to think that, but I think times have gotten so hard, and people just, they can't afford it anymore. I have seen quality go down so much in some of the stores that I thought at one time, like I swore at one time by J. Crew. I absolutely swore by J. Crew. All the t-shirts I wear, you guys, somebody asked one time, why do I double up my shirts? Because like, it was just like such tissue paper, so nice. But not that I'm saying that was a bad thing. It was almost like lingerie material. They said when you wash the t-shirts, you have to put them in a lingerie bag. They were that high quality, so nice. Now they're mixed, blends, they get pills on them. The quality has gone down so much in J. Crew. It's awful. And I think the customer service in stores now, they don't care. They used to take things back. You could get something today and take it back next year. They didn't care. They just respected the fact that you bought it. Whether you had a receipt or not, they're not going to embarrass you. Fine, they know their stuff, they'll take it back. Not now. You can take it back the next day. Sorry.
Yep.
Nope.
That's it. A lot of stores are like that now.
Yeah.
They're not having it.
I think because they can't afford it. They're losing money.
Yeah.
People are shopping probably a lot online, and they don't have the in and out traffic anymore.
Yeah, Angela Marcikovic said, I work part-time in a grocery store, and a customer called asking for a product while they were in the store. That's funny. That's funny. Lisa Powell said, how do you guys feel about products only being available to a select few, like the Camille Rose Lavender only through the Curl Box, and it's sold out there, and you can't find it anywhere else? It does upset me.
I don't know what that trend is, like that Ulta Sephora trend at Christmas. They'll put certain Tarte palettes in Sephora. Then they'll put certain Tarte palettes in Ulta. Or the TXTR was in Ulta. I don't know why they're doing that, and I didn't know that about Camille Rose. I believe that they do that to tantalize, but eventually it'll come back. I believe that
do you think
it'll
that
show
like
up again.
drive sales up to make people really rush out and get it? Like I'm still aggravated with the Sultanicals that we did. How like people were talking about that in the comments too, how you really can't get attached to any Sultanicals product because everything is limited edition.
Yeah.
Everything is limited edition.
I just
and
got an
you
email
can't get
today
it again.
with
And
all of this stuff with all these flowers on it. You know, spring's here every week. They're going to put out something new every Friday in the summer. they're going to put out a brand new Sotanicals. I'm like, I am going to go broke. I am not keeping up
every
with
week
Sotanicals
something
like
brand new,
that.
but limited edition, right?
Yeah, they said limited edition.
Like, so are you supposed to stock up on it at the time, or like I don't know?
Mm-mm.
That's kind of annoying.
No. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. Maybe they're trying. They have like maybe deals with these stores. Like Sephora wants to draw more traffic in, so they'll have certain things to force you to go there because now they're competing with Ulta. But to me, they're two different experiences.
Ooh.
Sephora's like high end. Ulta is like kind of high end / drugstore. So to me, it's two different experiences. But I do think it pushes traffic one way or another. You're bound to go to both, and so I think that's what they do it for.
Yeah. Kayla Smith Allen says, has anyone experienced little snappy responses on Camille Rose Naturals IG? At least they respond. We had an issue with that this week. Were we gonna mention it on here?
Yeah, we mentioned everything on here.
Yeah.
This is where you come for the real tea.
So we were talking about these companies' social media pages and their Instagram, and I guess from like an influencer perspective right now over here, what we are, we make videos, and sometimes we make them for the company and they post them or whatever, or sometimes we just make them because we make them because that's what we do, and companies will just take them and post them. So that happened with one of our videos. They just took the video, and most of the time we're just like, whatever, they took the video, it's exposure, whatever, and they take the video and they post it, and then that's that. So I was scrolling on Facebook and I was going through a company's Facebook, and I'm like, oh, like they took our video, and it had like 105 comments on the video, and it was 105 comments of a hot mess. Like, it was just a hot mess. The comments were not nice, like
very
at
negative,
all.
very competition between the 3s and the 4s. Really going hard for that. Mixed chicks, mixed BITCH's chicks. I mean, such nasty. And what I didn't like about it is that the company did not monitor those comments.
Yeah.
Like we've done things for Jane Carter, and we've done things for As I Am, and they are right on those comments.
Some companies are on their comments because, like, you guys know on here we post videos, we control our comments, we got our comments.
Yeah.
Other
They let
times,
those comments fly.
some companies just
they talk about us like a dog.
They don't control their comments, and they don't respond to, even on regular posts, they don't respond to people, they don't respond to questions, they don't do anything. But for us, I've said, you took like our video, like we're MADCURLS, we have our own brand, we have our own name, and you took our video, you put it on your page, and like, and you're letting your people bash us, and you're not, I mean, even the people were upset in the comments of the video, so you're not even addressing the issue about why you posted our video. You're not even addressing their upsetness and
or what they have for the different textures or with the different hair types. Like, don't just let the comments run amok.
Yeah, because some companies are like, okay, you can't relate to their hair type, but click this link right here. Here's a video we posted of this influencer with your hair type doing this. Like, they find a remedy, but this company was just completely ignoring the comments, and I was basically like having a fit. Like, I was so upset. I was like, wow. And I think that's just so... I think that's so odd that companies just post stuff and they don't respond to the customers, or they don't respond to people.
Okay, so hold on. We wanted to do some shout-outs here because Xavier arrived. Hi, Xavier. And then Sophie Adamar, she's near and dear to me. We always talk back and forth, and she lives in Paris, and I love Paris.
Right.
So she said she would set the alarm for 3, and she arrived. Hi, Sophie. Thanks for showing up. All right, so anybody else? Okay, Christine E. That's not necessarily new. She said something that I wanted to address. Oh, I think she said she used to shop in J. Crew. And how do you feel about J. Crew now? I think the quality has changed completely. Let me see who else. There's Daisy Castillo right there. See her.
Yeah, Vanessa Bristow. That's what you have to do. They were all messaging Camille Rose trying to find the Creamery store. And they can't find it anywhere because,
they told her to keep checking back.
It's like a good product. I don't know why they don't keep it stocked. Why they don't keep making it? I think it's a great product. I don't understand.
Yeah. What did you use? The Innisfree mask the other night?
Yeah. Asia's in the room, and Asia was the one that messaged me where I posted my the mask I used last night, my Innisfree mask, their sheet mask, and it was like really great for acne because my face has been going crazy, like it broke out and everything. And I posted it, and then I was getting messages, and people were like, we went to the website, it's not there. And I was like, wow, the one I posted, like, it's not on the website. And it wasn't on the website. Like, 1 minute it was there, 1 minute it wasn't. And like, I don't understand why companies don't keep stuff stocked.
I don't
like,
know why
I don't understand.
they don't keep up with the products, because I talked about that creme restore so much. Every video I was talking about that. Then when they had that huge sale, I was up at midnight to check. I just knew that you guys were going to get it. I didn't need it because I had stocked up on it during Black Friday, so I didn't need it. But I was just so excited that you guys could finally get it for such a reasonable price. And when I went on the site and it was not available, I couldn't believe it. I said, oh my gosh.
Sophie Adamar needs to recap what we're talking about. We're just talking about companies and not keeping their website stocked and not responding to customers and comments. That's basically what we're talking about.
Yeah, topics just fly back and forth. Anybody can talk about
Denisha
anything.
Bessard, we haven't tried the African Pride line, although they emailed us a month ago saying they were sending it. We're still waiting. We're all still waiting on companies here.
And it's not that like important that we're gonna go out and
And chase them.
Yeah,
If it comes,
not
it comes.
even that, or even
You
go out
can't
and spend.
find it.
Like we pick and choose these days what we have to spend our coin on.
Yeah.
And so I haven't even seen it in the store.
That's what you can't find
Yeah.
it.
So
I can't find
if
it.
they don't send it, then oh well.
Yeah, but Sophie Adamar, we just talk about anything. We pick through people's comments, we respond, and different topics sprout off of topics. And so if you have a topic, throw it out there.
Right.
And we just talk about whatever here.
Yeah. All right, I will find that criminal store somewhere. That's how I feel. Somebody somewhere has Vanessa Broussard. That's how I feel. I get obsessed when I want something. I will go to the ends of the earth to find it. That's funny.
Kate Pagan says, how is your protein overload recovering going? What are you doing and using? I feel like I'm at the point where I'm good. I still deep condition regularly during the week, at least twice a week. But it's all for me really in checking the ingredients on products, not using products with protein in it, and making sure I really detangle my hair. That step is super important for me. So deep conditioning and making sure my hair is completely detangled before I apply new product in it. Mm-hmm. That's basically what I am doing.
And really just not taking for granted the fact, I think we just kind of not knowingly just thought, it's what we do. We're having fun doing it every day. We're just kind of like washing our hair 3 times a week or something. Like, no big deal. We took it like a job, and and people say, can you try this? Sure, we'll try. We'll go to the store, buy it, put it in our hair, not realizing the damaging ingredients, not realizing like protein, not really understanding our hair, not knowing the porosity, not caring. We said if it doesn't work for MADCURLS, it doesn't work for anyone. Yeah. Like kind of like was our motto.
Willy-nilly.
Yeah, just like kind of like silly, but we learned a very valuable lesson through that, and so now we're just going to kind of like very circumspectly walk through this journey. Still, we enjoy product testing, but not so, like you said, willy-nilly, just like so crazy like that.
I'm definitely reading ingredients. Like, my hair doesn't completely reject protein. Like, it's not that sensitive, like, say, crazy sensitive like that, but if protein is high on the list, like, I grabbed the WeDad, their brand new gel, that Stronger Hold. And I noticed in the description and on their other gel, it said wheat protein. And wheat protein was super high on the list. It was like in the second line. So I was like, no, at this point, I don't need to put that in my hair. So I am watching out for protein, how high up on the list of ingredients it is. Is your hair sensitive to coconut? No, not really.
Someone, Xavier said, has anyone ever received products that may be different in color? I have 3 bottles of Curl Maker. 2 are light brown and the other one is light white gray tint. We had a debate about that. I swore it was pink and you swore it was clear.
I think they're different colors and they're moisture loved. Wasn't it yellow sometimes and white other times?
I think that stores that just keep things on the shelf, or it all kind of like oxidizes and goes to the top. So even Ricky's in New York, it was yellow. It was as yellow as this pineapple at the top right here. The rest of it was white.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then I heard later on that Ricky's doesn't really have a big turnover. They let their stuff sit on the shelves forever. And I used to be so impressed with, oh my gosh, Ricky's New York City. But when I found that they don't have a big turn, like their products sit, and I saw proof of that when I saw the Camille Rose Curl Up with all this yellowness at the top. I didn't know about that. Maybe you could shake it up. Maybe that's the nature of the product because it's natural. I don't know. But it definitely, the one I have here.
Yeah. No, I think Camille Rose does have a couple different colors going on, though.
Yeah.
I know Carol Smith.
I know Curl Junkie, that smoothing lotion or something is either sometimes light pink and it's other times it's like brownish. And I think that's maybe because the products are natural. They're not always going to be the same, but when the ingredients are always the same and the products turn colors, I question that. Are they old at that point?
I keep staring at these. You want to tell them about these? Oh. So we asked you guys, we asked you guys the other day, do you, in our newest video, do you guys, oh, thanks, what is it, Coty TV? Do you use new hair company products? Yes, we're product reviewers, so we're testing new hair products all the time, weekly. We try new hair products. But we asked you guys in our other videos, like, say some like MADCURLS things that you guys thought were funny, which we're reading over the comments today, and we were just dying ourselves laughing at some of like your favorite MADCURLS sayings. And someone said one of them from our vlog where we were saying how we went to a store called Eblin's, and they only let you try on one shoe at a time, and like.
Never.
You were like, Risley, where do you have me shopping? I don't shop in places like
I don't shop. I don't frequent establishments like this. I'm like, where are we? Like, literally went in. I went in, had my pocketbook on. You know, she's a teenager. I'm the mother by her side, and she goes and she's so excited because all the kids in school were talking about this Eblin's, and so I took her there, and we go in and she wanted to try on shoes, and they were lined up together like on the rack. But when he went to the back, he bought out one. Like, just think of the clientele at that point, okay? One, I'm like, yeah, those are the ones, yeah, definitely. And so he's like, okay, put it on, and she did. Now you just supposed to just keep turning your foot and just looking. And I'm like, yeah, we want to take them. And he's like, okay, I'll meet you at the register. I'm like, can we have the other ones so she can try them on and walk to the mirror? Nope. I said, Taylor, what do you have on? I don't shop at establishments where they have to single out shoes like that. Where is this place? What
because people put them on and run out the door.
That's crazy.
But so today, when we were leaving the mall, I said, okay, Ma, I'll drive home. And as we were driving, like, the sun was going down. So it was like 5 or 6, whatever. And the sun is super bright. And so, like, my eyes are sensitive to light. So I was like, can I have my sunglasses? And I guess I didn't have them in my purse. So my mom was like, oh, there's some in the door. And, like, she picked them up out of the door. And they were, like, these ones. And they were, like, cracked. Like, one of the holes was missing. And so
and
you were like,
expecting me to work a miracle.
You were like, what are these? You're like, I don't have junk.
You're like, Mike, can you fix these? I'm like, how? I'm like, Taylor, the frame, like right here, the frame is broken. So she wanted me to work a miracle. She's driving down the highway, and like there's traffic, it's rush hour traffic, and she can't see, the light is coming in, and I'm like, I'm desperate, like, to fix these. How do you fix them? Where's the other lens?
Wait, where's the lens?
Here's the lens here. So I keep trying to put the lens in, but it wasn't staying. So then I found the Easy Pass thing. You know how you put it in the on the dashboard so that when you go through tolls, you don't have to pay out of pocket. You can go through like the Easy Pass lane. So I'm finding that where we got the hunk of the Easy Pass that we should have put on the dashboard or the rear view mirror, and I'm peeling off the Easy Pass sign for this.
You're trying to get some stickers.
So this was my glue. This is how I'm gluing this back together. This is the Easy Pass thing, so that these lenses can stay in. So I'm like gluing the lenses back with Easy Pass sticker tape. And they kept popping out. I'm like, what is wrong? I'm like, they're broken. I said, just gently ease them on your face.
I know. I know, you were really sitting over there trying to fix my glasses so I wouldn't be blind.
Right, I'm like, where do you buy your stuff?
Like, those were like 99 cents. And I kept swerving all over the road. I was like, I'm going to tear the car up over these 99-cent glasses. Like, I can't see.
Exactly. Okay, so TJ Lightfoot, Callie's in the house. Okay. I'm going to need your park, so she's rolling right now. What styling product would you recommend with protein? And Tay, what is a styling product you would recommend with no protein? Oh, with protein. Let me think.
With no protein. Jessie Curl doesn't have protein in it. I've been loving that. I have Spiralicious. There's Spiralicious gel in my hair right now. That has no protein in it.
I'm gonna say it, but I hate when people say this, but it's discontinued, and I was sick as a dog by it. It was a Curl Junkie product that I used to love, and I asked the owner of the company, Marshall, like she said, it just, the ingredient that they used to put in it, they no longer can get, so they had to discontinue it. But it was their Curl, oh my gosh, what was the name of that product? I have, it's a microscopic amount upstairs. I don't know why I'm saving it because I can't get it anymore. I might as well just use it. But I would put it in my hair, and you could see the protein, because my hair loves protein, and you could just see like the little ringlets, the little like boing. My hair just loves protein. Right off the top of my head, that's the one I think of. I always think of protein conditioners. Like I love the Curl Junkie restorative. It's in a red bottle. I forget. I can't remember these names of these things tonight. But more so restorative conditioners to get the party started. But as far as products with protein in them, off the top of my head, We use so many
I don't
things.
know, a lot
we're
of
kidding.
products have protein in it. And then you're
I
like,
know.
oh, it has protein.
Like we found out today that this line, Love Yourself, that the one that they sent us for kinky hair, there's a curly one, and then there's a kinky one. They sent us the kinky one. The kinky one has protein in it, and the curly one doesn't. If we went into the store, if we ordered it online, we probably would have gotten the curly one. But this is the kinky one, and I love it.
Mhm.
That's probably why my hair is doing so well with it, because it does have a little bit of protein in it. Let's see.
Yeah, Dee said some products can harm your hair over time. Yeah, that's totally true. I heard that about the Eco Gel. Over time, it can mess your hair up.
Really?
Yeah, but that was before this whole new controversy. I heard it had like some ingredient over time, like it like straightens your hair out or something crazy. Don't quote me, guys. But
Is that true? I know there was something saying that it's like it has relaxer tendencies or something.
yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
But people say that about the Aussie. They say Aussie works great for them at first, and then over time it kind of makes their hair dry. I haven't experienced that yet. I've been using it for years, but I don't know. Some products can have effects like that.
Over,
Carol Smith said, yeah, she heard that too.
over the, about eco it is, right? Now we always say echo, but
Yeah,
it's
I've been
eco.
sitting here trying to say eco.
Yeah.
Trying
okay.
my hardest.
Alright.
It's the silicones, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Eco. Yes.
Eco. For
It is the
curly
silicones.
hair,
I think it's the silicones. Yeah.
from how we described, so Leslie LeBron got the one for the curly hair. So,
Yeah.
and they said it has like a slightly lighter hold on it. I wonder what the difference is, because I love this one. I said they couldn't have picked better for us, right?
Yeah, because when you look on the website, the kinky coily are textures under there. So, I mean, I wouldn't describe us as kinky coily. I would describe us as curly, but I guess not to less brands.
And if you have to compare the performance of both brands, which one would you prefer, the Main Choice or Jessie Curls? Is there any comparison?
No, they're both good lines. Like I get good wash and goes from both. I mean, right now I'm biased towards the Jessie Curl because that's what I've been using and I really love it. But I mean, I guess I would have to say Jessie Curl because the Main Choice products were good, but the Jessie Curl I've used, this is like my 4th or 5th time using them. I keep using them, whereas the Main Choice, we did the wash and go, it was cute. You know, I might have done it one other time and then I moved on. I keep going back to Jessie Curl whenever I can. So I guess at this point I would say that I really like the Jessie Curl more than the Main Choice.
Is it like me that you have a fond memory because you were so stressed out and your hair was shedding, and that when you finally started using the Jessie Curl, your hair just seemed like it just bounced back, and so you have fond memories?
Yeah, but I have it in my hair today and I love
Yeah,
it.
it
So
looks great.
every time I use Jessie Curl, I really like it.
But that's how I felt about Cream of Nature, believe it or not. I was the hardest critic on Cream of Nature, and it was a time where my hair was big chopped and it had grown back like a month later. After, like, it was big chopped initially, and then at Christmas time I got it shaped up, and then by January, that day when I did that video for the Cream of Nature coconut line, I just loved that video and the way my hair turned out. And so, like, Cream of Nature to me is just everything, I think, because of the way my hair turned out in that video. Whether or not it was the Cream of Nature product, whether or not it was the timing, the hair was growing back or what, but I just always have fond memories of Cream of Nature because of the results.
Yeah.
And my hair at that point.
Domino Effect said she was using the, where'd it go? The Main Choice, where'd it go? The Main Choice, the biotin gel, and it's leaving huge flakes in her hair.
Yep.
I think we found when it didn't really flake, but like when we scrunched it out, there were flakes flying
everywhere.
But it wasn't in our hair.
No, it didn't settle down back into our hair, but they just went out in the atmosphere, just a massive amount. When you did this, just flakes everywhere, but they did not stay in our hair, but they definitely, it was an explosion of flakes.
Yeah. Bridget, would you still recommend Diva Curl? Diva Curl is always a great line, but I'm actually slowly leaning towards WeDad these days. Yeah. I love their new deep conditioner, their ultra nourishing deep conditioner, and I think their gels are really good. So I'm kind of leaning towards WeDad these days, although Diva Curl will always be a great line.
Domino Effect said, yes, I described it exactly, right? All that flaking.
Yeah, but we didn't find it. It stayed in our hair, but when we had to scrunch it out, it was like, woo, it went everywhere.
So she said she loves Diva Curl. It hurts my heart when people say they don't like it.
Yeah, I know. Diva Curl is a great line. I love Diva.
It just reminds me of like our brand new Curly Days. It's just a very consistent, very good, effective line that I would recommend. It's very easily accessible, very easy to figure out. It's not complicated. They have made an awful lot of products, and that gets to be a little confusing. And I just said about the LUS, Love Yourself. I said I like it, the simplicity of it. 3 products, shampoo, conditioner, and a curling product, depending on your hair texture, and that's it. I said, I'm so glad they're not going to overdo this. I said, like, if they come out with a deep conditioner or an oil, and sure enough in the comments, somebody said they're coming out with a deep conditioner, and I said, that does it. I said, why do companies do that? Like,
because they need more coins.
They said they like the simplicity. They said it should be simple.
Broaden their
And they were the simple line. And it was a shampoo, conditioner, and a curling product, period. And then now they're coming out with a deep conditioner. Like, why? I just don't understand. It just becomes overwhelming. It's just a lot of selection, and their motto was simplicity.
Beagle Lady Natalie said, I just had a Mormon missionary come to my door, and I'm always too nice. I wanted to be like, go away, I'm trying to watch MADCURLS. I lied and said, I'm sorry, I'm heading out. That is so funny.
Okay.
Vanessa Brista, how many days did you get out of your Wee Dad wash and go? How many days did you get?
Which product?
Yeah, what products did you use?
More than one day. How do you do it? Really?
Who said one day?
So, Vanessa Bristol, she said she couldn't get it to last more than one day.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted to try to get it to last one more day. Oh, wait, to go wash and go to last more than one day. How did you do it? Well, the product that I used was the MADCURL. And day 1, my curls were really defined, kind of flat. And then as the days go on, like that night I pineapple, the next day I take it out, shake it out, roll, put some serum in it and go. And like every day I just kind of throw some serum in it and go. So it was super defined on the first day, flat, it was okay. But then day 2, 3, and 4, like the curl started loosening even more and like frizz kicked in and volume. And so days 2, 3, and 4, like it was looking better and better and better to me. And then after day 4, I think we had a film and that was the end of that.
Okay.
But she used the Climate Control Stronger Hold Gel. What did it look like on day 2? That it couldn't be day 2 hair. And how do you preserve your hair at night?
Where's Sir Alex? Hello from Scotland.
Yeah, I got 4 to 5 solid days out of Wee Dad.
Sir Alex from Scotland.
Oh, Scotland.
Hello, Sir Alex. Let's see. Karen Reeves drew my attention to that.
Asia, what Wee Dad product did you use? Yeah, Wee Dad, I get a good 3, 4, 5 days.
Oh, wait, we talk about take-backs now. That's my
It was
territory.
thrown out. Was it defined the first day? You love take-backs.
I love take-backs. Carol Smith said also takes things back if it's 75% full. Okay.
Curly Immersion High Defining Custard. Cool.
Which one is that?
She said, I think I used it wrong. I think their gels are meant to be one and dones. All their stylers are meant to be one and dones. Their Featherlight Styling Cream is, a light hold cream. It's a one and done. Their gels are meant to be one and dones.
That's what I always point out. I pointed out in our Wee Dad video the other day. We were doing a product stash video. And it's so funny. It's just like going on and on and on. We had to break it up. But when we got to the Wee Dad section, I said, let me just reiterate, even though we're doing a product stash, I said, might as well have a teaching moment. And when I picked up the Wee Dad Featherlight, is it called? Featherweight? What did I call it today? Featherweight.
You said, I love the Featherweight. I'm like, the Featherlight. Featherlight styling
boxers. All right, the Featherlight. And then we have the Wee Dad gel, the older, the Climate Control gel. And now they have the new one in the red bottle. And I said these things are not made to layer. I said the Featherlight cream is not a moisturizer to go underneath the gel. They said they are different types of holds. So if you want a lighter hold, you would use the cream. If you want a firmer hold, you would use the gel. And now you even have a more firmer hold with the brand new gel. But they're not to be layered. First of all, it'd be a fortune. Those things like $40 each.
Hi, Curls in the Making. It's her first live.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah, they're not meant to be like. People are all up in these comments saying that they get like 4 days from their wash and goes, and everyone's naming their Wee Dad wash and goes. No, I just did the MADCURL, and I love that wash and go. That's what I'm taking on our trip. I'm bringing the DevaCurl not the DevaCurl, the Wee Dad MADCURL styling gel.
Yeah,
I think it's amazing.
Karen Reeves, I wanted to try the Wee Dad whipped curls, but when I was in Ricky's in New York, the containers were different, and I didn't know if they made a new container. The price was like $2 or $3 off. One said for naturals and one said for curly hair. So I didn't know if they changed the lingo on it or whether it was two separate products, and I couldn't choose, and so I just left them both there. But did they change the packaging? Is it just one thing? Is it whipped curls for curls? Is it whipped curls for naturals? Is there just one, or is there two for different types of hair? Because that, I didn't know which one to get, so we dad stayed.
Carol Smith, do you watch our channel? I feel like Carol Smith is on here all the time.
Yeah.
Carol Smith, she said, what's a one and done?
No way.
What's a one and done?
Maybe she doesn't watch the channel. Maybe she just watches the
Live?
lives.
Well, it's a one product wash and go where we just use one product to style our hair. That's a one and done. Someone was confused by that on Instagram the other day when I showed the We Dad. I'm like, it's a one and done. She was like, your hair looks amazing. Why would you never use it again? And I'm like, no, not like it's a one. I'm never like a one and done, like once, never using it again. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
it just means I'm styling my hair with one product. It's a one product wash and go. We coined the phrase one and done. We name it, we call it a one and done.
Yeah. Where you take one product to get, as I say, to get the job. You say, Mom, please tell everybody what a one and done is. I'm like, a one and done is a one product wash and go, where you use one product to get the job done. So,
I'm sorry, Carol Hearts. I feel like you're always on here, like our live
I think
streams.
she's on live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, okay, I just
Maybe
assumed she
she's-
watches
we
our
have a whole
videos.
section of them.
We have like 20 plus videos of just one product wash and goes, one and dones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got the expression because you guys know I love to talk, and I like to reiterate and repeat and go over and keep making the same point over and over. And I guess ad nauseum, and it's tiresome. So I have a cousin in the South, and he's a minister, and we would talk, and he got sick and tired of me doing that. He's like, cuz, I can understand you the first time. He said, I'm college educated. He said, one and done. That's it. Say it one time, I got it. And it's like, you don't have to keep repeating it and reiterate. And I loved it. And I said to Tay, I love that. Okay? Because it was like yay or nay or yo or no.
Yeah, people were like, wash and go or wash and no. And I'm like, we want to make up our own.
Yeah.
And so we call it a one and done.
Yeah.
And so
I
that's why
got it
people get
from
the
my
side eye when they
cousin.
say it.
Yeah.
Because we're like, ain't nobody got, they know they got the one and done from us. I'm like, there's nobody, we were like scrolling, looking to make sure nobody else had the concept of one and done on YouTube before we used it.
And I knew it was ours because my cousin said, and I'm like, okay, cuz, I got it. Because I didn't want to be reminded of how much I repeat myself. I'm like, okay, I got it. I know you don't want me to keep saying it over and over again. I got it. All right, he goes, one and done, cuz. I'm like, okay, I got it.
But yeah.
Curls in the Making wants to know, what's the
best gel for frizz? The Uncle Funky's Curly Magic is a great one for frizz. It does not give frizz at all. I think the We Dad gels are pretty good for frizz as well.
Oh yeah,
I like the climate control.
You like the climate control.
Yeah.
I like the curl quencher. The climate control that we did for a video one time, we never tested the conditions because I felt it would be an unfair test. Climate control is one thing, humidity is one thing, but pouring rain, torrential rains, we actually showed how much it rained. It wasn't meant for water. It wasn't meant to have your hair drenched and then say, oh, it's not successful. No, no gel could hold up to that. So that day was not a true test. And then I kind of like moved on to curl quencher, which I call the blue line, and that's my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, so where'd you go? Where's it? Curls in the Making? Yeah, I would try the Uncle Funky's. The Uncle Funky Curly Magic Gel is really, really good.
Okay, Miss S.E.T. Hey, girl. Hey, everyone.
See, everyone praises Diva Curl, but it makes my hair so dry. JV, what's your hair type? What kind of hair do you have?
The bi-top.
I do find that some of the people who have like type 4 hair aren't really fans of Diva Curl. No matter how like inclusive they try to be with the decadence and all that, like they're still not kind of checking for it. So that's what I kind of find.
That it's just not known to be like
for like, you know, some 4s use it, but not like a majority of them. They're like, it makes my hair dry. I always hear that if like she's like, you know, people that got type 4 hair, Diva Curl makes my hair dry.
Okay.
So I have heard that.
All right. Anybody else agree with that?
It's Miss SCT. Hi.
Okay. Does CURLMIX, is it Danelli or Danelli Cabrera wants to know, does CURLMIX hold up in humidity? I think I've had it in our hair. We live in Connecticut and it's super humid here, and I've had it in my hair, and my hair's been no worse for the wear. It's not like that thick kind of like We Dad clear gel. It's the flaxseed gel. So you put it in, and I haven't had any problems with it. The only thing I would say is that their moisturizer has liquefied. It comes in almost like the gel, where it's thick like the flaxseed gel, and then all of a sudden I lifted it up one day and squirted it out and it shot across the room, and I'm like, whoa, like it liquefied, like the heat.
Yeah, it's kind of leaking on the
Yeah,
shelf
and
right
now
now.
it's leaking, yeah, on your shelf, and I'm like, what is this? So I don't know how long the company's been around. I don't know if they haven't fixed that, if they're aware of it, or if the products are natural and it's always going to do that. But has anyone else had that with their CURLMIX? It doesn't take away from the product. It doesn't make it any less effective. But it did surprise me. It made me waste a whole lot because I wasn't prepared for it. And then it's just sitting on your shelf and it's just dripping there. So
That's true, Carol Smith. And you said that.
what's that?
About staying away from glycerin, from frizz. humidity.
Yes, and humidity. We learned that through our channel. Somebody said that. Glycerin products. So the other day when we did that Sultanicals and we turned it over and it had glycerin in it, and it was let's see. As they say in church, if it's not Jesus, then hang up.
Hi, oh, it's Melissa.
You know I have to get this.
Okay.
All right.
These
Hello?
are Twizzlers. These are sweet and sour Twizzlers.
It wasn't Jesus. I don't know why. Okay. Yes, you got Twizzlers. Oh, is it candy time? Living in El Paso, humidity was not so bad out there.
Hi, Felicia
today.
Rowland.
Just hot.
Hearts.
Okay. All right. Okay, Xavier said he loves those. What do you eat?
Miss SCT, it's so funny you should say that. I notice that all the time. I was laying in my mom's bed this morning and she was on the phone and making phone calls, and her voice just totally changes. I think we all have the phone voice. We just pick up and it's just like, hello? Like, it's like your voice totally changes, and you totally do. It's so funny.
I did that this morning.
Yeah, she's like, Auntie has the nice voice, you know, hello. Your voice just totally changed.
I know, you have to act like you have some sort of sense. Okay, domino effects. Phone is dying. Do you have a charge? And so you can keep the party started. Continuing.
Yeah, these are so good. They're like filled. I think it's cherry kick and citrus punch,
wow.
and they're like filled, and they're so good, sweet and sour, so good.
So it's like sugar coated sugar.
Sugar coated pieces of sugar.
Like sometimes somebody put butter on a hamburger. I'm like, as if it wasn't like greasy enough. Like then you slap a piece of butter on it. So it's just like.
Some people do that. They fry their hot dogs and their hamburgers in butter.
Wow. Yeah, that's just a lot. He's a Twizzlers fan.
Call Wi-Fi Adam. I need to grab me one. Ooh, peach pie.
I love peach pie. I love peach pie. Is peach pie the same as peach cobbler?
No.
It's not?
No. I'm going to say no. I'm not a chef, though. But I'm gonna say
Is
no.
it? Do some people just call it peach pie?
That's a heart attack.
It is.
Really, butter with a burger? That's a heart attack.
Yeah. Butter on a hamburger. Yeah. A charger.
Oh, she has 3C hair. Okay.
What
Which Diva products do you use? Their Super Cream's pretty good. The Super Cream's good. But I'm sorry, I'm drawing so many blanks tonight.
Same. Okay.
Yeah, no, their Super Cream is good. I like their light defining gel. Their one conditioner. That's my favorite wash to go. Like the one conditioner, the Super Cream, and the light defining gel, which is a lot of products and a lot of money. But that's my favorite wash and go. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, Tay, somebody said you always have pretty lip color in your videos. Where do you get your lipsticks from? Definitely not from me.
Most of the time in the video, I'm actually wearing lip gloss. And my favorite lip gloss is, hold on, I think it's in my little purse. It's the NYX, here it is. It's the NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline. And I'm always pairing it with the MAC Lip Pencil in Chestnut. So most of the time in the videos, this is my combination. If it's like a video that requires pink, then I'll go with the NYX Butter Gloss and Creme Brulee with the Chestnut pencil. So I kind of just switch back and forth between these. So it's always the NYX Butter Glosses and the MAC Lip Pencil.
Aw.
That's what I do. I do what I do.
Look at my corpse looks.
When I does it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
My other favorite one is MAC Pillow Talk. Love that too if I'm gonna do a lipstick. MAC Pillow Talk. It's like a nice. It's actually what I have on tonight, but it's kind of coming off because I've been drinking with my water and everything. So.
Church Zoa said, please do some videos on the Eden products.
Eden, which ones?
We
got about
new line.
3 Eden videos on our channel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do have.
We do. We have a one and done on the Eden. We have a one and done on the Eden, one of their creams. We did the almond and marshmallow, and we just did the hibiscus honey.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Karen Reed says, do you guys use a rinse out conditioner and deep conditioner on the same wash day? I stopped using a rinse out since I always use a deep conditioner when I wash. Yeah, I know I feel the same way. To me, it's just like product waste. To me, if you're going to do a deep conditioner, I rinse that out and then get started, unless I'm going to do a leave-in, but I don't do the rinse out, then put the deep conditioner in. I don't wash my hair, do a rinse out, and then do a deep conditioner, and then take it all out. And, you know, I do the wash the hair, put the deep conditioner in, take it out, and if I'm going to do a leave-in, I'll do a leave-in. But all those different conditioners, I think it's...
Yeah, the almond, it looks like people talk about the almond and marshmallow line. Yes, it's really bomb. It's bomb.
Yeah. Everyone said they loved our results with that one.
Yeah. What were you just saying? You were
About,
saying, with the leave-in.
Yeah.
I do. Like, if I'm going to shampoo my hair, I always go in with the conditioner, even if I'm deep conditioning, because I need to detangle my hair. So I detangle my hair with the conditioner, rinse it out, then put my deep... Because it makes running the deep conditioner through my hair easier if it's already detangled. So I prefer my hair to be detangled before I put the deep conditioner in.
The deep conditioner doesn't have enough thickness or slip, because sometimes deep conditioners are just conditioners with oil, they say. You can make your own. So you don't think it has enough?
Like some of my favorites, like the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey, that doesn't really have, like, it has slip, but not enough where I feel like I want to detangle. Like, I feel like I use more of the deep conditioner trying to detangle my hair than I would have to if it was already detangled. And deep conditioners are expensive, so I'm not going to take a deep conditioner and use it to detangle my hair because I feel like I'm going to use a whole lot more product. So most of the time I'm co-washing anyway. I'm co-washing deep conditioner if I'm going to do it, because I'm co-washing all the time anyway. So, yeah.
Laughing about the phone voice. See, you try to twist or braid out one day. I know, Sophie. I'm curious to see. We have to do it. We just haven't done it. Let me just be honest. We just haven't done it yet.
We just haven't done it.
But I want to do it. But more of a braid out than a twist out. I think a twist out. We did a twist out for a company last year, and to me, it messed up the curl pattern almost, because we already have a distinct curl pattern, and it made it like topsy-turvy, loopy, weird. It just, curls were just like everywhere, and not in a flattering way. It just looked really crazy. So I said the reason people do twist outs are to make a curl pattern, and so now we have one, and now we're just kind of making our curl pattern go askew. But I think a braid out would be really nice. I think it would completely change the look of the curls. That, I think, would be effective. Money bags. Did you get the pics?
What pics? What's that?
Okay, so Asia Rose said braid outs are much better than twist outs.
Do you hear that?
What's what? That's my foot.
Oh, you can't be making noises out here in these streets, Mom. You can't be making noises.
Okay.
What are you doing?
My foot was just kicking like the.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
Like
there's a bear on the loose, and so you've been nervous because of the bear.
You can't be making noises. Like I keep hearing something. I'm thinking it's like I don't know what it was. No. Okay.
Okay. All right. Let me buy the products I want. If I said,
there's a bear on the loose. There is a bear on the loose. There's a bear warning. Like there's a bear in our neighborhood.
And then you saw a truck go by with a cage attached to it. Like they're looking for it. Like they're gonna throw it in the back of the cage.
It's a real life braid out.
Braid out?
I'm sorry. It's a I'm reading this and thinking, no, it's not a real.
No, we didn't do a
real
braid
life
out.
Bear. There is no braid out video.
It was a curl. It was a twist out. And we were talking so much junk on that video that is under lock and key. It's like one of those Mother's Day videos that you don't want to see, because we were just so annoyed by the whole thing. Like we did all this work because we never did a twist out until we're taking sections and parting my hair and taking sections and taking sections, and it took forever. And then finally when we undid it after it dried, it looked a mess. I said my own curl pattern look better than this. I said, are they kidding? Like this wouldn't sell this product at all. And so what we ended up doing was like re-wetting our hair and using the product as a wash and go.
Yeah. I think it's in the Mother's Day video though. You're like, I'll never do it again or whatever. Like that was the part of the video.
Yeah. We have on lavender. Purple.
Yeah, it's like blue background where I have lavender on, and like we used a lot of body, and we were like, you're like, I'll never do this again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm money bags and scary bags. Leslie Brown asked how's Chip. So if you guys were on our Wednesday night live, I was telling you how I have a chipmunk friend in our yard that like hops around the house, and I named him Chip because like he just stays in the yard, and he disappeared for 2 days because we had to get the lawn people came to do the grass, and he disappeared, and I was upset. I was like, Mom, where's Chip? I hope they didn't kill him. Like I was really upset, and then Chip appeared. I actually saw Chip today, and I got a video of him, so you know he's real because Mike, you haven't seen him. I have to show you the video.
I seen him by the door one time. I said, move quickly in. He wasn't coming in as a visitor.
No, but I saw Chip today. He went hopping around the yard, and I was like, hi Chip. So he's out there. He's out there.
He came back, like all that lawnmower and everything probably scared the wife out of
him. It scared him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I didn't see him for 2 days, and I was like, where's Chip? What did they do? Okay, bye Lisa Pellegrino.
Oh, wonderful weekend, everyone. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the company. Okay, I can detangle with Camille Rose Ginger Cleansing Rinse. Okay, Genetic Xavier. I didn't find that I could with that.
Yeah, we have the coiling gel from Soultanicals, right? The jelly, coiling jelly.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
The coil boosting gel. Yeah, we have that. Yep. Behind you is enough. No more. That's exactly what I said.
I totally Googled, can you have chipmunks as a pet? And like it said absolutely not on the internet. It's absolutely not.
Yeah. Like, that's enough. Our friendly
He's so cute though.
Bear.
He's like so small and he stays in the yard. It's just him.
Yeah.
And he makes like this chirping sound. And you thought, all the time I thought it was a bird until I was out there one day taking some selfies in the sun and I saw him and his cheeks were moving, and every time his cheeks moved it made like this chirping sound, and I always thought it was a bird, and it wasn't. It's his noise that he makes, and so I know when he's out there because we hear him.
Yeah. Does everybody know the big off-white, he used to be Snow White, off-white, yellow tinged bear? The story. Who's new in the room that hasn't heard that story?
Oh my gosh, Mom, this will be the 3rd week on live we told this story.
I know, but somebody just mentioned the bear in the background, so I'll have to. He's there. Just show his face at least. We're talking about animals, animales. That's why
there he is. My 72-inch teddy bear that sits in the corner.
Hand and wave.
Sits in the corner in the living room. Hold on. Wait, it's stuck.
Hi. I always give everything a voice.
I know. Oh, snap. We break the dishes. He just sits here. Did you say he's off-white? He's white.
Is he?
He was.
He was. He used to be. And now he's kind of like yellowish.
Oh my God. Someone said they never heard it. Please don't get her started on this story again. For the 3rd week in a row. The teddy bear story.
Because it's so big. And it was just absolutely huge. I've never seen a bigger bear. And
he's so cute. What's his name? Checkers.
Checkers, because he has a checker.
He had a checkered bow. I don't know where it went.
Wow.
He had a checkered bow, so I named him Checkers.
Yeah, he did. He just had a cute little checkered bow. Okay, real quick, I can talk super fast, so everybody hang on for the ride. Okay, so one day I'm sitting here minding my business as usual. That was another expression you guys liked. And the doorbell rang, and it was the UPS man, and a box as big as me, if not bigger, was on the porch. And I said, wow. At the time, Taylor was dating someone, and so I said, I'm Taylor, another present for you. And so she came downstairs, and she's like, oh my goodness. She opened up, and out popped that 72-inch bear. And I'm like, where in the world? Those legs are bigger than my whole entire body. His legs, like, when you put him across the bed, his whole leg takes up the size of a twin bed. If you sit him at the top, his whole leg stretch out. He's enormous. His arms are enormous. So I said, where are you going to put that thing at? But you know, when girls are dating and all that, so she just loved it. Oh, she loved it. Oh, she slept on it. Oh, she did everything with that bear, okay? And so keep that in your room because this house is not that big, all right? Like a day or two later, the doorbell rang again, and a box as big as me was on the porch, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. The UPS man like basically took off, like he was not like waiting for any signatures or nothing, like basically threw it on the porch like he was done. And I'm like, Taylor, another package, and she opened it up and out popped another bear, and I had no, put him, stuff him back in, get the masking tape, tape him back up, he's going back.
And I was like, no, I was like, because like I love Disney, I'm into Toy Story and stuff. I'm like, it's his wife. I'm like, it made it.
I'm like, his wife can't come in, but he definitely can go out and join her if he loves her that much. So he's like, Mom, you can't break them. I'm like, oh yes, I can. Watch me. I said, call the company. So so we called the company, and they said they would come back and get the delivery. And so the next day, I literally had to, like, sitting by the window like this, just waiting. I said, don't move from that window. Wait for the truck to pull up, because when the door, like, I didn't want them to ring the doorbell. Like, when the truck pulls up, the UPS truck, wheel the box down, and if he's crying, wheel him down with his wife, okay? But she's not staying. Therefore, if he's that much in love, he can go with her. All right?
One got to stay.
Yeah.
But I was like, that bear probably did everything to get here to be with its husband.
Probably.
And that was his wife, that was his lover.
I
and,
know.
And you broke him up.
I sure did.
Bear home wrecker.
I sure did. Because he was going to break up this house because it's just not big enough for those two great big dusty bears. Now, like a year later, my allergies, all that dust. Okay, you hit up like the flakes in the biotin, the main choice. That's nothing compared to the dust that comes
he's
out
not.
of here.
You're hurting his feelings.
Okay.
It's bullying. It's bullying. It's bullying. Don't listen to the mean old lady.
No, I speak the truth. That thing is dusty.
But now we don't know what to do with them. I don't want to get rid of him because he has a home and a family. At least he thought he did. Now I know what you really think of him.
He always knew what I thought of him. I never minced my words on how I felt. Thanks for visiting, but like you just visit. Like my grandmother said, leave people wanting more of your company. Not like, when the people gotta leave and you come with a suitcase and like, oh my gosh, how long are they staying? Like, always leave people wanting more of your company. And he has not left me wanting more.
No. Yeah, well, we won't be getting rid of him.
His welcome.
He's just here. Now he moved from my room though, to downstairs, so he just sits down here. And I remember when I brought him,
shows we have no room for
yeah,
him.
I remember when I brought him down here, you were like, oh no, and I'm like, Mom, I'm cleaning my room. I'm like, I'll come back down and get him. And like a year later, he's still sitting here. He just sits in the corner.
Because like we cleaned one part of the house, and next thing you know, you start cleaning up your room and all the stuff in your room. Now that this part's cleaned out, it's all down. I'm like, no, this is not like the depot, the drop off. Like, no, take that rusty, dusty bear back upstairs. I'm like, it's just gonna be for a little while.
And he's still sitting here. Let's see. Will you all review more Instagram brands? Yeah, if they come across our path. I know it had been a while since we got the products, and I was like, oh, I'm like, this can be considered an Instagram brand because you can only get it online, and I only heard about them from Instagram, so I'm like, let's categorize this under Instagram brand. And so that's what we did, if more appear.
We have a few on there though, right?
We do. Mm-hmm. We have ReZo's Curls, we have CURLMIX, we have Genador Beauty, I think CURLMIX might be on that list too. Mm-hmm. Instagram brand CURLMIX. And now we have...
When we say Instagram, we mean Instagram / like the web. Like you can only get it...
you can only get it like online. Yeah.
Yeah, like you can't like walk into a store.
Because at first I was like, oh, Jessie Curl can be that. I'm like, wait a minute. Once I saw they had a store locator, I was like, oh no, this isn't an Instagram brand.
Yeah.
And you were like, it's definitely not. You're like, this has been out forever.
Yeah, you really didn't know that. But I said, no, that was back when I went natural like 9 years ago.
The Lush had like a soft to medium hold.
I have it in my hair now. So, what would you... I think it's medium because I've had softer holds. I think it's holding up pretty well.
Yeah, twisted soft. I think it varies. Mine was kind of like more soft than medium, but
it's
I still had day 2.
And I played with it, and before I came on camera, I threw in some botanicals, it's not butter or something, and probably frizzed up the top. But I think it had a pretty good hold on it. And this was for the kinky hair.
Carol Smith, you could ask anything. Curls in the making. Yes, I'm still liking the Jessie Curl Spiralicious. That's what's in my hair tonight. I did a one and done on the Jessie Curl Spiralicious. And I want to buy the bigger size. I wanted the bigger size, Mama.
Which one?
The Spiralicious. I want the one with the pump. It's $50, Mama.
Knock yourself out.
What's that, the 15th? They have free shipping today.
Oh, really? Oh.
My birthday's coming up.
Is it?
Yeah.
So is mine.
Oh, you're right. I can never use that excuse, guys. So my birthday's coming up. Because it's yours too. I forgot, girl.
I used to like Dusty Curls. Ready to ask. What is? All right, Dusty Rusty Bear. Yes, Sophie, Dusty Rusty Bear. Do you think LoriAnne loved the bear?
You had Celeste T cracking up when you were talking about the Sultanicals bottles.
When I was naked in the bathtub, hanging on the side for dear life, freezing cold, trying to make those caps, thinking like it was a function to make it foam, and it never foamed.
50. The liter size of the Jessie Curl is 50.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that was a mess. And we're just beginning. Those Sultanicals. Yeah. It's just a lot of turnovers, a lot of products, a lot of limited edition, a lot of things.
So people are talking CURLMIX right now. What's your favorite CURLMIX gel? You like
the green one.
You like the green one. I like the hair growth one because it smells like watermelon. It smells so good.
The green one is the softening one. It smells like citrus, kiwi, key lime pie. And so everything I always get is the green one. So the avocado I got in the green, and then I put in my hair tonight. I should have bought the bottle downstairs, and I don't feel like running up there. But the serum, I thought the serum was cool, and I got it in the so-called green one because everything is always according to their scents. But they're all the same. Understand that they all are the same, even though they say softening this, that, the other. The scents are just, or the oils that they use, perhaps. But the way they react in your hair, you're gonna get the same results.
Yeah. You're welcome, Xavier, for the promo code. Yeah, we couldn't believe people could only use it one time. I'm like, well, what if they're shopping multiple times? Yeah. Like, I wanna
about it
right? I'm like, I wanna save coin every time. Yeah. If I can, because no, those bottles they range anywhere from like $20 to like $28. So no, 20% off is good. So I was like, no, that needs to change. Like, they should be able to keep using it. Should be a rolling code.
Yeah. And one night we were on live like this, and you guys were just casually saying, it's okay, we just go to find another YouTuber. We were like, wait, what? Like,
yeah, no.
I'm like, really? I'm like, you guys really are like searching for other YouTubers, and we're the ones that are talking about it. And so I called up the company the next day. I said, this is making no sense. I said, you ask us to promote it, and we do, and then other YouTubers are getting the benefit of it. That makes no sense to me. So,
we weren't having it.
Yeah, so they did say that they would change that for us.
See, have you guys tried the Cantu TXTR line? Yes, we have. We have a video on it. Yeah, we do.
Yes, we tried pretty much a lot of stuff. Yeah, you always say just plug in MADCURLS and plug in the brand.
Yeah, yep. So, Celeste T said the code shouldn't be a one and done, honey. Yeah. Not because these coins ain't one and done. Right. So people keep going back to buy the product again. Yeah. So nope.
And you guys really must like it because they said, can you believe it that as small as our channel is, that they said are the top sellers of CURLMIX.
Yeah,
we sell the most for their company. And I'm like, at the time when they said it, like we were like, what, in our 6,000s? And I'm like, how do we compete with people that are in their hundreds of thousands? That's why I'm not impressed with numbers at all. I said, it's influence. I said, our channel is so small, but we connect with you guys, like your family, it's like MADCURLS fam, like it's not like a joke, like we're dead serious. You know, like the other day, like Wednesday, we just came on because I'm like, we haven't talked to everybody in a while, and so we really connect. We could have 200,000 people, but if you have no influence, so I said, how in the world does our channel so small be the top seller for CURLMIX? That to me that was odd, and quite telling. Though I guess nobody understands that lingo in natural
companies
world.
Don't. They just see numbers.
Yeah.
And that's that. But it's okay though. It's okay.
Carol Smith's sister and Taylor is my niece. We have aunties, we have nieces.
We have aunties and cousins.
We have cousins, have sons, brothers.
Hashtag MADCURLS fam.
Okay. D. Curly said, I'm loving this conversation. My first time on. Love you girls. Okay.
I know, we're just all over the place. I don't even know when people ask to describe our live feed streams, we're like, we don't know. We talk about hair products, we talk about our lives, we talk about y'all's lives, we talk about celebrities' lives.
The real tea come to live.
We talk about companies.
Let it all hang out.
We talk about a little bit of everything on here.
All in love, all in
All
love.
in
Like my
love.
grandmother used to say, because she was a Christian, she never wanted to be known for gossiping. And so she's like, we're not talking about them. She goes, we're just trying to figure them out so that we can help them. It was so funny.
Oh, someone just said they also know that we are truly honest with our reviews, and you were just reading someone's caption the other day that said, you know, I'm reviewing, say for example, you know, Cream of Nature, whatever, and it's an honest review in the caption. And you were
What
like,
else
why
would it be?
do people put honest review? When you guys see honest review, does that make you think the rest of their videos aren't honest reviews, or why do people put honest review in their caption?
Yeah.
As if
if
aren't you supposed to be giving an honest review? Like, why do you have to put honest
like everybody
review?
else that's reviewing the product is not honest. Like, you don't have to put honest review.
When I read honest review, I feel like they're getting ready to bash a product. I feel
really?
like when they say honest review, it's probably like there's something bad's about to come.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, you know, honest review, or they'll say in the caption, not sponsored. So does that mean when you do sponsored content, like there's gonna be something skewed? Or like, I don't know. I don't understand the whole honest review thing. Or, you know, brutally honest or whatever. Like, I don't know. Which I feel like there's a way to be honest. I know for us...
Have I learned the tact yet?
You're trying. Someone said today that they think it's so funny how I go behind you and, like, clean up what you just say. Sometimes, like, I do. Like, you'll say something and then I'll go right behind you trying to, like, clean it up a little bit. Like, I think it's one thing to not like a product. Like, everybody's not gonna like edit, like everything, but I think there's a way as an influencer, if you want to be an influencer, like you have to like say it. Like some people just go in, and I think like it's kind of like rude. Some like I don't know. Some stuff.
We had a question today that we thought was
rude.
interesting. I don't know if the person's on here. Maybe they can explain themselves. That said, why didn't we show our edges and our ends? I said, I felt like a show. I felt like a show horse. I said, like, you know, when they go, ee, like they pull the horse's lips up. I'm like, how much more do you want to show? How do you show your edges with a completed hairstyle?
It felt so intrusive. Like we've never been asked to show our edges.
Yeah, like when our hair is wet, as we're putting the product in, you're seeing our edges at that point. Like, what's there to see? There's nothing to see. There's some gray hair here. Okay, right here, my temple. Okay, there's edges here. I use edge style. I use my little Ricky's toothbrush. But I'm like, and our whole head is an end. Every curl I pick up has an end on it.
I read the comment. I was like, Ma. She was like, you know, I wish you guys would have shown a close up of your ends and your edges. And I'm like my edges. Why was
what's there to see?
And it's not that serious, but I almost felt like exposed. Like I want to like grab my clothes and stuff. I'm like my
how
edges.
Much more do people like want? I said we were sitting in front of the Puerto Rican restaurant eating, and I'm like, when I was reading, I almost spit the food out. I'm like, are they? I said edges.
They want our edges.
I said I feel like a show horse. I said, you know, like show with that, turn him around, show his tail.
Yeah. Look at us, clap his legs, like strong back, like. But yeah, so we don't show enough. Y'all want to start seeing our edges now, our hairline. And I'm like, does she think it's weave? Is she looking for tracks? Like, what is it? What's on our edges?
What more can you see? Like, we show everything. Like, we do it from the, like, people show the product, you know, thank you, bye. You know, but like, we show everything. I'm going to open it. I'm going to drink it. You guys see every detail from beginning to end. When I have the towel on my head, I take it off. I show the plastic bag, you know, that I have on. Like, I have the 80s Jerry curl. I show every piece of the process. You see the clippies. You see the parting. You see everything. You see me, her finding little products. You see hair, strings of hair. What more? What can I possibly show you with my edges that you have not seen?
I don't know. I mean, I know we used to show like the back of our hair, and we don't do that a lot. We apologize. We'll start doing that again.
I'm getting too old to be getting up and turning around.
The back of our head, but we try to show as much as we can. But now I guess we have to start like leaning in and showing you. So this is what this Jessie Curl Spiralicious did for my edges. Nothing special. They're just, you know, they're there. They're edges. I have some. Just to, you know.
Ends and edges.
And yeah.
But is there a purpose to seeing edges? Are we missing something? Maybe
Yeah.
we're missing.
But,
You guys teach us stuff.
Yeah.
Are we missing something? We're laughing now, but is there something to edges?
Just like, can you get closer? We can't see. Yeah, like I don't know. Oh, but no, are we missing something?
You can put mirrors in the back so you have to turn around. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Definitely put the mirror in the back.
And I was like, Ma, like I don't think we can ever do enough. I don't know.
Let's see The Incredibles. Oh,
I want to see your.
Absolutely. Yeah, totally. We're gonna see The Incredibles. You said that today.
I did. I said,
But
well, you
I
had to see the
first
Incredibles one. Yeah.
I never saw the first one. So absolutely. I said, but can we say it? I said, they're going to come for us. I said, because we didn't see Black Panther. Now we're going to go sit up and see The Incredibles. The nerve. But
Yeah.
but we didn't. Is Black Panther on DVD
I think
yet?
it's out on Amazon.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay. Let me get everybody started again. Yeah. Let's see. It's working.
It's working.
People want the technique to the core, and it's like sometimes you have to just do what's best for you. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because people will have you turn yourself inside out like a contortionist. Yeah. So good. Okay. So it's Incredibles. Is it?
They're still laughing at the show horse.
Because I did feel like one. I'm like, how much more? Like I really felt like they were gonna pull my upper lip up and wanted like explode like what I'm made of. Like and then pull I felt like that. I said it in the car. I said that. I
You
like
look
a show horse.
crazy.
But it's true. That's the way I felt.
They said it's been out on DVD.
Oh,
Okay,
has
just
it?
please,
Okay.
no more pulling your lip up. You look crazy.
You know, I always give demonstrations.
I know.
Okay.
Okay. I can't. Just please. Just please.
Okay. Oh, see, somebody says Ben. Okay, we get it, Miss Essie.
Yeah. Okay. No, we're gonna see it. Walmart has Black Panther on Blu-ray. Well, Walmart got it.
But we don't have Blu-ray here.
Yeah.
I have to get everything on my iPad. I have so many movies lined up. I better keep my Amazon membership because the day it goes is the day all my movies go.
Right. Yeah, but no, I feel like the only time people should see our edges when like we're showing an edge control or something, or we're laying
when
baby hairs.
When I do show the Bumble and Bumble, the graying, when you have gray in the temples, and I show how I would color this part here. This is the part where I'm gray. Like if your whole head is gray, I don't think it would work because that's just a whole lot of Bumble and Bumble at $27 for that little crayon. It literally is a crayon. And if you have just a little gray here, a little gray there, you could take it and just kind of color it. And I've said that I've come up close. I'm almost in the camera showing. I've actually gotten up and come closer to show you. There's nothing to hide here, okay? And so I'm like, the edge is like, how much more of the edges can I
just thought that
show?
was so funny.
Right.
And we were like, that's a little, like, I don't know our edges. Because people are funny about edges these days.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. There's like an edge problem in the world. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about laying baby hairs? I was doing them for a while.
Yeah,
I was having
totally
fun
were.
laying baby hairs.
Yeah, and you're like, Mom, because when I got the little toothbrush or the little brush from,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not laying baby hairs. 50-year-old woman laying baby hairs. I mean, to each his own, but that's just not my thing. I can barely lay my gray hair. I want my baby hairs.
You just need to see how much you apply and how you apply it. I mean, some people still get, like, we really, maybe that's just, like, what we do on our channel. I'm sure other people do it, too, but, like, we really talk through the entire time us applying product. We were watching someone's video last night, and she showed, like, one strand, and then she, like, the thing flashed out, and she came back, she's like, okay, the product's in our hair. The product's in my hair. And I was like, some people, like, don't show every single step, and I'm like, and people still get the point, but, like, we show, like, every single we show like the whole applying process, and that's why our videos are so long, because we're like chatting through the whole thing.
Literally soup to nuts. Like we literally start at the very beginning, soaking wet hair.
And I think we have to, because other than that, I'm like, we were able to grow a channel off wash and goes. I'm like, there has to be something more to our channel. I'm like, because all we do is wash and goes.
Yeah, there's nothing new. You see one, you see. I mean, sometimes like it's different. The look might be a little different, but you gotta really, really, really look. But I think it's the conversation. I think it's the connection. I think people just kind of like just tune in. You guys say you turn it on, cook dinner. You just turn it on. And here's a yapping in the background. So it's not like you're watching the technique. By now, everybody can do the wash and go. Everybody can do the one and done. Y'all can repeat the same words after us. I think it's just the connection.
Miss Mo said I don't lay anything. If they want to lay, they can lay themselves. No, laying baby hairs is like an art. Like I still don't really know how. I tried, now I'm like in the bathroom sweating and
it's
stuff.
like an art, like they do swirl it.
It's like an
and
art.
Dip and all that. Wait, somebody said something.
The edge sculpting. No, it is like sculpting. It's like an art.
It is. Somebody said they can't wait to go to Curl Fest to find out the products because their edges curl. But like I feel like I'm the edge control queen. I think I own just about every single edge control known to man. And to me, they're all different. And the best one so far I found is the Botanical ones. I know every week I come and tell you guys something new I'm trying. But I swear, now this one is very creamy. Like I can almost stir it. It's clear. It looks just like an edge control. But you know how some are bouncy and hard? You got to really dig deep. This one, you got to be careful because I went to go dig deep and my hand went sliding out with a great big wad of almost like that clear old-fashioned glue. I was like, whoa. So I love that one, the Botanicals one. And I put it on and then I used a little toothbrush. So she said hers curls back up. Yeah, I guess, yeah, they all kind of do, right?
They do. What, the edges?
The edges,
yeah, that's
right?
why some people lay them and then they put like the scarf on. And it makes them stay.
Curly Bakes is here.
I know.
One
I
of
just
these
saw.
days she'll make roll call.
Better late than never. I see your hair has been growing out nicely on IG. Hey, inches.
Okay. Baby. Why did I hear a horn honk?
Because it's that house over there.
Okay. Why do we keep hearing noises?
I just can't take noises. I know. I wish you would put your feet like up on the chair.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, I can't be a contortionist. I cannot sit with my feet up in the chair because it would, like, my knees would be up here.
Okay.
Okay. All right, just saying.
All right, good, cool.
All right. Cool. And the table's like almost like a bed.
Ma, I pushed the table like all the way over there.
Wow.
I tried to give us
I feel
room.
like it's on top of me.
Why?
Because I can't cross my leg if I wanted to. I have to sit like a man, like all gap leg. Like I hate that. Like I wanted to cross my leg like Finn. I always sit with my legs crossed. Like I have to sit like I'm ready to eat a hungry man. I hate it. You know, I hate it so much.
I have to eat a hungry man dinner.
You know. Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't. This SET calls me scary bags. I just keep hearing noises. Like I can't.
I don't know
I
why.
can't.
Okay. It's just one of those nights, guys. Just one of those nights.
It's one of those nights. One of those nights. One of those nights.
Why a hungry man? You know, because it's just like a lot of like food.
It's
Well, at
just
least
a
it
lot
used
of
to
food.
be.
And it's called a hungry man
And
with like the
yeah.
fried chicken and the corn and the
Yeah.
mashed potatoes.
They all blended. Who remembers the Swanson TV dinners that you get so excited, can't wait to get to the dessert part. And by the time you get there, all the corn and the green peas and the carrots are all blended in, and you're eating the apple fruit cake, the apple cake, the applesauce cake, and with corn. And then, oh my gosh, those TV dinners. But if my mother got me a hungry man, like wow, there was just so much excess, so much food, so many thin microscopic turkey slices. Like they were like you could see through those turkey slices. They were so thin. I remember you didn't grow up on Swanson's, right? Who grew up on Swanson's TV dinners?
SET. Okay, so look, Moneybags, your DM. My DM. Okay, I'll check my DM. Should I check them now or later? Should I check them live while I'm here? Check the DMs.
Are we getting another LoriAnne takeover soon? I'm being requested, girl. That's your answer.
Yeah, we do another Botanicals video.
Yes, I've been relegated to Botanicals for the summer. It was my idea though, so don't think that you just gave that to me. I made it up.
But I let you take it.
I know. Okay.
I love TV dinners. Anybody else?
And like I got treated
No
because
shame.
like it was like Mother's Day and then like certain occasions, and I can't say my birthday's coming up, so I get to do it because we share the same birthday. So you'll be like it's my birthday too. So there's no special treats for that for me. I can't say can I do it for my birthday week because you'll say no.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since I'm turning 25.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Aluminum, yes. She remembers when they had aluminum. I remember when they had aluminum.
When did they have aluminum? What's that
Chicken
mean?
pot pies. Oh my gosh, yes. I remember chicken pot pies.
Yeah, we used to buy a whole bunch of those.
Yeah.
I think they're like some of the cheapest things now. In the
I
grocery
love
store.
chicken pot pies. Then try to make them stretch. I would make a pot of rice and then add the rice. Yeah, it's because my mother was a single mother and we lived on chicken pot
What my
pies.
bangs are doing right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep playing with my hair. It's being busted.
Oh my gosh, yes, making popcorn on the stove under the foil. Jiffy popcorn. And you had to just do one of these numbers so you wouldn't burn it. It had like that. It was aluminum and it would blow. It always looked so much better on TV. Mine never did that. Most of the kernels didn't pop up. They burned. You started smelling horrible burnt buttered popcorn.
Thanks for coming, Sophie Adamar, all the way from Paris in the middle of the night. You are a real one.
Yes, thank you. Hope you had fun. Jiffy Pop was life. Yeah, Jiffy Pop. Yeah, if you knew how to cook it, or it also was death. The smell of it was horrible.
Mama Lori, what do you like to cook? I am a chef myself, says Xavier.
Well, okay, tell the truth of it, Tay. Shame me.
She hasn't cooked since we all were able to cook for ourselves. Like, so when we hit like 15, 16, it was a wrap. There was no come to the dinner the table for supper at 6. Like,
absolutely
none of that.
not.
But it's not that you can't cook, it's just that you don't. Like, so, but when you want to, you can. And you do.
Yeah.
But
holidays. It's like a
one
and done.
Yeah, holidays is my best time. Like Thanksgiving, Christmas, I know some good food's coming, and it's like a one and done. We get it once a year, once or twice a year.
Yeah.
Mostly once. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the big one.
Mm-hmm.
That you will throw down for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's every man
or
woman for themselves.
It was never like this Leave It to Beaver, the father at the head, the mother at the other head, and then everybody sitting around. Okay, now Brian, what did you do today in school? Okay,
Brian.
You know, just throwing names.
Sarah.
Johnny. Okay, Taylor. Okay, wait, Johnny, wait your turn. Taylor, now what did you do? You know, it just everybody grabs something. Most likely a TV dinner, something like we have Subway around here. Everybody's marching.
I mean, but like, there's food in the house. Like, make we have cold cut. Make a sandwich. Get some chips.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's TV dinners. There's pizza. There's food. Everyone just kind of makes their own thing, and everyone keeps it moving. There's not like a great big meal. Monday we have pork chops. Tuesday we have pot roast. Wednesday we have tacos.
I'm fascinated by people that do that. I mean, I respect it very much so. I really do. I wish I was like that, but I'm so not. That people really, on Sunday, they plan out their whole meal for the week, and they do it in portions. They put it in the freezer, and every, night they come home, and, they thaw it out, they put it on the counter. I mean, respect that so much. I just never was that type. Now, I wonder if it was because I grew up with a single mother, and my mother didn't do it. She had to work, and we were called back then latchkey kids. So we had to do our own thing. So the whole idea of the dinner table and the father at the head and the mother and all that, it never sunk in.
We did it more when we were younger. Definitely like elementary school, obviously, because you were cooking our food. Middle school,
yeah.
I would say more when we got to high school. It kind of slowed down, but you definitely did it when we were younger. We had that when we were younger, but as we got older, everyone kind of started doing their own thing, sports and doing whatever. So like it was less eating around the table.
And trying to be June Cleaver, was it? And put it out and try to like keep everything warm. And I gotta do the right temperature. Your father's gonna be coming home, and I gotta do this right temperature. Like I am not driving myself crazy like that. Like every man for himself. I used to say that was my expression. Every man for himself. But Xavier, so he's cooking. Adam wants to be a chef. Aside from being a nurse, he gravitates towards cooking.
So Lita Bam said, can you do a question and answer about yourselves? We were thinking about doing that when we hit 10K. We were thinking about doing that. Hopefully when we hit 10K, we get the community tab and we can like interact with you guys. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, some YouTubers can leave messages and do different things in like the community tab, and it shows up on the timeline or whatever on YouTube. We don't have that because we don't have enough subscribers, but I think once you hit 10K, you can do that. So we were definitely thinking about doing a Q&A for you guys if you'll want it.
High school was do your own thing, laundry, cooking, dishes. The thing was, I am not there in college, so you better learn now.
Word.
Yeah. They're men for themselves in my household too, right? Yeah. I know it sounds horrible, but it's.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, it wasn't anything about love, anything to do with love or whatever. Just kind of, we all did our own thing.
Yeah.
So.
And my husband was like not demanding like that. Like I want my dinner hot when I get in. Like he worked hard. But that's just not like he did not marry me for my cooking skills. Not that I didn't have any, but that's just not what I brought to the table. I just
dinner at 5.
I was very honest. Like I don't cook. I didn't grow. It's not that I don't know how. Anybody can like I guess learn how. I mean, there's cooks, and then there's like chefs. There's like you have to be experienced. I am no chef. I can make a meal and fill your stomach, but it's just not what I gravitate towards. I like to bake more than I like to cook.
Yeah.
And I barely like that. But that I'm not one to be in the kitchen.
But you used to make a mean you used to make like this angel hair pasta with like this clam sauce. It was good. It was good. It was like this clam sauce.
But then Adam in high school,
and you make a mean meatloaf.
We were so. Are you teasing me?
No, you do.
Oh, okay, because I burnt one time, and I thought that was when I was younger. In high school.
No,
so you weren't there for that story. Okay.
You make a mean meatloaf.
Yeah, I do.
The meatloaf was good.
Okay.
You gonna make me meatloaf?
I'll make you a meatloaf, girl.
Or just don't say meatloaf.
Okay.
A meatloaf. Y'all eat meatloaf? I love meatloaf. If it's made right, you make a good meatloaf. Put some ketchup on it. It's good.
Remember when Adam took the little? I have this little hat in the kitchen and a little apron when he was in school and he did cooking, and then we were getting such good meals. One morning he was just whipping up omelets, slicing and
what did
dicing.
he make that time? It was like that a quiche. He wanted to take the rest of the eggs in the house and make a quiche.
Are you serious? That's our livelihood.
I'm like, Adam, like, I wanted to do one thing with the eggs. And he was like, no, I'm making quiche. I'm like, you're making a what? I'm like, a who? And we're like, he's like, I'm making quiche. There he is.
Oh, we wouldn't rouse the bear.
Remember when you wanted to take all the eggs and make a quiche?
Yes.
Remember when you were slicing and dicing and all the little tomatoes and little peppers and little cheese and all that? You made the omelet that morning.
Yes.
And, you took your cooking very seriously. So I like what he said in college, like he's doing nursing like as a career, and then you said like your second major would be like what you love to do.
Yeah, one's a profession, one's a hobby.
Okay.
There you have it, folks.
Okay. I like turkey meatloaf. Okay.
We weren't talking about meatloaf.
I can feel your stomach, right? I always say I'm here to feed, not fatten. Especially with ketchup, hot sauce, and barbecue sauce. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, I love meatloaf with bacon and oh my gosh, yes, and straight up ketchup on top. Lemon cream. Yeah, like I I'm not a foodie. Okay, so I eat to live. Some people live to eat. Like they literally like wake up in the morning and like what's for breakfast, like what's for lunch. Like I can't wait till snack time. Like I really don't like. You would almost think like I have bulimic anorexic tendencies, and I totally do not. Absolutely not. But what I'm saying is, I don't live for food. It's just something that I just do. Like we will go to the mall, and I will get off the car and be ready to shop, even though I have not eaten all day. Okay, not you. Like you'll find her in the food court, and you're like, "Ma, I'm hungry," and I'm like, "Are you serious?" Like, "Ma, it's 4 o'clock, and we haven't eaten all day," and I'm like, okay, like, all right, so, like, I'm at the mall and I'm ready to shop, so it's just not something that's implanted in my mind. I literally
I will spend my money on food before I spend it on anything else. Like, I have no problem spending
money on food. And I think it's a waste of money. Like, you eat it, you swallow it, and it's gone, whereas if I buy something, I have it to show for it. So our ideas about food are just so different. I know mine are not normal.
I think I got that from Dad, though.
I know mine are completely not normal. I am
not
selling my ideas.
Yeah.
There's probably an issue, a problem there, something I don't know, but
yeah, no, Asia, you always post some good food. I'm like, I need to go eat with Asia. Your food's always looking good.
Okay, so she lives to eat. Okay.
Yeah, no, I love good food.
More time, anything else? Okay.
I saw that Lisa Powell asked about the Uncle Funky's good hair. Yeah, we have an Uncle Funky's video where that was the wash and go that we did. Yeah. And so we do like the good hair.
Okay, is it Deasia? She said color D, right?
Color D.
So I'm a nurse. Nurses rock, Wi-Fi Adam. Okay. Yes. I knew you would get it straight.
I think some of these comments are delayed for some reason.
No,
I don't know. Get one
we're all
straight.
the way up. I'm right up with you.
No, not us. I don't know.
So
I think she's talking about CURLMIX, but that was a while ago, and I've been noticing that throughout the live stream, like people will comment on something that happened like 10 minutes ago. So I don't know if we're delayed or I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Ask Take Curls. What did you mean by we're just trying to measure where if they're keeping up?
Because she commented lemon cream before, and I thought that had to do with CURLMIX, and then she said I knew you would get it straight, and I think she's talking about the code. So yeah, Leslie Brown said I think so too, Taylor. So I don't know, something seems off. Maybe for some people it's off, some people it's not off. I don't know.
Okay, so somebody is it Solida?
I hear that she's Solida.
Solida. How do you pronounce it phonetically? Spell that so we pronounce that right.
I hear that. Eat to live.
Eat to live. I just eat a meal, and just to put food in my stomach. So I know you have to eat.
I have to try changing my diet though, but since I did sign up for the gym,
you did.
I have to try harder. This is my last night of chocolate. All lies. Totally not my last night of chocolate.
I know we have to go up.
Let me stop.
I literally like I'm more of like a junk food eater, so I literally I will demolish. I will eat this whole bag in a day. Like I have such a sweet tooth, and I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like a high metabolism. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's what all I would eat all day. So if you eat just this all day, I think when you eat this on top of 3 meals a day, on top of snacks and all that, that's maybe when you can put on weight. But I think if this is what I eat all day,
ooh, Chipotle, it's my life.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Guys, remember when Chipotle first came out and everybody was going crazy? Oh, Celeste T said, Taylor, I hear you watch The Handmaid's Tale. I do too. That show was insane. Yeah, I have to catch up on the new episode. I forgot. There's a new episode out. What's today? Friday? Yeah, it must have came out Wednesday. But yeah, no. The Handmaid's Tale, insane. Such a crazy show. On Hulu, if you guys haven't seen The Handmaid's Tale, it's crazy. Crazy show.
I haven't seen it.
Crazy.
But you always tell me about it. What era is it in?
It's supposed to be like futuristic. Like what can happen in the future, and it's like ridiculous.
See, I like things way back, like
oh, okay, things
like,
that have already happened.
Like 1800s. Like I like adaptations of like classic books. I like that the old time, that kind of stuff. I don't like futuristic stuff.
Oh, okay.
I always thought because of the hat that the women wore.
No, well, like they're bringing it back. No, Asia, you need to watch it. It will freak you out. Like they're saying this is what like based on like the stuff that's happening now, like what the future could be like, and this like it's like this crazy society. It's insane. It's so crazy. I tried watching Black Mirror. I couldn't get into it. It was weird. It was really weird. I don't understand Black Mirror. It's a show on Netflix where every episode is different, but it's like weird. It's
I've heard about that. People rave about that.
Black Mirror. I watched like the first couple episodes, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on here. Like,
also, I said Handmaid's Tale is the best thing out right now.
Yeah,
very highly recommended by.
It's so crazy. It will mess your head up. Like
futuristic
crazy.
Sort of. Riverdale. I've heard of Riverdale.
I've heard of Riverdale too. That's on Netflix too.
I've seen so many things about Riverdale. Riverdale had an eyeshadow palette one time. What is Riverdale?
I don't know. It's something about. Isn't it high schoolers?
I don't know. Like the show Anne, also known as Anne with an E.
Yeah, season 2 comes out next month.
Oh wow!
July 1st or 2nd. Yes. Yeah, we saw season 1. But we've been waiting on season 2.
I love Anne of Green Gables. Every single version. What is that? L. Montgomery or whatever. Love. Anne of Green Gables. Yeah, you know
Anne
me.
with an E, we saw it.
Anne with an E. That's how I spell my middle name, LoriAnne with an E. I always say Anne with an E.
Asia, yeah. 13 Reasons Why. I saw that. I just finished watching season 2. That show's insane. That show's insane. From season 1 to season 2, like, to me, like, I feel like I was lied to. Like, I was so into the show. It was a mess. Season 2 was a hot mess. But yeah, no, that show's, it's not a good show because it deals with all that crazy stuff, but it's a good show. It's crazy.
What's more to say in season 2 that they didn't cover in season 1?
They just go deeper into the characters, like backstories and different things, and so it's intense. I was like, I don't remember high school being like this. Like, no, that show's intense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the last episode of season 2, like, insane. Too much. Yeah. There was a lot of the show, though, that was just a bit much. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Backwards. Like, it's almost like society evolved in a bad way. Backwards. Okay.
What about This Is Us? See, my thing with This Is Us is that I was loving it and I was watching it, and then the TV just happened to be on one day, and season 2 was on the screen, but I was still on season 1, and like a crazy thing happened on season 1, which I didn't know if a character was gonna like live or die, and then I saw them on the TV screen in season 2, and it just ruined the whole show for me. I'm like, oh, okay, so that character's still there. It gave it away, and so I didn't finish watching season 1. I never watched season 2. I just gave up on the show because I felt like it was ruined, and like this whole thing was just given away.
Network shows, Chicago Fire, PD, Law and Order. We love Law and Order, but we always get it on Hulu, or I'm so used to watching things now just whenever I want to, as much of it as I want to. I can't wait for the next episode. High school now isn't like it used to be. Nope. Okay, so Riverdale is based on the Archie and Veronica comics. Jughead, okay.
Cloak and Daggers is new and good. Yeah, I saw there was Cloak and Daggers Snapchat filters. I didn't know what that was.
People are getting errors. Everyone's they're getting errors. What's that?
No, Leslie brought it wasn't a memory. It was like a scene where like one of the characters like collapsed or something, and like then it ended, and I think the season was over, something like that. I don't know. I don't want to ruin it if someone hasn't seen the show, but like I thought the character died and they didn't die, they were alive, and I felt like it just gave it away. And then the character said something else in season 2, which like I never would have guessed based off her character in season 1, and I'm just like, I don't know why it was on the screen. The TV was just on, and the show was on, and I just happened to look, and it ruined the rest of the first season for me because I wasn't there yet. But I could probably get over it and go back to watching it.
Yeah. Do people care if they find out how the show is going to end? Does that ruin it for somebody, or once you know, like, you can watch it, does it make you watch it more? Want to watch it? Does it ruin it for you? Spoilers.
I hate spoilers. For me, like, I don't want to know. Like, I want to be surprised. I want all my real emotions at the time that it's happening. Like, I don't want to know something is happening. I don't want to know that.
Okay, well, because I read the book first, like, I'm always going to know how it's going to end. I'm just kind of curious how they're going to put it together through a movie. So, pretty much whatever I watch, I already know how it's going to begin and end.
Why are people saying they're getting errors? Because we're seeing your comments. Your comments are working. Why is everyone saying they're getting errors?
But it's also, like, slowing that. Can you roll it up? Because mine, I just rolled up a whole lot. Okay. So, I hate spoilers, too. Taylor, okay, tells me I hate spoilers. I like the emotion as well. Okay.
YouTube is messy tonight. YouTube is acting up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you
YouTube
guys.
is always a mess.
What's going on? I don't know.
Like, it gives me, we have to keep refreshing the comments, or else it'll give you errors. Yeah, and then mine are like all like jumbled together, and then they all just like roll up like tape.
Mine's not. Mine's just kind of rolling. I'm seeing y'all.
It's slowing down and saying error. Try again.
When you're trying to comment, or
And Celeste, when she was little, she ruined everything for people with spoilers. I know. Like,
doesn't
kids,
Cam do that?
Yeah, little kids. Yeah, my mother does it. But little kids don't know, like, like, some people take that stuff dead serious, and they'll say something and run out the room, and it's just like, oh wow, like that one sentence ruined it, and then they laugh, you know.
And it's like, it's not funny. Get back in here. You're on punishment.
I'm trying to comment.
You guys, we're seeing your comments.
I hate spoilers. I'll never forget when my brother spoiled Into the Wild for me when I was younger. I'll forever hold a grudge about that.
I just saw Into the Wild on Netflix. I was going to click on it, but I didn't. Is that a good movie? Or are you talking about the book? Or I feel like Into the Wild we had to read at some point in my adolescence. In high school, middle school, I feel like Into the Wild was a book someone had to read. And then I saw Into the Wild, the movie. Is it a good movie? Good
wow, somebody, you got to try 10 times to comment before it goes through.
What?
Like 10 times. They said you're seeing them, but it's like taking 10 times. They're just, I guess, typing them out, but it's taking forever.
That's so weird.
So Leslie LeBron said it happened to her. She had to shut off and restart the YouTube app. Yeah, mine just shut off by itself and started again.
That's so weird.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Friday night is
Y'all
the
are
place
real
to
ones.
be.
You must like us. I'm like, you know what? It's too late for this. I'm going to bed.
I wonder, like, you know, sometimes, like, we're phones, like, at Christmas time, you try to, like, well, it used to be when you had when you had landlines, it was hard to get through certain times of the year. Like, I wonder if Friday night is a lot of activity on YouTube. They can't handle the influx of activity. It's not consistent.
I had to exit your live like 3 times. That's
wow. Okay.
What's going on?
Right.
This SAT said, we know you will. Money bags.
What?
You guys know I'm always ready to go.
What you
About
say?
2.5 hours in, 2 hours here. I'm ready to go. But you guys like 4 hours, so. Here I be. I'm chilling tonight, though.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. I'm vibing.
Uh-huh.
I'm chilling. I have my snack.
Is Queen Bee here?
I just tried and got an error.
We got like another Queen Bee Wednesday night. I don't know if any of you guys picked it up. We don't know. It's the girl started off nice, complimentary, asking nice, decent questions, and then all of a sudden she went rogue, like weird.
Toes off.
And I said, "Tell her get rid of it." I think Miss SET caught it the way I said it. It was weird. Like the vibe was so nice initially, and then all of a sudden I'm like, sometimes I don't catch. I'm like, is this person real? Is this like a real question? Like the edges one today. You know, the edges, like in the end, like. Really? They want the edges? Like, is it a real question? I said, if that popped up in a live feed, I would say, are they serious? Like, what about edges are interesting? So,
No, it wasn't him. It was somebody else. But, I don't know. She ended up...
No, it wasn't.
No, it was somebody else.
Yeah, Gucci Gang, we got rid of that one, too. Yeah, definitely. And then they were obsessed with you in the red dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I wore another tube top today because it was hot, but I was like, let me put on... I was getting ready to put on a turtleneck. I was like, so you guys wouldn't be up in arms. I was like, let me cover my neck and my chest and put clothes on. was a problem with my tube top the other night.
Of course we're still here, Dina. You left it came back. We're always still here.
We're always still here. Friday nights we never leave.
Yeah, I was here for some of that, Lori. Yeah, wasn't it weird? Like, I don't know, I forget who the person was, but it was weird. The person started off nice. I was giving the person attention, you know, answering questions, and then all of a sudden, like, she called us pigs, I think.
Yeah, then she calls like fat pigs or something.
I was like, what? And then like a million other pigs lined up, like the pig picture.
Yeah, she was asking hair questions, and then like in the end, she was just like, "You fat pigs," and I was like, "Well, that escalated quickly." Like, okay,
like, what do we do? Oh my god.
like, okay, fun's over.
yeah, like I don't know. I'm like, what did I miss? Where's the disconnect? What did I miss here? Normally I'm quick. Normally I catch things. Like I'm like, did you really just call us pigs and line up a million pigs
Line up a
here?
million pigs. I was like, okay. Well, that's the end of that.
You gotta have thick skin. Yeah, you like a show horse. Yeah, I was answering questions. No question was too personal.
Good night, Xavier. Thanks for coming.
Good night.
She tried you like a show horse.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That was weird. Yeah, so no, we haven't seen Queen Bee, haven't heard hide nor hear, nothing else flying around, but you see we've never been back there since.
Nope. It was a one and done. I only needed to happen one time. I was like, we need a new location. We almost needed a new one tonight, but you said it was your foot.
It's almost like you fall off a show horse, you gotta get back on. So you fell off that show horse, you gotta get back on. We gotta bring you back to the kitchen.
I can't. I'm comfortable here with checkers and money bags. When people say they're leaving, it's not a subliminal message to you. Unless multiple people say they're leaving at a time, then I assume everybody's going to bed. Ooh. Juve Cordova. Hola, ¿cómo están?
Okay.
Bien,
Ooh,
y tú?
Look at we have
That's how much I learned in high school.
Look
Bien,
at
y tú?
yes. If Spencer was here, Spencer.
Yeah, he might be able to translate, right?
Yes. Do they have translation? Oh, she's a bear homewrecker, but never a pig.
Bear home record. She was trolling, yeah.
Yeah, fat pigs troll. She was trolling. Right.
So funny.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere.
It was so weird.
And we were kind. She didn't see that side of me. I was kind. But if I would have known, honey.
Yeah. I feel like there was something else we wanted to share on live. I can't remember what it was, though. I'm trying to think.
Caught him on live feed at work, listening to MADCURLS while working. You get a rise out of you. Good for you. No, she got a block out of us. I know, Samantha Ivy's in here.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Miss Mostar said, hi, any tips for refreshing hair after workout? I'm starting back in the gym tomorrow. I have a trainer and everything. So I'm gonna need to refresh my hair, right? He getting ready to work it out. I'm excited.
He made sure you were gonna miss. I mean, you literally went in like around 1 or 2, and like by 4 he was confirming. Like, and I'm like, I picked up because you were driving, and I'm like, I'll pick up, and I'm like, hello, is this Taylor? I'm like, no, this is Taylor's mother. And he goes, oh, he goes, I'm just confirming tomorrow. I was like saying to myself, she just left the place. She'll be there. You'll get your coin.
He's gonna help me work out my arms a little bit. You know, do a little bit of toning, get my abs. You know, I'm a little late, but I'm gonna get summer body ready. You know, I'm ready. I'm excited.
So Auntie was going to
Eat
say,
more
we should cut
salads.
herself off. No, you don't. You can imagine what Auntie was going to say. This is a PG channel. we're trying to make it more G.
I know. Can you imagine if we start cursing up in here?
Oh my God.
People would be like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, that's so not attractive.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. I feel that's limited vocabulary when people have to do that. I would never do that. Well, I hate to say never. I hate definitives, never, and always, and all that. But it's not necessary. I can say a whole lot without cussing. I don't need curse words to say what I have to say. I still make you jaw drop, and I haven't said one curse word. You raking products through your hair, right? refresh your hair after a workout if you protect it properly.
Yeah, I'll probably just have my hair up in a bun or maybe put it under a hat or something.
But what about if it's sweaty?
What do you mean?
If you sweat.
If I sweat in my head?
Yeah.
Don't I just sweat on my face? Do I sweat?
No, you sweat in your hair if you're really going hard and you're working out.
Which I will be, girl.
Right, of course. So like that, how do you have to refresh that because that's salt, like water, like in your hair, like you'll be bald before we know it.
Oh, she said no, not a hat. Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, not a hat.
Well, okay, so what do I do? See, I'm a novice. I don't know these things.
I know when I was in high school, and my mother used to straighten my hair, and I didn't want to wake up the next morning and do all the straightening because I had to catch the bus. So I literally would put a winter hat on my head and then take my bathrobe rope and tie it around. And after a while, there was no edges to see. So it was whoever asked for the edges, there would be no edges. Like it really started like receding here. And I didn't realize like this heat, this sweat, this bathrobe rope I tied around, like to make sure the hat, it was a winter wool hat that I put on my head like a beanie and then tied the rope around so I wouldn't have, I want my hair to be slicked back, bone straight in the morning. And boy, did I pay for that that year in school. I had no idea.
You had no edges?
No edges, like receding, like the hair started coming, like it was because you're sleeping all night, you're sweating, and that's salt water eating out your hair.
So they said buns and pineapples. Okay.
Okay.
Y'all got cute gym clothes? I want to get some cute gym clothes. And you were like, well, just make sure you're going to be consistent before you start spending money.
I know, you have to do all the shopping and get all the accessories. I'm like, let's just make sure like we make the first few
I was like,
visits.
I want cute little bra, sports bra and pants, like sets and workout gear and jackets.
Yes, I'm stopping her from her greatness, guys. That was
Right?
another-
I'm like, she wouldn't let me be great in the gym.
That was another comment they said, they like, MADCURLS said, like, I'm always stopping you from being great.
Yeah, you always stopped me from being great. And you were like, just make sure you're getting all the accessories, just make sure you're going to be doing the working.
Tell them how I did my 2 pineapples the other night.
Oh my god, it was so
my
cute. She
gosh.
did pineapples. She pineappled her hair, guys, and it was like 2 pineapples right here.
Yeah, you know, like
and it was
those
so cute.
phone cord little elastic things that are out now that they charge a fortune for that they don't need to. I bought mine when they were like 39 cents at the beauty supply store. Now they give you a packet of 2 for $4.99. They must kind of know their worth. But anyway, so I have like all these colors, and I took it the other night, and because I liked the LUS line, and I didn't want to do anything the next day, and I just took it and just easily, like, no pull out, no hair, nothing. I just put one here. It was so cute, and I just put one here. So yeah, I can do 2 pineapples now.
Yeah, of course not. Leslie Brown, she said, be great without being too showy. I won't be showing all my TaylorAnne goodies in the gym. Never that, girl. Never that.
Don't forget your Uncle Funky's. Right.
Right.
To my hair and 2 pineapples. My grandma looked at me.
I think I have to pull it out the box.
Yeah, well, did you guys see the video where you had me do that one day, and you said you don't like it, and I said no, I do not. I said I look like I don't have 2 grains of sense.
Let alone 3.
Let alone 3. Yeah, like I just stood there just with these 2 pineapples here.
These 2 like puffs, curly
and
puffs.
You look like I'm a cheerleader, a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. Your hair had those great big ponytails here, and we just look nuts.
You look crazy.
Yeah. More now that I'm natural.
I can't wait. And then in the gym they had like a movie theater, like an actual theater with treadmills in it, and you can like ride on the treadmill and watch a movie. I think that's so cool.
Janelle on 919 said, "Bye, ladies. Good night. Ooh. Good night. Sleep tight."
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
From Rugrats. Yes, exactly, Cynthia Doll from Rugrats. I like retro. But I liked it. It was cute. It was convenient, and it lasted all night.
It was adorable.
The next day, I just pulled it out, then fluffed it out.
But my favorite thing to do in the gym is Zumba. I cannot wait to do a Zumba class.
Yeah, no, I could never keep up with that.
I did it all the time in college. Like, I'm so excited to do Zumba again.
That's what is laying baby.
Yeah, right. Time to reheat the leftovers.
All right.
Tonight I'm gonna be out on my pillow.
Zumba. I cannot keep up with the Zumba moves at all.
I love
Like,
Zumba.
way too. I used to like step classes. I could do that. Remember the time I went to the club and I got on the Stairmaster? I thought I was still great back in my 20s, and I went back and I was like, okay, like I was like basically showing you how to work the machine. I'm like, oh, I used to do this all the time when I was in my 20s. So I got on, but it's kind of different now. Like back when I did it, I used to like climb,
And the stairs
climb.
just keep moving.
Now the stairs perpetually move, and I was not prepared for that. So I'm on there. And I pushed the start button, and all of a sudden, boom, like it just started. I'm like, oh no, I could work myself up to like 3.5, 4 points. Oh my gosh, those stairs, I literally was hanging on. My legs were like hanging off this way.
I was on the one next to her.
Push the stop button.
And my headphones were in, my eyes were closed,
Dangerous.
and I was just like stepping, whatever. And then I just happened to open my eyes and look to the side, and she's literally like dangling like this, her feet like straight out. And I'm like, what are you doing? And so you're like, I'm stuck.
The machine won't stop. I wasn't prepared for that kind of a stair stepper. I was used to the doom, 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 doom. I wasn't used to the rotating
Yeah,
stairs.
the ones that just go like this, like your feet just go back. This one you had to keep like stepping up, and you were just like hanging on for dear life, and like you're like, I can't reach the button. And I'm like, I'm never going to the gym with you again.
You guys
I'm
maybe
like,
remember stories. Maybe it's, oh my gosh.
yeah, no, I was like, I'm
That
never
was
doing
funny.
that. Yeah, no.
And it was dangerous.
It was. I'm like, find a new machine now.
But I was like, but protect my teeth, knock my teeth out. You know, so finally we stopped it, and I could barely get down because I was up so high.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's high.
you really climb all the way to the top, and then it starts broom, and then it goes like all the way down.
What's
and
the sound?
Broom, and then you have to start stepping, and then it picks up speed. Don't press the button, give it speed like it's gonna.
But
pick
I
up.
think it's a out. Yeah, no, I don't do the Stairmaster. That's too
It was
much.
no joke, and I was not used to it. That's not the way the stair stepper worked back in my day. That I could do that at home, up the stair for free. You know, up and down the way that thing just moved like a real staircase, and that was no joke, and it scared the heck out of me. The way those stairs moved.
Yeah, so never again. You like the treadmill though. I want to do anything that can like really work out like my thighs and like my butt area. Like I know you always say like lots of squats. There's so many machines. It was like overwhelming. I was just looking around. So like I need a trainer. Like you need to show me how to work all these things.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. And like there's just so many men in there and they're just like, oh. And here I am.
It could
just
be intimidating at first, but it really isn't. Like once you know things, it just looks so daunting and intimidating. But
it does. And they're all just in there like lifting weights and just staring at you like this wimp. And so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Airy brother. Oh, good night, Vanessa. Okay, Vanessa's leaving the room. And my arms and my legs, I need to work on that.
Yeah, my arms aren't like big, but like I feel like they need to be toned. Like I feel like I need like a muscle or something.
The sound effects tonight are phenomenal. I know. I didn't do my show horse.
Okay, mom, please don't.
The sound effects when without the show horse. Okay. She hates sound effects. I don't know why.
noises,
I
please
always get when I used to read storybooks to people, I always gave every character a voice. I love the storybook. Has anybody ever read the story? Was it the Birminghams Go to Washington or the Washingtons Go to Birmingham?
No.
What's that book that we
the
still
Washingtons Go to Birmingham.
The Washingtons Go to Birmingham. It was a book that you guys had to read in 6th grade. And the way their teacher read it at school and the way I read it at home was
so
entirely different.
No, she won't be doing that again. She will not. Absolutely, she won't be doing that again. She won't be doing that again.
What's that?
Mom, don't.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Whatever it is, you're not doing it.
Okay, I can't do it. Like she's the boss of me.
I can't. I'm going to sing horse emojis. I can't. I can't. The Watsons. The Watsons. We said the Washington.
The Watsons.
Close enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so every character, because it was like the South, it was a black family, and I had all the voices down pat. I had the teenage son that got the butter in his hair. That was hysterical. I had the mother. I had the father. Everybody had a voice.
You would have thought you were like an audiobook. Like you gave every character a voice.
Yeah.
And you read it so good.
And you guys loved it so much. But in school, the teacher didn't read it the same way, and you guys were bored sick. And I'm like, let me see the book. And I love the book. And every night you would be rapt attention, and everybody would have a voice.
Yeah, so you've always given things voices. You've always done sound effects.
one summer at my church I was reading at camp for the kids, and they had to come out the office. They were like, "What is going on in the room?" I mean, I was the grizzly bear. I was this. I was like every animal, and they're like, "What is going on in that classroom?" And I'm like, "Oh," I said, "I'm just reading a story to the kids." And I had sound effects for every animal, every person, and people coming out the office like, "What is going on in that room?" Okay.
She absolutely will not be doing the horse sound again.
I will when she's not paying attention. She's watching me too hard right now. I don't know why
More horse emojis.
You're just so used to me. Like, I don't know why you don't get a kick out of the things that I do.
You're not funny.
Okay. Am I show horse? Seriously. That's what brings books to life. Yeah, that's what makes children want to read. When you're just sitting there, just humdrum, just boring. I mean, you have to bring it to life. And I always gave stuffed animals.
Says Taylor, go get in money bags, go to bed. Well, Miss SET said it.
No, she said, you go to bed so I could be a horse.
Mom, why do you want to be a horse?
Because they want to hear my horse,
Oh my
my neigh.
Right.
Was it whinny? Is it a horse? Like, neigh. That's what the horse, I felt like that. When they want to see my edges, like they were going to pull me apart. They want to really, like, I can't do the lip because you're going to get mad. Pull the lip up, pull the lip down. Like, they really want to see what I was about. Like, what is this?
This is not LoriAnne be great. I can't. I refuse. I can't. No, not with the horse
This
sound.
is the price you paid for bringing me on the channel. You could have just been by yourself.
I can't.
But you invited me on as a guest.
As a guest, and you stayed.
I made myself at home.
Right? Do people want more of your company?
Right? Okay.
Thanks for coming, D. Curly.
Thanks for my first Friday night. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe it's something in the buy. I said pineapple's not my favorite. See, Ari Brown gets a kick out of me and my sound effects. I always was an extra, like at Christmas time with Santa. I always like had the reindeer on the rooftop. I had the oatmeal, the sparkles, the sprinkles, the glitter, and then we put it all on the lawn. And then, you know, you hear the rooftop noises, like, you know, I'm like, oh, wait, oh my God, like who doesn't do that? Like, you know, as a parent, like everybody. But animals, like if we go into a store and I give it a voice, it comes home.
Stuffed animals, yeah. If we go into a store and we see stuff, like I'm a sucker for stuffed animals, and like the second you give it a voice, like we have to buy.
I never gave that thing a voice because I had planned on him staying. If he had a voice, maybe I would have liked
Stop
him.
calling him a thing.
Yeah, but I always like before I said wave his little hand and I said hi everybody. So, but if I really like gave it a personality and a voice, maybe I would love it more. But I just haven't connected with him as much as I've connected with you guys.
But you give everybody a personality, because like when I couldn't find Chip outside, I was upset, and you're like, he's probably with his family. Like,
Yeah.
he's with like.
Well, he's not thinking about you. I said he wouldn't know you if he fell over you in the street. Right? I said he turned his head. He saw you coming.
That's what you're saying. I wouldn't know the person. I fell over them on the street. Like, why did I fall over somebody on the street? You always say that. You're like, I wouldn't know if I fell over them on the street.
See, Shelly said, "Go ahead, Lori, girl, with your bad self." That's it. All that.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay.
These people encourage your nonsense.
And I said I wanted my followers to meet my mom one day, and then they met me. Your fault. There I was, guys, minding my own business as usual. You were the one that invited me in and put me on camera and told me to say hi to the people. You did.
LoriAnne, what does your shirt say?
It's J. Crew, believe it or not. I just got it recently. I was shocked at the quality. It was
Not
pretty good.
who it's made by.
Oh, I have to give the details. That's what I'm about. I have to give detail. It says mama, I guess mother in every language. What other languages does it speak?
Mare, mamen,
I don't know.
mama,
Yes.
mama, and ma.
Ma. Yeah. It's just all words in different
call-
languages, I guess,
I
for
call you mama.
mama.
I'm all just touching your shirt.
Yeah. Minding my own business as usual. It's what I do. I always mind my business. Which means I really don't.
And drink by drinks and eat peanut butter M&Ms.
Right. That's cute.
Good night, Church Oza.
Okay, good night. Oh, I love the ID channel. Yes. And they said you have to be aware of women that like forensic files, and I love it. I literally do. Some of my favorites do. Oh my gosh! Like I guess probably people don't care, and I hope it's not offensive or whatever. But like you know, I love the Menendez brothers story, right? Like I don't know. But anyway, I found that like because they're brothers.
Or
like
just-
it's a horrible thing that
Just
they
don't
did.
say you love them.
What? Well, I always say I love everything.
Okay.
I just have so much love in my heart.
Love murderers.
But I just thought, I thought it was nice or cool after all these years that they finally reconnected. I think maybe because I have sons, and I used to always say to my husband, like, I don't know. I said, watch those two up there. I said, you know the Menendez brothers. I hope they ain't plotting. But anyway, on a serious note, like the Menendez brothers, like they finally, I read, reunited, like they got back together, like they were in two separate prisons. Like that to me was punishment enough because they were like super close. Like brothers are close, sisters are close, and so the punishment was already horrible enough.
We saw that too. Carol Smith said she loved the Brady Broderick story.
Oh, I love the Betty Broderick. That's how you get it done.
Mom.
That's how you take care of your business. No, I love the Betty Broderick. Love the Menendez story. Oh, Mary Kay Letourneau. That's when we were watching that the other night.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
They had like I guess she ran out of coins, so she had to do a whole nother 20 years later, her like autobiography, her whole story.
Yeah.
And some places Keisha Slade said A. Yeah.
That's what I say. I'm like, that's how you raise kids. That's how you do it. Right there. You're like, Mom, stop saying that. But no. Love Betty Broderick's story. The Menendez is a good one. Mary Kay
These aren't
Letourneau.
spoilers or anything to be spoiled. They're like real life crime
Yeah.
stories of like
Yeah.
people who killed folk.
Yeah.
Like they're real life crime stories.
We were talking. Take Cross.
Well, besides Mary Kay Letourneau, she didn't kill nobody. She was just a pedophile.
Yeah. No.
No. She didn't kill anybody, but
No, we were talking about the ID channel, which led me to the Lacey Peterson story, like that. The Scott Peterson. Like when I say like, I don't mean like. I mean like. I watch different versions of them, so I watch it maybe on the ID channel. Maybe I'll watch it on Lifetime channel. I'm just very familiar with the stories and almost like the characters, so to speak, like the O.J. Simpson story. Like, who's not familiar with that? Not that I love what happened. It's just that I'm just fascinated by that whole thing. And I read every single book back then when it was out. I lived in California, rode by the house, rode by the murder scene. Like, I should have been a mystery novelist. I have greater talents, girl.
indeed. Indeed.
But I just like those kinds of stories. So love the Forensic Files.
And you like, when you find a story you like, you watch every documentary out there on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw the other day, I was flipping through Amazon and I saw like Jodi Arias up there.
Jodi Arias.
You're always watching
yes.
Jodi Arias, Scott
Yeah.
Peterson.
Yeah.
Like all them things. Once you
Yeah.
find one, the Menendez brothers, you have a million Menendez brothers
What's that one?
documentaries.
Kaylee Anthony.
Yeah,
that
we watched
one.
that
So,
one. We
you know, I
watched
mean,
that.
these are not spoilers. These are just true life crimes that I watch. Forensic expert. Yeah. That's the part I got into in the O.J. Simpson. Not so much of like the gossipy stuff, like with what was her name?
Nancy Grace?
No, O.J. Who was he? Oh, Nicole.
Nicole.
Okay, I didn't get
Nicole
into
Simpson?
all of that, like all the affairs and her in Starbucks and all the middle. I didn't like. I wanted the forensics. I was like really fascinated about the forensics part of it. So I would read books like by the Jeffrey Toobins and Henry Lee and those kinds of books. I wasn't into like the gossipy Faye Resnick. Nobody cared about Faye Resnick or 15 Minutes of Fame, and definitely cared even less about Cato Kalin. Cato, you know your name.
Cato Kalin?
He got more than 15 minutes. He got like 15 years. He got more than his share. He's looking long in the tooth now, but hey, he's still going strong.
Anything for the coin.
Anything for the coin. And so they put him, poor thing, out the street not too long ago in California, and he had a microphone. He was going up to people. And he was like, I never would have done it, but he did. He's like, do you know who I am? And they were like, no, who are you? Like, these are kids like, maybe like, say, Wi-Fi Adam's age, like, Adam wouldn't know about it. He learned it in science in school about the O.J. Simpson. They taught like the forensics part of it. But for Cato Kalin to like go up to somebody, do you know who I am? Like, no, I don't know who you are. They're like, no, who are you? He's like, okay, no, it doesn't matter. He go up to somebody else. Do you know who I am? Like nobody knew him, but I guess they paid him to do it. He was in like Hollywood Boulevard and he's going up to people asking, do you know who I am?
Like, no, we don't know who you are, sir. That's so funny. That's so awkward.
It is. Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Have you watched Taken Sophie Parker movie? No, what's that about?
Oh.
I listened to all of his phone calls.
Scott
Peterson.
I know his lion self.
That was crazy because I didn't really know the story. So like I watched it like a month or so ago with you, like a documentary on it, and I was just so shocked and appalled.
He's like, hey, he goes, I'm at a New Year. He's like New Year's Eve celebration. I'm in like Paris. Like, oh my gosh, like
he
the
wasn't.
lies.
Like,
he was at his wife's like memorial. Like they were like lighting candles, like his lion self.
Yeah.
Like wow. Yeah.
His lion self.
He got 50 years of fame. He did. He really did milk it. And then every now and then when his fame wanes, then he has another opinion. OJ did do it. You know, there's always like new material that comes out. First he was like a staunch supporter. No, he didn't.
Oh, Elizabeth Smart. You watched her.
Oh yeah, Elizabeth Smart. Yeah. Saw that one. I told you, remember the other night I got the the A&E app. And now you could just kind of, like if you have cable TV, if you get these apps, I have the A&E app, the ID app, and as long as you put in like, I guess like the number, your phone number, however you pay your bill or something, you can get all these shows for free. And
Lucy Brown said, "Remember all those women interested in him while he was in prison, in jail."
Yeah.
Why are women like? Who am I to judge, girl? But like people really go.
I think like my grandmother said, desperate. I think that they know where they feel like they're where their man is, and that he won't cheat because he's in jail, and so they can call him anytime. He's definitely gonna call them because he's bored, and they just feel like it's a control thing. They may not want somebody there. They just know where he's parked daily. I don't know. It's odd, but people do.
Hi, Tia. It has been a while.
All those 4 girls in Cleveland, yes, that were kidnapped, and then like years later, or that Jessie Dugard story. That was horrible. 18 years, and then she made like a little classroom for her kids and had children, and you know, I mean, that was amazing. Like the disconnect that she had kids by that man that was her, that held her captive. But I guess that's just like a mother's love. Like those are her children. But that was just really odd to me, that story. But those fairy tale endings where your child actually will return, like the Elizabeth Smart, you know, to keep hope alive like that in the Jessie Dugard story, to keep that hope. Where's he parked? Where he's parked. Because most of the time you don't know where they're parked at. So Scott Peterson was creepy, very lionish. Jeffrey Dahmer. Like Jeffrey Dahmer, those are like really gory. Like that, like I have my cutoff point, believe it or not. Like that's just gross. Like just cutting up people and like eating people and like
what?
Like, you know, like I don't know. I guess there's just certain types of things I watch, but Jeffrey Dahmer was just too bizarre and crazy. When he got a message, they thought that they spotted Lacey somewhere. I know. It's just the twisted mind. It was broke about Elizabeth Smart. Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah.
My favorite
Remember Tawana Brawley years ago? Al Sharpton was her biggest supporter, and she said she was raped and made things bad for black women for years. Remember who remembers Tawana Brawley? When did she come out? Why did she lie like that at that point? All right, somebody Google Tawana Brawley. I do. Okay, I remember. Okay, that Tawana Brawley. Yeah, she said she was raped. Exactly. And what was that around though? What case was that around? Did she just come out the blue? Why did she say that? What was that big lie? Because everybody supported her. Everybody came out. Every black organization, every black group came out. And lied for no reason. Like, what was that about? In the 80s, yeah? I remember that name but not her story. You were too young, girl.
I was. Letting you have your moment.
And the case got disbarred. Oh, he did? He got disbarred?
Rumble you.
Yeah.
She feels my vibe right now. Stay strong, girl.
Al Sharpton lost his credibility with that. But Al Sharpton has reinvented himself and reinvented himself and reinvents himself over and over and over again. He's still in the game. Al Sharpton's girl. She sure was. That's what put him on the map, I think. He was his, like, they all like get behind like one like single soul, and when you have them all behind you, like does it give you credibility or does it not? Like I could speak for myself, you know. Like, I don't know if I want everybody lined up behind me like that, because sometimes it's not always a good thing because of their reputations. He went hard for that girl, and to find out she like, I know. Yeah. Like that, I always have my eye on my godchildren, right? And see if someone who looks like they don't belong in the kids' part. Exactly. Yeah, because it can happen so innocently. I know that I lived in a cute little neighborhood growing up, and there was a man like 2 or 3 houses down, and me and my sister always used to ride our bikes. And one day we were riding our bikes, and he said, "Come here like little girls." And we knew better. We were taught better. But for some reason, we went because we felt like he was 2 houses down. We always looked at the little red house on the street. My mother always like pointed out the cute house and how they kept the lawn. So I felt almost like he lived on our street. Like, I don't know what the mindset was because we were young girls. So he said to come on over. And so we did. And he took us into his house and he gave us, I remember it was like lemon cake and lemonade. And then he took us all upstairs and showed us his bedrooms and everything. He didn't do anything. But probably like they call it grooming, maybe, like I don't know what he would have done, but he always used to sit like on his porch with like gap legs, like with shorts on, like just like looking perverted and weird, and like to call like two innocent little girls over, like coming and to show us all through his house, like he was doing a house tour to like a 10 and 11-year-old. I guess that's what they call grooming. And little kids, as well as I was raised, and as much as I knew better, you still get lured in. But for some reason, my father was a police officer, and my mother, they were looking for us, Tiffany, Lori, and they were like, we're here. And then finally they were like, what in the world are you doing, at that man's house? And then they went in, I guess, and talked to him, and his name was Mr. Dash, and never, did we see Mr. Dash again. But the oddity of that we knew better, but yet we still went.
Girls, must you drink the lemon Kool-Aid? The lemon Kool-Aid.
Yeah. I drank the lemon Kool-Aid and ate the lemon cake and took the house tour. Yeah, you do.
All right. Is that your foot
That's
again?
my foot.
What's down there that you keep touching?
The rug, the bar,
Put your foot high.
I got these big Crocs. Who likes Crocs? I love Crocs. I love Crocs.
With the fur.
With the fur. My winter Crocs.
They
Not
tried
summer
to
Crocs.
dress Crocs up by putting fur on them.
I know.
Keisha Slade, did you get a whooping?
Yes, I did. Yes. And my mother basically said, my mother was a cousin. She's like, get your, basic ass home. You're going to get torn up. Like that. Like, why do you have to pull out the word, like draw out the word torn? Like, you could just say you're going to get torn up, but you're going to get your torn up. Like, oh my God.
Because it
like,
sounds,
run for cover.
It sounds scarier than just saying you're going to get torn up. But yet when you hold it out,
Right?
it makes it seem like it's going to be like a
why
really
did you
bad
drag it
one.
out? I got your point. I know. I'm going to get in trouble when I get home. Like, that was like the longest walk. There's a movie, The Longest Road or something. It was like the longest road. It was, there's like 2 houses down, but it seemed endless, okay? I know, how could I? I know. The lemon cake. It was in the Kool-Aid, I guess. I don't know. He was just sitting on the porch, like, I guess just like so friendly. Oh my gosh. And the worst of it, can you imagine? He had us combing his hair.
I thought that was part of the story, but I know people left that out for a reason.
No, that's why he was sitting on the porch, like I said.
I remember the story.
Like I was eating like the hungry man's dinner. Okay, gap legs, short shorts. He was way too old and too big for those shorts like that. Gap legs sitting there. And then he gave us a comb and started having us comb his hair, saying how good it felt. That's really weird and creepy. And so young, not really kind of realizing how
combing his hair.
what we were doing. But yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's, oh my gosh, it's all coming. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Yeah, pervert. Unfashionably, hey, this is Sonia Neal. She's beyond unfashionable. But you seen, girl.
Did you get a lecture before the whooping? Or did you just get the whooping
Probably
first?
just a little whipping. Like, there was no time for lecture. Like, you got
there's language all in every flash.
Yeah, like you just got yanked out. Like I used to have long braids and just like basically yanked out the house by the braids. My sister coming one way, I'm coming the other. Like basically pushed up the street. Like get your butt, because you're gonna get torn up when you get in that house. Like you didn't want to go in the house.
Stop clapping.
Like, you didn't
Your
want to
days
go in
of
the
that
house.
are over, and you're just like.
You did not want to go in that house, okay? But you knew you didn't have a choice, okay? It's either Mr. Dash or the house, okay?
Oh my gosh.
That lemon cake was looking better and better.
I hate the clapping. You did the clapping for us when we were going to get torn up.
I mean, he was black.
You would do the clapping.
Yeah. Yeah, God was watching over us, because this is how kids disappear, like right in their very own neighborhood.
She said, I can feel that whooping.
Did she use her hand or an extension cord? Yeah, she was known to use phones, extension cord, hit the hanger. I mean, that, like, talk about abuse, child abuse now. Like, they take the wire hanger and yank it out, like, to make it more whiplashes. Or when you went back in the South, you had to get your own whipping stitch, the switch, and then they peel it to make it thinner, like, whip it like that horse. Like, I was gonna, nay, okay? Like, that, like, the thinner the strip, the harder the licks, okay? that mess did not tickle. Okay, like so you have to get your own. How abusive that people make you get your own whipping
It's
stick.
not funny, but like that's what they did back in the day. Now
The
you
bell.
can't even yell at your kid in public.
No,
but...
you can't. My mother's like, you're gonna get the buckle tonight. Not the belt, but the buckle. Okay, talk about like this is what like we were raised on, and it's unheard of today. Are you kidding? My mother would be underneath the cement of the jail now, right? Where she belong, where she should belong.
Not in the jail, underneath the
Cement of the jail. You just
That's how much in jail she would be.
You just can't. Yeah, you just can't nowadays. Not at all. And this is the problem now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, maybe if people have more buckles, you know, and less like timeouts, you know, then we'd get some stuff done.
You mostly did you did the hanger and the belt.
Yeah.
The hangers and the hanger
And
the
definitely
belt.
the hand, definitely a lot of yelling.
But you never like I think it's one thing to like smack your kids on the butt, but you never like slap us in our face or anything like that. Like you always like went for our behind.
Yeah, and like Spencer like never got it because he was always like a martyr. Because I would do like when you get home you're gonna get torn up, and then Spencer would go home basically lean over the bed and pull his pants down like I'm ready. Like boy, pull your pants up and stop. You know, I'll tell you when you're ready. Okay, like all this martyrism. I'm like stop. Like how could I expect him at that point? Like he was like ready to take his punishment. Was that manipulation or what? You know.
And then there's me running and screaming and crying.
And I had to run and catch you and
I
break
was always
my neck.
I was always the runner. So when you said you were gonna hit me, I always started running. Like I ran.
Yeah. Oh, what are you running for?
I was like, no, stop. You're like, get over here, man. And there were a few times I ran, and Spencer got it twice. I told a couple times you're gonna take it for the team because I ran. Domino effect. She said she has 4 siblings. She's the oldest, and she got the less of the whippings. I'm one of 3, and I definitely got the most.
Yeah.
I got the most out of everybody.
You needed the most. You definitely needed the most. Exactly. Oh, okay, Samantha, I'm here now in the back of the room. She just crept in. Yeah, no, you can't say anything. I remember when you guys were young, and I was in the bookstore with you, and I said something, and a person came up to me and said I couldn't speak to you that way, or like seriously, like they really are that bold nowadays. Like I guess they're like the avengers of the kids. You know, when you're disciplining your child, like mind your business. You know, if you're not abusing them, I'm not like slapping you in the face or anything like that. You know, let children be disciplined because I think that's the serious issue here, that everybody's just so afraid now, and these kids are running amok, and they need more of getting the buckle and getting you switch off the tree, you know, and I think there'd be less problems. Where she belong.
Underneath the jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely weren't that bad with like tree branches and stuff, but we definitely got spankings. We definitely did.
Not the hanger. Yeah. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Yeah. Okay.
But I swear, as I got older,
oh my gosh, I do too. With parents curse at their kids. Remember that woman? You were there, like that. Remember we were in New York, and that little girl, she was cute, and her mother was like F this and F that. Like
we were on the train, and it was like the girl was so cute. I would say maybe she was in like 3rd or 4th grade, maybe. Like she was so cute, and she seemed really quiet, and she was like basically edging away from her mom against like the door. Her mom told her to get over here, and then once she got over there, she was just dropping every F-bomb and like, I can't wait to get off this effing train, effing this, effing that, and the girl was just looking scared, and I was like, she probably hears that like all the time though, and I was just like, oh my God, it was so horrible. She was just like, I don't think the girl was in trouble, but she was just like having a conversation with her, like ready to get off the train. She was aggravated, she was hot, and she just kept like effing this and effing that and effing, and I'm just like, wow, like this is like a whole child next to you, and I was like, aw.
Yeah, she just seemed like really frustrated, not like making excuses for it, but she was just like overwhelmed. Didn't know any better herself. Probably spoke to herself that way.
Yeah,
and just generational, just one generation to another, and just so that I just always think about little kids like that when they go home, because there's no escape. They can't. Where can they go? They're stuck there till they're 18. And I always, say to kids, one day, you'll be 18. And like I had a niece that always was self-conscious about her hair. And I said, Sam, one day, you're going to be 18. I said, you're going to be able to put do whatever you want to. I said, you're going to be able to have a wig, you're going to have weaves or whatever. I said, it's not going to always be like that, because when you're young and 7 and 8 and you have a kinky grade of hair, no one is going to be putting and take you to the hairdresser. Her mother couldn't afford that all the time. So, you have to go to school and you have to see other people with flowing hair or whatever. But I said, one day you'll turn 18 and then things will be different. And now she's sitting in the house, as we say. Now she's 19 actually. And she looks good, but it is growing pains, and we all go through it. Always, it may not be one issue with one person about hair. It could be something else, but there's always something that kids are insecure about. Yeah. Always be nice to everyone. You never know what they go through at home. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
Oh, nah. Cheryl's looking at this and I spent $100 on hair products tonight. I had 6 bags from shopping. I asked my son to carry 2. I now found out he only grabbed the bag with his toy. My products never made it home. Oh, nah.
My gosh.
Wow.
What store were you in? I would so call that store up and I'd say I was there around such and such a time. This is what I bought. That bag should be in the store, should be in this aisle or that. I left at the register. I did, because they had to have seen it.
Something Spencer and Adam would do.
Remember
I was like, y'all had one job. Like, really?
Remember the time my grandmother always used to call it tokens of love, and around the beginning of school, she always would send her grandkids, the granddaughter, the great grandkids, and she would send us money to help us, buy them a little something, like little shoes or like a jacket or something for school. So one year she gave me money for all the kids' school shoes, and I went out and got them. And Spencer, the oldest, he threw his away. We went to school shoes shopping, and he came home and school was like maybe another week away, whatever, and he put him on the porch where the garbage room is on the porch. All right, like there's toys and stuff on the porch, but basically it's like where the trash is. And he put the bag there, and I guess when it was trash day, he just collected everything. Like, think of brain. Like, are you serious? I cried.
You cried?
I cried.
Because that year, like, we were really hard on funds, and there was 3 of us. And so she gave you money for, like, our school clothes, and, like, there would be no more. And so, like, you spent a good chunk of change on his school shoes for the year, and he threw them brand new, box receipt, everything in the garbage.
Who does that?
You cried.
I cried.
You were so dramatic.
I just burst out crying. I didn't care. Like, I never tried to make my kids feel guilty. Like, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna figure this out. There was no figuring that out. All it required was tears. That's all it required was me bursting out crying as loud as I could because the pain I felt. Like my grandmother was helping out the situation.
You were like, you didn't feel how heavy the bag was when you picked it up. You didn't think, like, and he was just standing there looking stupid, like, while you were crying hysterically. You were like, we have no money. And then once you snapped out of it, you're like, you won't be getting any more. Like, you'll have no shoes this year. That's it.
First you get sad, and then you get mad. You want to keep them in the sad period because that sadness, those tears are going to turn to anger. Yeah. And it rapidly turned. And I'm like, better get those old ones out.
Leslie Brown said your family has issues with losing shoes. Like mine disappeared on the highway.
Yeah. Like get some of that old fashioned like white shoe polish that you would put on kid sneakers. Yeah. Better get that. Buff up those.
Yeah. Once you were done crying, you like sniffed and you were like, there'll be no more. You're not getting any more shoes.
No. So. Hope you can squeeze into last year. Pinch toes.
Yep. You're not getting shoes.
That's it.
Even I think he did, but the first ones were really nice. The second ones were like, say he bought them from Nordstrom's the first time, they were from Payless the next time. Like there was
what he deserved because he didn't appreciate the Nordstrom's one, so that's it. It only came around one time. That was it.
Yeah.
And he was blessed because his great grandmother did it, and so there would be no more, and there was no more. Steve Madden, yes. Okay, good night, Dre. Dre
wow.
Going to sleep.
She said she's going to try in the morning, but to get there, like, her Uber cost her $28 each way. That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, and my poop jellies. I had to leave my jellies.
And
we do have an issue with shoes.
We do. Yeah, and I left mine willingly, like I wanted to.
Good night, Dre Richards.
The time I stepped into, I kindly stepped out of my shoes. I made the rules, so I definitely abided by it. I was very glad to step out of them shoes and left them right there and drove home barefoot. Very difficult to drive with no shoes on, but I did it because those shoes were not coming with me. Yeah, that's That's terrible. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And what time is it? Where do you live? What time is it now? Because it's 11 here. So are you on the East Coast or West Coast? Because I would start like touching base with that store now.
Good night, Karen Reeves.
Thank you, Domino Effect. Have a good Father's Day to all your spouses. All your spouses. I did. I called.
Oh, good.
Okay. Are they aware? Are they looking? Are they gonna own it? Remember the time we told the story about Taylor losing her paycheck?
Yeah.
And that I in the store stood by it.
They sure did.
Yeah, I said that girl worked all week long, and it's a horrible thing. I always go in admitting it's a horrible, horrible thing that's happened here, but it's going to have to be remedied, and y'all can afford to remedy it more than we can. Okay, so Cheryl, they can afford to remedy that problem much more than you can. So say, I know it's a horrible thing that's happened. It's a tragedy, but yet still.
She said they'll see her in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see me in the morning. Yeah.
So Rachel Berry said, did we get our Curl Fest tickets? No, we didn't. We're going to get the general admission ones. We didn't get the ones with the swag bags and all of that. We don't want a swag bag.
Like, we got enough swag bags.
Yeah.
Around, yeah.
And they say, like, you either go to Curl Fest to see people or you go to Curl Fest to shop. Like, it's kind of hard to do both because when you're going there to shop, you're basically just standing in lines all day. It's just lines and lines and lines and lines. But I think it's more fun if you're just going to, like, enjoy the environment and, like, the activities and stuff that are going on. But if it's hard to get to the tables, like, you're standing in line. There's so many people. There was so many people last year. I can't imagine how many people there are going to be this year. There were so many people last year.
Are we going to keep our highlights, or will we be trying a new color in the future?
I'm keeping my highlights for now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going red again one day.
No, that was too hard to get out. That was like that was just endless, and I couldn't. And then because it turned so dark so quickly, I got it. It was beautiful burgundy initially, and within about a month, it turned a black. Like, and I didn't realize at the time that every night I was doing that castor oil challenge, and I did not know that I was pulling that color out. I didn't see it in the water. I didn't see it going down the drains, but I was doing that, and so I got them, I think maybe in November. And by New Year's Eve, there was a picture of me and my hair is jet black. And I'm like, what happened to the beautiful burgundy? It wasn't like a red, it was like this really rich burgundy. And, but it was the hardest thing to kind of get over, to get past, to go back with the highlights.
Guys,
So.
you know how we say in our videos, like when people ask what's wrong and like you're holding on, and like it's like don't ask what's wrong because now something's actually wrong. You know something was wrong before. So everyone keeps saying I'm looking sleepy, and I totally 150% am. I'm so sleepy over here, but I'm holding on, like I'm trying over here. So yes, my eyelids are very heavy. I am trying. So I'm trying. Should I like tape them up?
I was bleeding my color. I was. Okay.
This is me keeping my eyes open.
Yeah.
Right
Toothpicks.
now. Toothpicks.
Okay, I'm finally here. Okay, a living doll. Let's see, how do you pronounce that? Giaru. That's a new one. Yes, we're all gonna pray for Cheryl because, yeah, that's what products were in the bag.
I didn't have time to get an apple, Miss SCT, so I got Junior Mints and Twizzlers, but I'm sick of them. I'm sick of candy.
Lean on that huge bear.
Wait.
No compassion.
I don't eat a Twizzler. I'm thinking about going to get more juice and some more water.
Gairu? Is it Guy? Phonetically spelled. Is it Guy?
I don't know. Do you guys mind if I just fall asleep here?
Yes, we do.
And you just take over.
And
Let
your
if
eyes.
anything interesting happens.
I'll have to see Tay those off live. Okay, they tuned in. Kenny makes me tired. And the sugar should be waking you up. Yeah, okay, Gairu. Okay, yes. Blocked here.
Drink a Coke,
diner.
it will
Or is
wake you
not
up.
24
Oh,
hours?
really? I'll have to have one for next week. I didn't know that.
Diner, yeah. No, we have 24-hour diner. Drink a Coke.
We
it will
have
wake
Puerto
you
Rican
up.
food in the refrigerator.
Yeah, we do. To on the farmers market. Take you. What's WF? I think.
Whole Foods?
Oh, the farmers market. That's easy. Okay, living doll. That's easier. Okay. Cranberry juice is nice.
It's an Oh Bad and Bougie after
What
special.
do you want?
Oh, there's like a little gnat here.
No, Lori, take over story time, right? All my sound effects and props. Like we were getting out the car today, and I'm like, I have to have the glasses because when I explained the story about you and the glasses, we have to be able to show.
Yeah, and you always have to have props. Like
Mhm.
we're in the middle of filming our product stash video, and you were like, I need a pointer. I'm like, you don't need a pointer.
I know. I did need a pro, and I couldn't find one. I was looking for a yardstick. I couldn't find it. I was looking for the turkey baster. I couldn't find it. So I ended up getting a makeup brush. And I'm like, now if you turn your attention over here, I needed the pointer. And you were sick of me in that pointer.
I was supposed to give you the pointer.
Mm-hmm. So call me Ms. SCT. I know. I feel like you two are my
We
friends
totally
from watching
do.
these
I
live
tried to
streams.
call you by your name, Miss SCT, but I can't. You're Miss SCT.
I know. Prop girl. I told him a prop girl. I always need the props. And my son, my oldest son, said that he said you are like no liar. He said you give so much detail. He said liars don't give details. He said you tell the story over and over the same way. And he said and the minute details that you give, people that lie always have a lot of pauses, like they have fillers. He said but you start on a thread, you don't end. And he said and the minute details. He said people can't make this stuff up or you tell it. So between me and somebody else, you can always tell who's telling the truth because. I said, I don't have to add to anything. I said, I just speak the truth. You know, you can't make some of this stuff up. So.
Yeah, we totally do. Leslie LeBron, we call you Leslie LeBron. We say people's whole governments. We just say the name that we see, Leslie LeBron. Now, she can't be Leslie. She has to be Leslie LeBron.
I know, we do always seem to have Puerto Rican food.
We do.
We really do. Is it like the Friday thing? Like,
I don't know. I asked you today, though. I was like, this can't be good. Like, this can't be healthy. I'm like, eating fried pork.
I said it's rice.
And fried pork.
I said
All the time.
beans, and I said in a little meat. I didn't see the problem. How was my castor oil challenge? It absolutely did work. Yes, it did. I read about it. I heard about it. I tried it. I would say the first time I was so consistent with it every single night, as they say, that the Lord said, I literally put it in my head. Put it scalp, separate scalp, put it here scalp. And I didn't even realize like how consistent and how on point I was with it. But like within maybe a month or so, one morning I was getting ready for church and my hair was just so big and thick. Like my hair grows in density, yours grows more in length.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't do a thing with this stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so thick. And you're like, you and all that castor oil.
Mm-hmm.
So it really did work. Now when I tried to do it, I said if it worked once, it might work, more. But I think when things like that happen, I think they work like that one time very well, and then after that, it might lose its, as I say, efficacy. So the very first time I was very consistent and it worked perfectly, and it was a 3-month challenge. I started in February, but the whole month of February, March, and April, and it absolutely worked. But when I returned to it, it never really did it.
Good night, Karen Spearman. She has to go. Her family's upset. She's not giving them attention. That would be me. I'm like, Ma, who are you watching on YouTube? Like, can you spend time with me? She's Cheryl Singleton said, I've never heard anyone say Puerto Rican food before MADCURLS. We just say Spanish food.
Because I make that distinction because there's Mexican, and I don't want the Mexican. I like the Puerto Rican food, and there's and I get so excited when I see a Puerto Rican restaurant because there's definitely
a difference. There's a difference. Yeah, there is.
So I know. I guess people just call it Spanish food. Okay.
Leslie LeBron says her friends and family just call her Les. I've been noticing some people on here call me Tay. They just shorten my name, call me Tay. I don't mind that. I don't mind being called Tay. When people call me Taylor, out in the real world, they just start off calling me Taylor. It makes me feel weird. I'm like, even though that's my name, but most of the time people call me Tay or Tay Tay. So when they say Taylor, I'm just like, are you mad at me? Nobody calls me Taylor.
I should also say Puerto Rican food could be slightly different from Cuban or Dominican, and absolutely, because when I lived in California, they didn't have Puerto Rican food. They had Mexican food, but they absolutely did not have.
Yeah, no,
Puerto
it tastes
Rican
different.
Food.
Puerto Rican food is definitely different than Cuban food.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican food. Yeah, I love Cuban food though. Cuban food is good.
It's almost like I would say soul food. You know when you have family members that really know how to cook soul food, or then you can go get a Swanson's TV dinner. You can still get fried chicken, but it's not going to taste like the way soul food is made. you know, when you make collard greens and you put that salt pork in it. You know, you can get some at the store. Remember one time you wanted to get a can of collard greens? I'm like, don't you dare.
I really had
Don't
a taste
you
for
dare.
collard greens, and the only time I get them is when you make them during Thanksgiving. And so we were in Stop and Shop, and I saw a can of collard greens, and I was like, collard greens. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, they're not going to taste the same. You just have to have that gift almost to know how to cook soul food. So Puerto Ricans know how to cook that food, and it's just different.
Yeah. Domino effect. You can call me TaylorAnne. I know a lot of people out here call me TaylorAnne. That's what we come out here saying. You know, my name is TaylorAnne and you're LoriAnne. But people call me TaylorAnne. They call me Taylor. They call me Tay. They call me Tay Tay. I answer to all of those.
Yeah, and I'm basically Lori. Where did we get the TaylorAnne and the LoriAnne thing at? This is more tea for live. Like we really. I'm not like in the world.
Well, because my name on social media was always TaylorAnne.
Okay, and then when
it used to be something else when I was in high school, and then I changed it to TaylorAnne because I thought it sounded more mature. So like in high school, I changed my social media names to TaylorAnne, and then that was that. And then you wanted to come on social media being the law, like LoriAnne, and then like our last name, and I was like, no, we're not gonna be TaylorAnne and the law. I'm like, it's gonna be
like
TaylorAnne.
my initials.
Yeah, it's gonna be TaylorAnne. I'm like, it's LoriAnne, and then we just did TaylorAnne and LoriAnne. I don't know why I chose your name, but I did.
I know you did.
Also bossy. You want to be the law, and I'm
Yeah.
like, no, we're not being the law. I was like, we're not doing that.
I think
we're
that's
not gonna have
much better.
We're not gonna have TaylorAnne and the law.
I don't know
Like,
why. That would
no.
be so much better.
Now that I think about it, it does. But no, you're LoriAnne, and I'm TaylorAnne. But yeah, the Anne, like Taylor's my name, and then my Anne is my middle name, and we just stick them together, like it's our full name. But yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, very rarely. Nobody ever calls me LoriAnne. I'm Lori.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Dan does.
When she's mad.
When she's mad, say LoriAnne.
My mother. Yeah, but no, I'm Lori. I answer. Like somebody calls me Lori. They know me. Like I turn around. But LoriAnne and TaylorAnne. Like one time we were with Daddy. We were in the hospital. Somebody was like, "Oh my God, you know it's TaylorAnne and her mom."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, it's TaylorAnne.
Yeah, they're like, it's
They're
TaylorAnne.
like, oh my gosh, it's TaylorAnne. I'm like, it's TaylorAnne. Remember the time I called a company and I said, hi, it's TaylorAnne's mother.
Yeah. Basically, you're like, yeah, that was what you're like, you know, it's TaylorAnne's mother. Like,
Why do I have to call the company?
I don't know, you're always calling the companies for something.
Or the brand.
They do Fugazi.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, you know, it's TaylorAnne. I'm like, yeah, well, it's TaylorAnne's mother.
Oh my God.
New Orleans is amazing. Closest I've ever been is Disney in the little place that they have.
In
have
California?
Like the whole, yeah, they make that little New Orleans.
I
place
really
with the
want to
food.
try gumbo.
Yeah.
Like that's what we need a Q&A. I know. We're gonna do it when we get closer to 10K or we hit 10K. We're gonna open it completely up and for questions, whatever you guys want to know.
I know. I guess because like people don't know that. Like, yeah, I'm Lori and you're Taylor. Or I call you Tay. I always call you Tay.
You call me Tay. I call her Moo.
Yeah, you do call me Moo.
I call her Moo. That's the name of my phone, Moo.
Like,
Like,
when the phone rings and I see, does a cow come up or does a horse come up?
no, none of those comes up. What comes up is a church and praying hands and a Bible.
Okay.
Those are your emojis, because, like, you always have a Bible with you, so that, like...
Yeah, Moo.
So, but I call you Moo.
Yeah.
I call you Moo, or I call you Ma, and I hold it out really long and go, Ma,
Yeah.
man.
And my oldest son calls me Madam. Never one time ever has he ever called me Mommy, Ma, Mom, Mayor, nothing. He calls me Madam. And I'm like, in public, it must sound absolutely nuts. Like I am some tyrant.
He calls you Madam, or he calls you Master.
Yeah, he
and
does.
Like,
And I answer to him because he's just so upright, so straight. Like
Yeah.
the military is like the perfect place for him because that's just his way of thinking. Wi-Fi is like his own brand, okay? But like Spencer is just so he would call me Master. He would call me Madam.
Yeah.
And like he'll say I'm like Happy Birthday Master or Happy Birthday or Happy
but
Mother's
like
Day
it's
Madam.
like all in love, not like, you know, you're my master. Like it's not
Yeah.
like that. Like he just calls you Master. Like
Yeah.
I don't, and then Master or Madam, whatever
Yeah.
mood he's
Or
in.
he
Like,
would say my lord, but not like capital L, of course. It's like lowercase. And I'm like, Spencer, don't call me that in person. Like people must think I'm some tyrant or something, but those are like pet names. And I guess it's just because like I rule with an iron fist. Like I'm like no nonsense. And he respects it. So he just, yes. Then he always like backside of he goes, this is the way you do it. He bows down backside. I'm like, Spencer, can you stop with the nonsense? You know, but
and someone said, why do I call you Moo? I don't know where Moo came from, but I call you Moo. We have weird names. Like I call my older brother, I call him Mem, and he calls me Moke. Like I don't know where the names came from. I really don't know. I call my dad Padre. Like we're not Spanish at all, and I call him Padre.
And I call Adam Addy.
Yeah, we
Call him
name.
Addy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was from day one. Like Adam, we say now because we're on
But we
live,
always call him Addy.
But he's always Addy. I've never called him Adam. He's just Addy.
Called my father JB. My dad calls me BA, Benedict Arnold.
Yeah. I know.
When I do something to him, he's like BA when I'm not on his side or something.
I call my dad Papa. Okay. I call my grandfather. He was Papa.
She said lowercase, LOL. She go, you guys don't speak Spanish. No, we're not Spanish. No, we don't speak it. Not that only Spanish people speak Spanish, but
Puerto Rican once upon a time. I know people always think that we're Hispanic.
yeah,
or
when we're
Puerto
out there
Rican.
like mommy, mommy, or always like no mommy, no mommy.
No, mommy. No, they're
No.
like, yes, no, like mommy. I'm like, no, seriously. I said, I don't speak a lick of Spanish.
No
like,
mommy,
I really
no mommy.
don't. Yeah, because I used to live in Norwalk, and there was like a part. We lived actually in South Norwalk, and you'd go to this corner store, and it was owned by Puerto Ricans. And every time we would go in there, mommy, and I'm like, no, mommy, because I don't speak Spanish, and they just didn't believe it. They really didn't believe it. They really thought I was denying.
I wish I could though. I really wish I could have picked up Spanish. I took it forever in high school. I had to take it for 3 semesters in college, and I think the only way you can learn a different language is if you spend some time in that country and you speak it every day to people. I was only speaking it in the classroom like twice a week, so I had no one to actually like speak Spanish to really cultivate that. But I wish I could learn.
That's what I read someplace the other day about children that are born to Hispanic parents are not being taught Spanish
Lo
now
siento.
because they're is there any like truth to that where they're going into daycare and they're being forced to learn English and they're not learning like their native language? They don't know how to speak Spanish, and they're growing up like to be like say Adam's age now and don't know Spanish, yet their parents both speak fluent Spanish, but they don't know how to speak because they were never taught in their home.
I feel like it's so much better to be bilingual now.
I
Like, you're so
know.
much more likely to get a job over someone who
Yeah.
not bilingual, especially if you can speak Spanish, which is like another like main language in the United States. If you're bilingual fluently,
I love listening
that's
to
such
it.
a plus.
We were just like in the Puerto Rican restaurant. It was such a different experience when we were. She's not on here tonight either. Lady Jess. She came to visit in New York, and we met her at the Puerto Rican restaurant, and she just kind of knew how to maneuver around that restaurant far better than we ever
we did.
could.
We typically walk in and we're like pointing, we're like, no, that one right there, because we can't we don't speak Spanish, so we're trying to point at the different food we want, and like they speak English too, but mostly Spanish. They probably understand us better if we were speaking Spanish to them, and so we're like pointing and different things. But Lady Jess walked in and she speaks Spanish, so she was off and running, and it was a whole different experience in the restaurant with her.
I know. I was like,
funny.
oh my god, I just like love to hear it, and we just got so many extra benefits.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
I know. We went in there today and we saw like some fried something there, and I was like, I wish she was here so she could explain what this is and tell them how much we want. And I'm like, it's not even worth it. I'm like, it's gonna be too much. Like,
Right.
they're not gonna understand. I'm like, forget it. But yeah. I wish we could do it.
I know. I took Spanish for 4 years in high school. Took it for 2 in college. Took French 4 years in high school. 2 in college. I can't speak a lick of anything. Some things will come back to me.
Yeah.
Like the other day when the lady Jess is here, I said un poquito, but then her
We know a couple words.
said
Yeah.
something un pequeño. I'm like, what's that? Like I thought poquito meant small. I'm like, and she's like I guess that's even smaller, maybe.
Yeah.
Poquito, or it was like
Okay.
a,
Yeah. It was something different. And I think it's almost like the English language where we say things like a couple different ways.
Yes.
So like there's small, there's tiny, there's a couple different ways to say it. So
Yes.
this like poquito and pequeño, like they both mean small, like a little bit. It's just different ways to say it.
But I still would never trade in the fact that I speak English, because I think English is the hardest language to learn, and I credit anyone that does not grow up speaking English and has to learn it, because just some of the craziness of the English language, like the homophones or the homonyms or something like blue, and blue, those kinds of things. Red, who learns that? That's so hard. You barely can understand the red, the color red, and then you have to understand that red is the past tense of read, and it's just like
It's like
so
different
many.
contexts, different things.
Yeah.
It's a lot there, and there.
Yeah.
Like-
And then to be able to, like right now, like we said, yeah, or sometimes British people will come over and they'll say that we always say hi, like Americans always hi, and they're like hello, and just, it's like the slang of like the English language, and we know it all because we speak English.
Mhm.
I think it's very hard to learn it. And when you hear people that learn English, it's so properly spoken, nowhere near the way we speak it, because we have spoken for years. Look at me right now and say we have spoken. You know, like what is that?
We have spoken it for years.
But we just know how to speak it. But I think it's the hardest language probably to learn because of all the crazy rules and things.
There's a gnat that I really want.
I know. I know.
He just keeps flying around.
It's driving me crazy.
It's driving me nuts.
There's a gnat.
He's gonna come to his demise very soon. There he is.
I have to take intermediate Spanish next year. Me, poquito. What did you just say, Samantha? Habla español. Okay, let me see. I speak Spanish very little, right? It's difficult to learn. Oh my God. Jaxenia showed up. She's so late.
Sit all the way in the back.
Like you're going to be so in the back, you're not even going to be seen. There's a lesson to be learned here. See? Yes. Okay. I'm going to tell my daughter the same. She took Spanish in high school 4 years. Now she's going on her junior year in college and wants to be an RN. She would make an awesome money by the way her name is Taylor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she would, cause especially if she could speak both.
Yeah. And it would really help her on the job because, you know, for people who come in who only speak Spanish and stuff, I think it's so beneficial. Look at Rosetta Stone. I still feel like you have to spend time in the country and speak it every day fluently with somebody who speaks Spanish or whatever language you want to learn.
Yeah. And I guess different countries are more forgiving than others. I wish the woman that was on earlier, Sophie, was on here because I heard, and it kind of somewhat experienced, but this was, don't forget, like 20 some odd years ago when we went to Paris. Like they just will give you no attention. Like you are there, you better speak the language. They're not going to entertain you speaking English and not learning. It's almost like an insult. Like you come to their country, you better learn how to communicate with them. So here I am flipping through the book, but to me French is very hard to speak. But just to try to order like a little ham and cheese sandwich, which was basically the extent of my French. But they expect you to know something, at least try, make an effort. Is that true? Does anybody know?
Have you been to Europe?
You're a rock, like the Flintstones would say. I'm from Seattle. I finally made it to live. Love you, ladies.
Love
she raises
it.
the church
With
finger.
the church finger.
Yes. Step to the back.
Just keep the finger up as you walk. Just duck your head.
Excuse me as you walk by the aisle.
Walk to the back.
Make a spectacle of yourself. 80% Spanish speaking only patient, and I learned so much so quickly. Exactly, because she listened to the interpreters as they were translating. I think that's the way to learn it.
She said having a seat in the back.
How do people know that they have to have a seat in the back?
Right.
Like have they listened in on the live? Like, how do they know that when you come in late, you have to
go to the back
and keep a very low profile? I speak sarcasm fluently. Yes, I believe it. Popular Mexican part of the city. I learn. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Samantha Ivy said she understands French more than she does Spanish.
Wow. Okay. Saturday morning because of the time difference.
Where are you from?
Oh, so she hears us lecturing people, telling them to take a seat in the back.
That's your thing. You lecture people.
And I'm the mean one.
You're the mean one.
All of that, we watch some of the same videos. I know everybody feels like they know each other because we're always on here, like the same group of folks, all the late stayers. All the parties.
Although there's 84 people watching right now, we have like the same people commenting. So there's some people that just watch.
I know. Come out of hiding.
I know. If you've never commented before, say hi. There's 84 people watching.
I know. And there's like what, maybe a handful. Like
oh, now it's 82. See, people get nervous calling them out. Okay. Never mind. You can stay in silence. It's okay.
Right. Yeah. Remember I said today I was gonna tell people that we got a piece of equipment that don't creep because we see you. You don't know, but we see everybody that's creeping. And Dylan, I don't say that. I'm like, come out of hiding. We want to see who all these numbers are. Like we see the same people. Like make yourself known. We don't bite. Well, Taylor does, but I don't. Some are just spies.
She said they ran out. Yeah, the numbers when everyone's leaving. Okay.
Wow, dropped by 5.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Never
you're
mind.
mean.
Right, JK. I'm kidding.
I took French. I'm learning Spanish.
Denise Rivera said, I'll say a quick hello. Hi.
Welcome. Be a part of the party.
We just want to say hi.
Contribute to the conversation. You said it couldn't say conversate. You said there was no
Converse.
such thing.
Yeah, even though people came for me, they were like, well, MADCURLS, actually, it's in the dictionary.
They said they had to put it in the dictionary because people like myself were saying conversate, and there was no such thing, so they made it a thing. Right?
Yeah.
See? Samantha said, hey, Denise. Welcome. And see, we're so friendly. Everybody just welcoming people.
It's almost our birthday month, July.
Okay, there's more. Who else is out there? I know we have one more that we say in church. I know we have one more.
I know we have one more.
I know we have one more.
One more person wants to just say hi.
All right, one more person. We're going to keep the mics open a little bit longer.
We'll keep the altar open.
All right,
one
one
more
more
person.
Just come forward. Let's see. Ari said, hey, Denise. I hate conversation.
Our birthday's July 17th. Pam Taylor. Yeah. She said it's almost our birthday month. Her birthday's July 6th.
That's my husband's birthday.
Yeah, my dad's birthday.
Oh.
Like just a week or so after Father's Day. I'm like, didn't we just celebrate?
Right.
Like, you want
And
more
like
celebration?
the worst months are, that's a horrible thing to say, but like the brokest month are like that June, July time period, because the birthdays are just non-stop. Like, stop. Like, stop aging, stop growing. We don't want to celebrate. But yeah, just.
Oh, we have another one. There's Clara O'Roy. She's like, hi, just listening in the back row. Okay.
Wait, that name, that was earlier, right?
Okay. So.
We gave her no attention. We didn't acknowledge her, so maybe she hid because you weren't nice.
What do you mean? We have another one. JYE says hey. Hey. Oh, people are saying hi. We just want a hi.
Oh. Come out of darkness and into the marvelous light. Come over to this side of the pool.
Look at her, Manny Young. I'm in the back row too. LOL.
All right. I love it.
We're meeting people in the back row. Look at living
y'all
the life.
Welcome. All of us that have been here, y'all welcome the new folks.
Living the life. There he said he's says hello.
Hi.
Alexis Bell.
Hi.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's so funny.
That's so. Okay, Bethel. Okay, that's new. Is it Cassetti? Hi, love you guys.
Hi.
Did we pronounce the last name right? Phonetically spell it so we get it right.
Oh,
Okay,
we
all right.
have some.
All right, so now you've got 1123.
Looks like we have some
Wow.
Chinese. I'm gonna assume.
Is it Chinese or is it Japanese?
But hello. I'll wave.
Wave's
universal, right?
Wave's universal. Deuces is that universal?
Deuces is universal. Oh Lord.
Okay.
Someone said konnichiwa.
Oh,
It's Japanese. Okay. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Jessie. 77. Man, y'all are drawing them out.
Samantha.
Wow, she said she was here from the beginning.
Samantha, you're gonna take a seat in the back row.
Um.
All right, this is amazing. So funny. All right, Clara said she was here from the beginning. All right.
We don't mind other languages. We just don't know how to speak them or read them. But if you throw some emojis in there, maybe we can figure it out.
Hello, back
She
row.
said I'm already in the back. It might be time to leave then. After I finish putting kids in the back, now I gotta kick them out.
I know. Like,
Call the security guard to come get them.
When my husband was at church, it's like, sometimes places can be like petty. They were all like fighting over a chair.
He said, just don't pass the
And
tray.
like you're new, and right? I know, and you're new, and so you basically don't get a chair. My husband's like, I'm so not getting a chair. I'm sitting in the parking lot. So I guess Samantha Ivy right now is in the parking lot. She's so far in the back.
Living like this is the very first time someone just shouted at me. Oh my god, we
I
love shout outs on this
I
channel.
know, that's what we did. Like, if you show up on time, which people that are being punished, they have to go to the back because they didn't show up on time. If you show up on time, we shout everybody out.
They
When
said
we come on at 8.
the people in the back row woke me up. I came to life.
Not the tray.
Not the tray.
Yeah. And then they say unfold your money. Like when you want to scrunch up the money so people don't see like you're putting in a dollar. Or, like unfold the dollar bills. They want to see what you're putting in. Okay. And one church don't drop any coins because we can hear the noise. We want to hear paper.
Yeah, they have like plastic buckets where you can hear all the change in it. Don't do change. Casilda Harrison.
Hello. Casilda, she's been here before.
Oh,
right?
love from the Philippines. Wow.
Okay.
Hi to everyone in the back row. Cool.
Hi.
Thanks for the people who came forward.
Yeah.
We just wanted a few.
Right.
Say hi. Feel free at any point to jump in and say you're sitting in the back. You're sitting in the balcony seats.
Okay. Oh, I'm a Hungarian from California. Okay. What part of California? You were born in California.
I was.
20 different trains at that.
So they want quiet money, not the noisy kind.
And they say it. They are not ashamed to say it.
They're not ashamed.
And then the part about unfold your dollar bill.
That's me though. When I would like the offering, like I would have the one so quaint, I would like stick it all the way in the bucket and like
No,
just drop
unfold
it in.
They say it makes it easier to count in the end. No, they want to embarrass you in the beginning.
I don't
envelope
look the
in the
deacons in the
basket.
eye. I just drop it in. Just don't look.
Oh,
It's
I used to
morning
try
here.
to
I'm
take the
shooketh.
money. My mom was always
It's
embarrassed.
night here. It's almost midnight here.
Because it's kind of jingles, but rather the kind that folds exactly.
Can I drop my envelope in the basket? Oh yeah, they love envelopes. Envelopes are for tithers.
But what if people
Right.
drop empty envelopes?
I know. Who does that?
Right? I bet you people do because they're embarrassed that they don't have anything to put in. So they sometimes they say if you don't tap,
Sonia Neal says I help usher, so I see all.
they say tap the table.
Tap
that
it,
way
no.
they say everybody get up, okay? Because don't like let people go by you. Everybody get up whether you have anything to put in or not, and they say tap the table. That way you'll be blessed because maybe this week you don't have something to put in, but maybe next week you will.
I never
So-
did that. I never went to tap the table. I think that's so embarrassing. To go by and just tap it, like it's almost like a joke, like a slap in the face kind of like. That's how I felt. Like I never wanted to go by. If I didn't have anything to put in, I'm sitting down. Like I'm not walking just to walk and tap the table. Like I think that's so weird. I don't know. But that's just me though. I never want to just tap the table.
Empty envelopes. Yeah, Jesus sees you. Yeah, the empty envelope. But I bet you. I think everything's probably done everywhere. There's nothing new that's being invented.
Melanie
President.
Chavez says I don't know what I'll do. She has to start working Friday nights. She'll miss live.
Oh well, we always
Pop up.
we record. Yeah,
Well, we record. We play, but there's something like there's one thing to watch the playback, but there's something like
to be a part,
different to
right?
like be able to comment during.
Yeah, but we popped up Wednesday night because we just did like why did we pop up Wednesday night? Because I was the friend that never goes to
Because
sleep.
you're the friend that never goes to sleep.
Mhm. I'm like, okay, now what are we gonna do? I'm like, I know, let's go live. You're like, are you serious? I'm like, I'm dead serious.
Clara's from LA. It's the best part.
Yeah.
I wish I lived in Santa Monica. I really do.
I went in the live chat.
I'm looking at myself right here. My hair looks good today.
Oh, don't we love ourselves? Let's not break our arm
Like, there's-
patting ourselves
There's
on the
like
back.
some inches. Like it's longer today.
Mm-hmm.
And it was that Jessie Curl really did that thing. I'm just saying.
I want to make a record 8 hours. You're gonna be making that record by yourself,
Right? Listen, 8 hours.
Yeah. What was that about? I missed Wednesday. I know what was. I don't know. We just like I always say, I come like a thief in the night. Like I don't know. Because we did come last Friday, and I had to pay our
Thank you,
debts.
Samantha Ivy. She said my hair looks good, girl. She
I thought she was breaking her arm, patting us up on the back. Don't we love ourselves? I felt like we had to pay our debt to society because, like, I felt bad, like we weren't there last Friday. And I said, even though I knew we were going to be here tonight, I just said, like, let's just pop up. I said that, like that saying you always say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And that's what you said. You
I
said,
think I said, yeah, you gotta stay ready.
so you got to get ready. People are like, I'm ready, I'm ready. I mean, like so many people came flooding in. That was funny.
Yeah, they did. It doesn't say elongate. It just says that it what does it say? It says it doesn't say elongate, but it says it protects from humidity and the elements and stuff like that. So I don't know. It definitely gives me curl definition, but not like a crazy amount because my hair is definitely longer. When I use it with the rockin' ringlets, it's definitely shorter. But I used it as a one and done today. The Spiralicious gel, the Jessie Curl Spiralicious gel.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely.
Look at living the life. She came out of the back row and just mingling with all the folk.
I came here because my parents are fighting and I have no one to talk to.
Who said that?
Living the life.
Oh.
Okay, well you have us. Maybe I guess like that's like the highest compliment of your hair because they saw, when you were going through that that damage period. That was a scary time. So it's definitely on the mend now.
LoriAnne after hours.
Friday night, that's why I usually miss the first hour, so I watch while I'm getting ready.
Yeah, Samantha Ivy. I know I forgot to mention it in the video, but the Jessie Curl does do the free samples. but I feel like it's not enough. And she said it wasn't enough for her hair, but it's like one little package. Like,
what wasn't enough?
the Jesse's Curl, they will send you free samples of the products, and they send you literally like a package.
Yeah,
Like,
you can't try anything like Curl Junkie. They have those packets, or they were testing a new product and they sent me a plastic container.
there's no glycerin in it. Nope.
Of that, okay, and it opened up, and so I got barely any of it. It was nothing to test. Trinity Kaplan, with that new name, a mix of Argentinian and Cuban, and then European. I'm from Texas. I'm really light skinned though, so I never really get counted. And but love watching you too. You all are beautiful. Okay, that's a lot of information. Welcome. It elongates. Oh my, that was my ice. I know, me and my noises tonight. I know she's having a fit over here. I can't help it that she's got issues.
Name says, glad you rock your curls. So many people tell me to cut mine. Don't cut them, girl, if you don't want to. Or guy. It says name. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know what you are, but don't cut them if you don't want to.
I was way up there.
Living the life. Who's your favorite singers? Who's your favorite singers? You tell us first. Who's your favorite singers?
I hate that kind of an answer.
Okay. Who's your favorite singer?
I like gospel singers.
All right. Sure.
I like. I have to go through my playlist. I like the song. I can't
Some
remember the
good
name.
gospel singers.
I do.
Are there any other singers you like?
Of course I do. But I like soundtracks. I like I could sing me some Mean Grease music.
Let's be honest, MADCURLS After Hours, we've been karaokeing to Grease for like the past 3 weeks. Every time we get in the car, we put on the Grease soundtrack.
Okay, we stop being fake.
Right? That's why I turned to you. I was like,
but I'm not being fake. You know I do love.
no,
gospel
you do.
music.
You totally
Yeah,
do.
I
You totally do. But that, for the fact that was your first answer, that was funny.
A lie.
I love a lie.
Yeah, no.
No, but you totally listen to gospel music, of course, on Sundays.
Yeah.
No, we stop. We listen to it other times besides Sundays, but just the fact that was your first answer, that was so funny.
Yeah, my favorite of all time.
Tampa Man. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Take Me to the King.
Yes.
That's the only song I know by her.
Which is one of my favorite movies. I know. I just bought it on Amazon. Haven't watched it yet, but I just want it in my movie stash. And love Staying Alive. We love that soundtrack too.
Oh, name is a guy. Okay, guy. Don't cut your hair if you don't want to. Rock your hair. Oh, Celine Dion. Oh, I
Yeah.
love Celine Dion.
Yeah.
I could do Celine Dion.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Denisha Best are my favorites are Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Babyface, Aaliyah,
Okay.
Grease.
JB says good night. All fading here. Okay. Good
Good
night.
night. Prince,
Jill,
Whitney,
they're
Beyonce.
I got you. Yeah, they're multiplying.
Oh, okay. What we're not gonna do is karaoke.
I'm not allowed. Wow, I can't even sing.
What we're
now.
not gonna do is sing.
In my own dining room.
What
for
we're
goodness
not
sakes.
gonna do is sing.
Because I got talent, and she wanted me to.
Carol Smith said
you.
Judy Garland. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I can do Judy Garland.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
That's not the only song she ever did.
It's one of them, right?
Oh dear. I was getting ready to start singing Moon Over Miami, but that's Betty Grable. The Moon Over Miami song is Betty
Yes.
Grable, not
Yeah.
Judy Garland. No, she's not singing. She cannot sing. There'll be
Yes, I do have talent.
there'll be no singing
I
tonight.
do. I do have untapped talent.
There will be none of
Yeah,
that.
she's trying to hide my greatness, guys.
There will be none of that.
Sade is one of my faves. Okay, yes.
Learn, you better shape up.
Okay. Aaliyah. John B.
But yeah, I'm more of a soundtrack person too. I love soundtracks. Or Usher. I always said Usher is the only person I would want to see in concert is Usher. Usher Raymond. I can't get past his Confessions album.
I can't get past him either because what was the story behind Confessions? Like that whole when it came out, we just moved up here.
Mm-hmm.
The group of folks next door. What was that? The girl's old or something with that.
I don't know, but
did you take it? Did you take hers? Like what happened with that CD? That Usher's, that Confessions.
She stole my Usher CD.
Or did you take hers?
No, she stole mine because then
Okay.
remember we couldn't find it and then it ended up in the car on the front seat.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were like, make her feel important or something. You were like, ask her to help you find it or whatever, and you invited her over, basically starts lunch, and you were like, we just can't find the CD and this and
And
that.
you're really good at finding things. I know you're
Yep.
going to be able to help us, and all of a sudden it magically
we knew she
appeared.
stole it. She stole my Usher CD.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know all Usher songs are about cheating. Something wrong with him.
Oh, The Preacher's Wife, yes.
That album is fire.
Oh my gosh, what's that song that I like? The Lord is My Shepherd. Yeah, love that one. What are your favorite pets?
My chipmunk friend in the yard, Chip.
A teacup puppy. I know, just a little puppy.
Oh my god, if we had one, it'd be
But
a
not
wrap.
not much more than a teacup puppy. I'm not an animal person at all.
What's your favorite song from Confessions? Definitely the Confession songs. Don't Let Burn come on when I'm in the shower. If Usher Burn comes on in the shower, I'm the most dramatic person ever with the water running and, you know, Let It Burn. Like, that is my song.
Really? I didn't do all that extra. And you're stopping me tonight from being great?
In the shower with the water running, I'm the most dramatic person when Burn comes on.
The Lord is My Shepherd. See, Carol Smith said that. Ooh, there's the horror say girls. The Lord is My Shepherd. Let me see. Who said Heat Wave? Okay, Shelly said Heat Wave. Somebody said Earth, Wind, and Fire. Where's that? We've gone way back now, old school. Barry White, that voice. Not to be compared. Well, I'm forever like coming up with these like, and then all of a sudden I'm just like going to Amazon, 99 cents, 99 cents, 99 cents. Always like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember that song.
Yes, Living the Life, The Greatest Showman. I'm obsessed with that right now. I'm obsessed with that whole album. Love it. Love the movie. It's such a good movie. I love it. And the album.
Love Bad Girl. Yes, this is deep voice. Is that Casilda? That's
Usher Raymond.
Barry White.
Bad Girls Usher.
No, we're talking about his voice. I thought Barry White.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I like BTS. They're
okay.
a Japanese group.
Okay.
BTS. Cardi B.
And you were sleeping one day, and I was like sitting there, like I always heard of her. But I never knew anything about her. I didn't know like she stemmed from like reality TV and all of that. And I watched her, and I was hysterical. Like she just keeps it real. It's just so funny. I'm like Taylor this. I said this is too funny. She was on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Yeah.
And that's her all the time, no matter what. Like she's just herself.
Yeah.
I like a little bit of Cardi B too.
And
like before she became famous, I had a friend in college. She was obsessed with Cardi B, and that's when she was on Love and Hip Hop. And like for me, like I wasn't a fan. I thought she was so annoying. I was like, I'm sick of Cardi B. And my friend loved all her mixtapes. She was always bumping Cardi B. And then her boyfriend got her tickets to see Cardi B back before when Cardi B was just on Love and Hip Hop. Like nobody was checking for Cardi B. And she came to a club like a couple towns up, and my friend's boyfriend got her tickets, and she was like, you know, we're gonna go see Cardi B. I never went because I was like, I don't want to be in the crowd with all the Cardi B fans. I'm like, I'm not into Cardi B like that at all. So she ended up just going with her boyfriend. But then Cardi B blew up, and she was like, I told you Cardi B was gonna blow up, but she loved Cardi B.
Okay, we go back old school. We heard about Cardi B. Okay, we got some
We're totally not going back old school.
We got Marvin Gaye here, Teddy Pendergrass. That's what I'm talking about. Minnie Riperton, yes. I'm getting ready to go back to the brother and sister. Just like today. Hold
on one second. K. Allen Smith, for Jessie Curl, the shipping is free on the 15th. So it's free today. There should be free shipping. There should be some type of code or something going on. It's free shipping every 15th of the month. And today is the 15th. You have 20 minutes to place an order if you're going to place one. But it's free shipping today.
Keith Sweat. Wow, we went way back.
Keith Sweat, is that Keith Sweat? Is that what songs did Keith Sweat sing? Is he the one that sang "Twist It"? And Nobody, was that Keith Sweat?
I just remember Keith Sweat from like high school, like
Who can love you like me?
Why did you get to sing?
I'm asking.
Ashford and Simpson. Okay. What did y'all do today?
They said yes, that's him. Okay.
Oh, you know more about him than I don't remember him from high school. What's way back when? What was the first thing he sung?
Yeah, okay.
See, just saw Keith Sweat in concert.
He's still in concert. All right, Keith Sweat sweating. Okay.
But I want to get back to Minnie Riperton.
She runs the coins.
I like it. That song that you hate. I always play in the car. Bobby McGee.
Bobby McGee.
Yeah.
She has like, you're so annoying. Because in the beginning of the song, it's something about like pulling a harpoon. And, like some songs, you like have like hand motions too. So you're just like in the beginning of the song, you're just like this, and I'm like, stop.
I was at hand motions. Yeah, and I remember one time we were at church, and I think we had like a couples night or something, and there was no ministry there, and so I guess the people in the group that didn't have like the guidance, like we like ran amok, and we were playing all secular music, like when you go to church, secular music, and I had my 15 minutes of fame. I sang the Bobby McGee song, knew all the words. People were singing Whitney Houston, like we just ran amok, and the next day they were like not having it. They're like, that will never happen again. Only Christian music. Like, what were you guys thinking last night? I don't know. I had the mic. I knew the words. I had the words come up on the screen. I had the motions. I love that song.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay, back down memory lane. Prince. Yeah, Michael Jackson. Oh yeah, definitely Michael Jackson.
Okay. I couldn't find a coupon code for Jesse's curl. I ordered on Naturally Curly on 15% discount, which was a little more than free shipping. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I don't know. Why don't you order me the big liter size of the Spiralicious?
Because I'm saving it for my own birthday present, girl.
Oh, okay. It's free shipping today.
Is it?
Yes.
Time is running out.
Okay.
Who are our favorite YouTubers? Janet Jackson. Okay, not Janet Jackson. But,
Janet?
Yeah, I'm just looking at
Like
names.
Janet Jackson's a YouTuber?
Definitely MADCURLS. No, we like we do drama channels.
We enjoy
love,
drama
yeah,
channels.
We seriously go and just watch all the gossip, all the dirty gossip. We just like the drama channels. We used to do beauty channels a lot, but
we watch makeup. Yeah.
yeah.
We didn't ever really watch hair channels on here.
Except like the OG, like I love Taryn Guy, even though she does dreads now, whatever. But I'll kind of go back and watch her old videos, and just kind of things that just pop up, like suggested videos that we'll watch.
Yeah.
But we have like a whole list of people that are there.
Mm-hmm.
I had to clean it up the other day. I'm like, why am I just like holding all these people? Like I never really go visit.
Yeah, you never watch.
Their page, but
one of my favorites who I watch all the time is Raven Elise. I love her vlogs with her daughter, Zaya. I love Raven Elise, her vlogs. Like, she really, like, I think that's what her niche is her vlogs. And it's so funny how people can really grow a channel and do stuff off of, like, vlogs and just watch their life. Like, she'll have an hour vlog, and I'm just watching her feed her daughter food and take her to school and shop in Target.
People like to see the simplicity
it.
of how people live. Like, people are just normal, regular people. I think that's the fun of live, because we're just like you see us like, doing our hair and all that, but when you're at live, you see us carrying on with Wi-Fi Adam. You see like just normal things happening. You see you eating a bag of Twizzlers. You know, me hoarding my M&Ms. Like, you see things that you wouldn't see normally on just like made up videos. You just see people being people, and I think that's the fun, because I like to watch real people. I like to watch like reality.
So can you do a collab with other curly hair YouTuber, please? Maybe in the future. We're not kind of ready to do any collabs yet, really.
Me being 50 and me being cautious and seeing just like a lot of stuff go down, I say one day they're flying high with integrity, and the next day they do something stupid, and then we get dragged out with it, and we had no parts of that. And I said, so we think somebody has a good reputation, and then all of a sudden something happens, and we're like, oh my gosh, we had no idea that person had such a good reputation, and we didn't know. So I like, who MADCURLS is. I like what we stand for. We don't cuss. Not that we're like holier than thou, but like we have like a decent reputation, and you got to be careful who you align yourself with. Mm-hmm. So I just say to be cautious right now. We only been on here for a year. We don't know people well enough to really collab. So
but maybe down the line.
Down the line, perhaps.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's Wi-Fi? Adam, upstairs Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Playing video games with friends, it sounds like.
Yes, what I always watch, y'all.
No fronts.
Like Drake. Okay. Minecraft. Do you guys know Minecraft? Probably Adam does. It sounds
you guys know
familiar.
Minecraft? Isn't that a book?
Oh,
the game called
the game.
Minecraft.
I've heard of that. Why have I heard of it? I don't know. Maybe you do FaceTime with up to 32 people? Really?
That's so cool.
Oh my gosh.
He said, I miss hearing him in the background. That was what we call a treat, I guess.
Or a punishment.
Or a punishment.
Each video. Oh, awesome. Flawless Butler, can you post a scripture from the Holy Bible in each video, please? That's awesome. Absolutely. With the Bible, so if you don't know Christ now, he ain't going to know you later on. So you got to step forward and be known. That's what Christians are proud to be. My interpretation of what that scripture says. But yeah, you have to, because they said later on you'll be like, Lord, Lord, and he'll be like, basically, you didn't know him then. So yeah, I'm all for that, putting scripture in at the end of a video. We're gonna have to do something, because we have been copyright striked over and over and over and over again this week. We didn't realize. You know that song,
the jazz song that we always use in our videos? No, they're coming for us.
He came for we did. It's instrumental, and we found it off of one of our drama channels ending, and I'm like, I love this. So we found out who he found it from, and so then we put it at the end of our, when we do all that posing and everything. And the guy the other day gave us one copyright strike, but we don't monetize our videos, so therefore there's no advertising in it. But he owns that song, and he's gonna start monetizing. He's gonna put advertisements in, perhaps, maybe. So if you see advertisements, there's no fault of ours. He owns that song, and he can monetize that video now. And we did not know. We have about 20-25 videos with that ending song. We have like 3 different variations that we always pose to in the end. And we put them all in our Mother's Day video. And you guys like, oh, all of our favorite songs we love. But there's one of them that this guy...
Neil said she heard on someone else's video. No, yeah, so we have when I edit the videos, I have like 4 different songs I choose from. I never really know which one I'm going to choose. I just pick one and slap it on. So we're not purposely changing our music. I just never know which one I'm going to pick. So yeah, we have a couple that I choose from when I edit the videos. So sometimes it might be that jazz one, it might be something else.
But now we're not going to be able to use that. So unless we have to find out what's your price, what do you want, like as if we have money to pay for it. But I said, even if somebody say if we wanted to monetize it, we're doing all the talking, we're doing all the demonstrating. He does have maybe 15 seconds at the end. Does he collect all the money on that video or something?
How does it work? I don't know, but he's going through our videos and copyrighting them all.
When we were on the way to the health club today, your phone kept ding, ding. You're like, he found another one, ding. Ding. I'm like, okay, he's just actually going down the list now. He's just he found every single one that song is on, and now it was more like a warning, I'm not gonna make you take it down. And
we don't monetize our videos because we get decent views, but you have to get millions to actually get some money from YouTube, even a couple of thousand, 30,000, you're getting 10 cents, you're not getting anything. So it's what's the point of having ads all through our videos at this point? There's no point. So I don't know why he's getting his 90s and a 90 not, because we're not these YouTubers with millions of subscribers.
Because not made that.
He created the song. Yeah.
Okay, so we have a greeting from Argentina, Ignacio Peralta. Greetings. It's what time is it there? Wow. Somebody commented on the homely bear.
Stop calling him that. You're hurting his feelings.
Samantha, you tell the story of that bear. I was talking about guys. Talking about he's quitting. Does he say that he's always quitting? What?
Oh, we missed that video.
Which one?
The one who's saying he's quitting.
Was it a video, or does he just say that?
She said I was talking about someone said that she had clickbait today.
I was talking about guys still talking about he's quitting. Oh yeah, tell were they did we say it the other night on live? But the things you should say after you're 30 that cracked me up the other day. The things that you should not do once you turn 30. You should not be doing these things posing in pictures with your middle finger, and, smoking weed
in pictures.
And
oh my god, it was all this list. It was stuff like we used to do back in high school, and it was just don't do that anymore. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I don't remember. It was a whole list of things that was just hilarious, or
when you go to the hospital, the emergency room, don't take your picture. Everybody gets an IV. That's not a big deal. You're not dying.
Don't keep posting I'm bored or my phone's dry.
Everybody doesn't have friends.
We don't have friends. We're all bored.
Your child goes to private school. We've seen the first picture and we've seen the 50-second picture. We know now that your child goes to private school. Yeah. You don't have to keep taking a picture of them in their uniform. It was hysterical.
It was just a whole bunch of stuff. That was so funny.
Yeah, they say, when you're deleting friends, don't make the grand announcement. Just delete them.
Just delete them.
Right, I can't carry this boat by myself. You're fading.
I am. I'm giving you till midnight. That's 10 minutes.
Let's see, like Winnie the Pooh said, think.
Think.
Okay, let's see. Okay, 10 minutes. The best 10 minutes of my life. What can I do? I know. I never did those things anyways, right? I just, a random thought broke my mind today. I'm telling you, I was running from that bug. Oh my God.
Good night, Pam Taylor.
Don't comfort me. He's letting the people over there. I was crying one morning listening to him going. Don't comfort me. But what did he make a video or something? You guys are great. Good night to you both.
Good night, name. Denisha P. Oh, D. Good night.
Okay. It's just getting her second win. People know me. I know. It's like I'm brightening up, right? I'm getting ready to get a compact and get ready to put on some lipstick now.
I was getting ready to say, I was going to say, Miss SET hasn't talked in a while. I was like, she probably went to sleep. And nope, there she is.
Okay, oh my God, your hair's for life. Okay, bedtime story. My last 10 minutes. All right, let's sing some Grease, right? Which song? Let me see. What's that song that we like? Or the hand jive. I was trying to do the hand jive the other day.
How does it?
How do you do the hand jive?
It was like it's knee, clap, clap.
Like that.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Slap,
born
slap.
to hand jive, baby. Right. Like. All right. And then when you get to that part, I used to know how to do it so good.
Is it knee, clap, clap, and then the shuffle and the.
Yeah. It was knee, clap, clap, cross over, pump like that, and then like that. I love that part. Love that part of the movie. And then when that Gigi Gregorio came and snatched her man, that was so funny. Yeah,
It was
watch Grease.
And it was Cha-Cha.
Oh, was it Cha-Cha? Okay, Cha-Cha was not playing. Cha-Cha went to private school, but Cha-Cha was not playing. Live PD right now. What's that? Do you girls ever deal with extreme dryness in the back of your head? Do you have any product or suggestions? You deal with extreme dryness. I would say, they always say there's no better moisture than water, right?
School dropout. Yeah. Do you deep condition back there? Do you deep condition your hair?
Beauty school dropout. I remember that.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Beauty school dropout? Yes. Who sang that song?
That guy, her Guardian Angel.
Yeah.
When she wanted to go to whatever she wanted to go to, and he was like, "No, go back to school."
Yeah, she did her hair pink.
It's totally time to wind down. Should we start the roll call, the goodnight roll call?
Okay. America's Funniest Video. I have to see what you guys are talking about.
Oh my God, no, they're talking about me in the red blanket.
Oh.
We're not doing that, guys. That's what we're not doing.
How do you talk about the red blanket? Where'd you catch that at?
Because Samantha Ivy said she thought about it the other day, and so they're talking about the red blanket right now.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, so my comments are slowed down. All right, are you starting the roll call? It's 11:53.
Yes. Okay, so this is the
Yeah,
point
I
in the
love the
live.
Already sent in the clip.
No, she didn't. She didn't do that. She didn't do that.
You can make some money unless you put the music on the back, and then the man that wants the music money, he's collecting it. The music man.
The music man. They're talking about the live feed.
I know.
With the
I'm just
bug.
teasing, but she said she'd sent it in already. I said, I hope you sent it in with the music. But I was just teasing. I know we didn't have music on that one. Grease light.
Okay, this is the point where people start saying goodnight, and we start saying goodnight, and then they start clicking out.
Grease is the word. Right.
This is what happens now.
You know. Look at me, I'm Sandra D.
And Kay Pagan has kicked us off.
Good night, ladies.
Good night, Kay Pagan.
Okay. All right. So we're doing the roll call. So as we call your name, then you sign out. The numbers
sign out.
Right now, 79 are watching. As we call your name, the numbers should drop. Right? Okay. Who's starting? Who? Hand up first. Who wants to be the first?
She
to
said,
exit the
Kay
room?
Pagan, say goodnight, ladies. Good night.
Okay. All right.
Manisha Parker. Good night.
Good night. God bless, ladies. Okay. So 79 are still watching, though. As we say good night, the numbers should drop.
Hermione Young say good night. Samantha Ivy say good night.
Good night. 79 are still watching. Okay. So you start saying names, we all get quiet so we don't get on good night.
Melanie Chevis, good night. Rachel Berry, good night. Thank you to everybody following directions.
But they're not though. They're just saying goodnight just to look good, and they're still going to the back of the room because the numbers aren't dropping.
DJ Lightfoot, good night.
Me. Okay.
Domino Effect, good night. She didn't even know
You
I came back.
Because people go back for the second time. All right. You guys are gonna make Taylor fall asleep, and then I'm gonna have to carry everything upstairs. And you know I am not having that.
I didn't have a
am
nap
not
today.
having that tonight.
I didn't have a nap today.
Yeah, I know. And so if you fall asleep, I'm gonna have to carry everything up. I have my mirror. They always ask why I have a mirror. This I just like I look at myself.
I know.
While
I was in the kitchen getting my stuff ready. I forgot my mirror. And when I came to sit down, I'm like, "Are you ready?" You're like, "I don't have my mirror." Like,
I don't know why I bring my mirror.
Go get it.
Maybe I have to just like check my hair.
You wanted me to go get it.
Oh my gosh, my hair is dry. Showing every bit of my 50 years. I'm tired. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Good night, Leslie LeBron.
Okay.
Rosie Marr, good night.
Okay. Let's
Kayla
see.
Smith Allen, good night.
Okay. Okay. All right. The numbers are dropping. 74. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
So
Solita Bam. Are we pronouncing that right?
Solita
Solita
Bam, good night.
Okay. All right. You got that. All right. No, that one deserves no attention.
Jay,
Jay, good
good
night.
night. Alexis Bell, good night.
All right. Sound alive. Wake up.
Jesse, 77.
Good night, ladies. It was nice to finally say hi. And now we say bye.
Until next time.
Please
Who watched
have
Out of the Box? Remember Out of the
Oh,
Box? The
I
Out of the Box song? Oh, so long. You know, I won't sing. But who remembers the Out of the Box song?
I remember.
And they did the.
Because you used to sit there and watch it before kindergarten.
Was it the snap?
That's how long ago it
Snap,
was.
snap? Yeah.
I wonder what those people
With
look
my
like now.
Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what Blue's Clues with Steve look like now.
It's been great
Mm-hmm.
play and sing together in the box.
Okay, Jen loves nail polish. Good night. Latrice Hubbard. Good night. Ari Brown. Good night.
No.
Okay, Solita Bam. I said good night, y'all. LOL. Good night.
She said, "Yeah, we say goodnight."
I know, but we called her name, but we didn't say goodnight. We didn't say what she said. People want to hear their name.
We said her name.
People want to hear their name and hear
Okay,
what they
I'm
say.
sorry, I'm
so
sorry.
Ari Brown said goodnight.
Okay.
Okay, Living the Life. Have you guys seen the Hamilton musical? It's amazing.
No.
I'm living the life. We're not restarting conversations.
We're saying
this is
goodnight.
goodnight time.
Good night.
We're
Oh my gosh,
packing up.
my shirt's not buttoned. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, I'm a mess over here.
Okay, all right. Okay, Miss Essie, she's going to the back of the classroom because she did not me.
She says, "Yeah, I must have already been an adult."
All right, Clara.
I was in
Oriole,
kindergarten.
Good night. Okay. All right, we have 70. There's no way we have 70. when we
Guys,
said
go
that many
to
tonight.
bed.
Okay, Denisha Dessert. I used to love that
Telling
show.
you, at midnight I'm clicking out. Just like the other day, it just went black. Like nothing's gonna happen.
Somebody's saying good night. Oh my God.
Yes, we're saying goodnight. This is what's happening right
They're
now.
saying it, but well, the numbers are somewhat dropping. It's 67 now. We hate to like be rude, to like just like click it off. So we want everybody like to exit stage left. Like we hate to like click off and the screen goes black. We like everybody say good night. Like it's like a ritual.
It's like a ritual.
Zoe the Aquarius. So long farewell to you,
Yeah,
my friend.
That's
right?
it. Zoe
Yeah,
the
so long
Aquarius.
farewell. Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then they do the and they keep going. I actually saw like a little like Facebook update on the two of them. They both didn't age at all.
Who?
The two people, Tony and
The black guy?
the black guy with the dreads. You know, black don't
No
crack.
way.
Tony
Really?
didn't age, and she really didn't age either.
Wow.
She really didn't. They look good.
Okay, maybe you should not do an ending roll call. Just say it and leave because we don't listen well.
I'm giving y'all till midnight. You have 60 seconds.
Oh.
Everybody say goodnight. We'll be
Okay,
clicking
let me-
out.
Okay. All right, let me see.
What do you need to see?
I don't know. There's a mirror there. Maybe just like pick up my hair one last time. Give a demonstration on how to use a pick.
Why are you picking your hair?
I'm bored.
Bye,
I'm
Cheryl
nervous.
Singleton.
It's a nervous condition because you're shutting me down.
I sure
Quicker than I
am.
want to be shut down.
And you
Okay,
take
this
the
is not
high road and I'll
working.
take the low road. I'll be the bed before you.
Really? Okay.
I sure will.
Okay, this dryness right here is not working for me. All right. Okay. All right.
All right, we're saying goodnight, guys. Nobody else wants to say goodnight to us, so going once, going twice.
She'll sing a dead. She'll sing a peace. Oh, sad crying. She'll also, I hope you get your bag back.
Yeah.
Please let us know about that. Put it in like one of the comments of the video Taylor will be editing.
Good night, Curly Fit Chic. Okay, it's midnight. I told
I don't
you.
think Cheryl Singleton, she watches the videos because she didn't know about One and Done. She only comes to live, so how will we know if she got her stuff?
Carol smells Carol
no.
Smith. Cheryl Singleton watches our videos
No,
and
who's-
comments. That was Carol Smith.
The Lost the Bag?
No, Cheryl Singleton lost the bag, but she watches our videos and she comments.
Oh, okay.
The one who last
Okay.
one, the one who done was
All right.
Carol Smith.
It's late. My memory. Okay, so let us know about that bag, because,
She said that wasn't me. Yeah, no, girl. I know.
Okay.
I know. Got you.
Wow. Look how awake we are now.
No, we're not. We're going to sleep. It's 12 o'clock.
We have to set up a secret
We are
account.
absolutely not
Okay.
awake.
So, good night, even though I won't sleep because it's morning.
All right, see Pierre. Good night.
Okay, it's on tape. Cheryl Singleton. All right.
Going once, going twice.
Okay, you do the damage, girl.
Okay. You know, you press the button.
No, you do it. I want them to see your hand reach out and be hateful. You do it. It's all with
Mom,
Miss Taylor.
it's midnight.
Turn y'all off.
Mom, it's midnight.
Okay, I'll say goodnight to your friends then.
Mommy, I'm saying goodnight, my friends. We're leaving.
Yeah, because you're gonna make me clean it up. There's
I
a lot of junk
am.
to bring up here.
There is.
Okay.
Maybe that's why I don't want to sign out, because I know once we sign out, we got to start lugging.
Put that beer to work. You gotta earn his keep. Okay. All right, seriously, guys. All right, bye.
We're leaving.
You said hateful. I sure did. I know, right? That's such a a word like in the black race. We always say hateful. You're so funny.
Okay. All right. So 65 people don't want to say goodnight to us. It's
Okay.
okay, though. All right.
Okay.
Maybe next time.
We have to agree to disagree tonight.
Not agree.
Because Taylor's got to go to the club tomorrow. She ate all that candy that night. She got to go work it out.
I know.
What's his name? Ryan? I said. You said it was Austin.
Yeah, so when I was there, they said my trainer's name was Austin, and then when you picked up the phone, you said you heard Ryan, but you know how she goes with names, and she's like, I heard Ryan. I'm like, Ma, his name is Austin. She said, well, I heard Ryan. I'm like, so I'm like, why did I let you pick up my phone? Like, you never
Tomorrow
get
you
names
go
right.
into the club, never met the man before. You'll say, is Ryan or Austin here?
Austin or Ryan. Like, I heard it was Austin. My mom picked the phone, so she heard Ryan. I'm like, Ma, Ryan and Austin sound nothing alike. How did you hear Ryan? Like,
Because he said it was Ryan.
you're like, his name's Ryan. I'm like, Ma, okay.
Okay.
I wish it was the guy behind the counter, but that wasn't his name. He reached out, shook his hand, gave me it wasn't his name. He's not my personal trainer tomorrow. Okay, we're going to sleep now.
Okay, it's after 12.
Okay.
Okay, guys. We love you guys. And we will see you sometime this week.
Yes.
Mhm.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Or we'll you have to do a...
She said Ryston.
Ryston. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Good night, guys.
Oh, she's pressing the button.
I'm the hateful one
Ma,
tonight.
don't press that button.
Why?
It's that one.
Which
you did that
one?
for the X.
Oh.
It's the X.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm learning. Did I do it? And?
And